comatose. You can run, but you can't hide. If we jump, it's suicide. Tell the ones you love the most not to fear, you're in control. Take my hand and count to 5. If we jump, we won't survive. Tell the ones you love the most I can't breathe, I'm comatose. You can run, but you can't hide. If we jump, it's suicide. Tell the ones you love the most not to fear, you're in control. Tell me what I should be doing with my soul if it's dead again. Want so many demons trying to get it out without a man. Hanging at the roof, throwing cash for the hell of it. Trunk in the front of my foreign like an elephant. I took too much and I've been trying to shake it up since 3:45. I was hoping you would stay till the day that I die. Now I'm sinking again tonight, yeah. So take my hand and count to 5. If we jump, we won't survive. Tell the ones you love the most I can't breathe, I'm comatose. You can run, but you can't hide. If we jump, it's suicide. Tell the ones you love the most not to fear, you're in control. Not to fear, you're in control. Take my hand and count to 5. If we jump, we won't survive. Tell the ones you love the most I can't breathe, I'm comatose.
Hello, everyone. Wait, can you guys hear me clearly? Play it, then I'll switch the screens. Because there have been times where I've tried to do watch parties in the past and वो काम नहीं किया. I just want to know for sure before I start. By the way, hi Mo, hi FX. Hold on. Let me open it up. Oh shit, half time हो गया. Fucking.
Oh, simply takes a timing off that. What a bold play.
Gravino's also quite low as he tries to make his way onto the side. A decent 0 point now, but PRX are ready to fight for their lives in this site. Gonna be 3 players come down the stairs.
Fuck, I'm late as hell.
Forsake it to the rest of it. And that is a 3v5. PRX tucked in the site, and this is their bread and butter.
What a sick play from something. He takes the timing to jump into the smoke off the break of the thorn. So he knows that that player's crosshair going to be down, adjusting it back up, and he's right in our space. Really cool maneuver.
Better बना के खा क्या तो? Wait, is the stream working properly? कोई issue आ रहा है?
Purely instinctive from PRX in that post plant. Like the idea from GX to contact play up mid. Got them a backstab opportunity, but 2 from Ara is not enough.
It felt like it really should have been. PRX take down both pistol rounds now.
They're so proactive. Look at GX. Look how fluid they are. In motion constantly. Something that's going to fight the fittest, and no one shot that dart. That is very enlightening.
Fuck यार अपन कितना late है.
Yeah. Now they're going to make a play off of Catwalk, but PRX are ready to fight for this space as well. Heal up. Gravino gets them 1. But now that leaves the A site pretty loosely held.
Didn't expect Gravino. Flint was baiting for that position, but even still, they traded out. What a shot from Aura. Oh my god,
kill fit चाहिए ना, kill fit थोड़ा सा और नीचे करो कैमरा.
Maybe straight up duels, hitting crazy shots with pistols.
Devi realizes he needs to
prediction, bro. I don't even know what's going on.
He's just got around the corner. Why are you fighting?
8-5 PRX GX पे कौन था? If I remember correctly.
I'm
Yeah,
fine with
these
the
guys
fight,
cool.
bro. You gotta win that.
That is unreal.
I cannot believe GX are winning these fights though. Still, Forsaken, long range, open angle with a
Either way,
yes,
sir.
50 HP.
30 and 20 respectively.
What on earth is that from
Fuck,
Westside?
What a filthy round from GX, man!
Thrifty.
Proactive, always asking for more map control. MasterCard Thrifty, I won't see
Ara, is it Ara or Ara? Ara and Westside
I am
shooting.
just stunned. I didn't see that from Westside's point of view. What was that? I mean, he must have seen Forsaken's legs under the smoke or something. Well, I mean, I don't even know, man.
Right,
Double dink long range. Westside is... It feels like he's playing cheats right now. Westside can't miss. Man, PRX in this game so far won both pistols. But
leave it to Alex to rage.
GX, they've won 2 eco rounds.
Yeah, 2 massive thrifties.
कैसे हो? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How are you? आप कैसे हो? Suraj.
Alright, PRX realizing that their opponents are not to be trifled with. Gravino here committed to wine and just took the swing. That has definitely put PRX off their lunch.
Aura has pressed all the way down mid to watch
one last
this
thing,
B main cross with the Outlaw. Something does he expect it? Does he go for a little jiggle? No, he is just caught out in the open. Aura smoking that angle off. The cam is watching top cat for him as well.
Aura can be dug out here by Cloud. He can very easily support him through mid.
Or rather, I think that might have just been a ping from the drone. Either way, you know, he did have support, someone able to keep eyes on top cat while Aura was in this very poor position, which he's retaining, by the way.
I need to see the scoreboard. Scoreboard देखूंगा तो मुझे मालूम पड़ेगा. Why are you standing ऐसे?
I'm going to recheck this.
Yeah.
So set Aura up.
Delay कितने का?
Zero delay के रखूंगा.
Cloud and Flickless though put this one to bed.
And the two major things that PRX are going to have to overcome to win this out on attack, I feel, when you're playing against GX on defense, is their willingness
I don't need to like
aggress,
stick to watch.
throw set plays at you. We've already seen on attack the way that they're able to sync up their flashes really well.
Yeah, Alex चिल्ला रहा.
Coverage नहीं करता है भाई.
Always going for the scope weapons, being very proficient with them. And then if you're trying to avoid those, you're going into West Side Cypher.
Oh, look at this.
Who is
Mid-fight
just
करने वाले तीनों
not an
जन.
actual Cypher
They're
one
gonna
trick,
fight.
but plays Cypher as much as he possibly can because he's so good
Holy
on
shit,
the
he's
edge,
so
he's so
aggro right
strong
now.
at anchoring. That is going to be the test for PRX.
Okay, nice,
Already
nice, nice.
audacious early posturing from Aura up mid.
Can you dance since you're standing?
Wanting to claim this space, and no one from PRX looking to challenge top mid themselves. They play to the externalities of the map.
Oh wait, are the songs on?
Up quite far into B main, can just play this angle, try to get a headshot tap, run away back to that
He
Cypher
can get
setup,
one, he can
then
get
chase
one.
it. Really close for him. Takes some damage, definitely needs to be on the run. Do PRX try to accelerate to actually catch him going to backside? There are trips close on this choke. One of
अरे
them
आप सेम चीज
just
डिस्कॉर्ड
propped
पे
by
स्ट्रीम
that
करना.
clone.
5 सेकंड का
Destroyed
डिले
by a
है.
shot after
possible
this.
नहीं है.
They want to bring
बहुत
West
ज़्यादा
Side
lag
down
होता है,
eventually.
पूरा
He
stream
was
lag होने
concerned
लगता
about a
है.
push-up.
I've
He was
tried
up
it
the
once.
tripwire. Couldn't play off it.
Something gets backside very quick off that teleport. Now
I think
GX
it's
having to play a 4-on-5 retake, make that 3-on-4.
Spike planted.
Aura turns up with the operator. It's more than Forsaken can handle.
PRX have to buy very late coming through B main. I think he'll
GX
potentially
EME
do this
hashtag
critical
2.
Aura
factor
needs to get one. Sova के ऊपर है. If
GX do
Sova
go for the retake.
It's being smoked for. GX trying to cover that at least. Now making her way towards switch. It's actually something back in the side got picked off. What a flash! What a setup for Flickless, and Ara's got himself a rifle to work with now. Patman about to be swarmed. Finds the first. That was the Blade Storm now down for Ara. Divide to the rescue off a good timing out of B main. Gets the speedway. Flickless now has to dance. Dodge. Duck, dip and dive.
He's gotten it to half.
Divide over the top though is able to put him
क्या लगता है मार्केस
out
कौन
of the
जीतेगा?
game. But man, that was as close as it gets. There are
PRX is
no
gonna
clean hits
go
from
to
PRX here.
semi-finals at least
Fighting
without
tooth and nail.
losing a single
Sobino had gotten it
match.
to half for Flickless as well.
That's what I-
there.
So you're saying they're gonna win here,
Over the
right?
top,
Pretty much.
and then on the pistol
Yeah, yeah.
round, this time
Yep,
catches
yep,
out that very low HP West side.
अभी जैसे
trying to
पेस में है
retreat
वो
backside.
सेमीफाइनल्स तक वो एक भी मैच हारे बिना पहुंच
Good
जाएंगे.
attempt, and I like as well that once GX get a couple kills here,
Did I
they
say match?
realize, okay,
I
one of
meant
these guys
map.
is gonna be
Map,
late main.
sorry.
We just have to get to the site ASAP. Go forward.
Aura बहुत
Yeah,
aggro
Patman
चला
Just
गया.
run out of time.
Yeah, Patman does a good
Oh,
job
this is
there.
a main take and
closes
reset.
things out.
Yeah.
Pretty sick round.
Still a buy for GX though. These have been very, very costly.
Biceps से दिखा दो.
Backside wins for PRX. Costly as they've been though. It's a 2-round lead that's secured themselves after a
गिराओ बोला उसने.
very weird
तो
start to
बोला
this
तो क्या
half.
कर दूं मैं? हैं?
Cash for both teams looking pretty dismal after this bye, by the way. This is a very important round in that
Wait,
regard.
what is that flash?
Paranoia here from Grabino in response. Saw one come from PRX. Hunter's Fury now active, and Flickless tries to step out, take the fight on his own. Grabino will be called on as well. Are on top of the wall. Made use of Jing's architecture to his favor.
उन्होंने जिंग को
Down to
सेज
2
पे डाला on
PRX.
this
Need
man.
this spike recovered, but Ara's not
Yeah.
going to leave that area for free.
वही
Both
करता है ना ये
GX
लोग.
players on the way.
Either
Still,
doing
Orange is
दवाई भी
on
करता
top
है शायद से.
of that. Yeah, he's got the angle. Patman goes down. It's all on Devi in the clutch. He won it. He
So
won that
अभी
last
जिंग का
round
फिर
of this
रेस
one.
सिर्फ लोटस पे ही है इनका. और
Surely
कौन से
not,
मैप पे?
right? Too many GX players alive.
Look at them starting to encroach now, especially behind this
Lotus ही है
Aldro.
शायद.
Even sunset पे
play off that.
सेज ही करता
Arc
था.
Rose for Devi doesn't get him enough equity in the 1 versus 3.
I need to see the economic
Step
scene
by
on
step, GX are staying alongside
Buying it,
PRX in
yeah,
this
buying.
race.
Are getting some very, very high impact moments in this second half. He has been on point. Rookie debut at a global event. Kill leader in EMEA Stage 2 for a reason.
Is that what's supposed to be
16
like
now
that?
tied
That's
with
bad,
something at
though.
the top of the board. And as I mentioned, that round
Why are they
economy
going
was
that?
tragic
Decay
for
Pura.
both teams, of the utmost importance that either of them had taken. Now GX have a real opportunity to tie up this game at 9. They just have to handle a PRX.
मेरे फाइनल के भी सारे फाइनल्स क्या क्वालिफाइज के भी सारे पिकअप्स मैं इन्हीं के ही डालूंगा PRX के या Fnatic.
Trying to apply
Fnatic का क्या अरे no, don't give me spoilers. मैंने देखा नहीं है मैच Fnatic का. Apparently they've been popping up again.
And you're right.
So they're going to keep control of the main.
Because I'm waiting. मैं कब से वेट कर रहा था Fnatic वाले को full like locked in zone वापस आने के लिए.
Nice on
अभी next वाले में आएगा जब उनका Fnatic versus MIBR होगा ना.
The orbs across the map can round the world it when we get to the next buy. They're going to have likely 4 ultimates. I mean, pretty much guaranteed.
Wait, look at the marks. Look at the marks. What are they trying to do?
Get a kill, go
Sideways wall करके वो plant करने वाले. They're playing for plant.
GX have seen enough though to stack correctly.
Yeah, you can see the marks. Look at the smokes. Look at the wall.
Goes to the Sheriff, all they really got to work with now. So this outlaw should feast. Ara gets his Grabinho. Happy to stand on the site and fight, but he's down by the Ghost player. Jingo now have his hands full with the play out from Tree. Flickless belatedly brings him down. Something with a TP forward onto the side, but that Spike's still loose out in main. And Flickless has no reason to leave that fairly passive position. Devi had a good hold.
2 seconds
Cross that placement broken.
Like मेरे POV में and what I'm saying.
So they get those orbs, they get 4 of their ultimates
तो एक काम कर
ready
लेना.
to go.
अपना YouTube के stream पे जाके just 2 सेकंड पीछे कर ले.
Given the GX economy is not off the ground just yet.
No.
If they kept it honest,
जल्दी वो आ
the
रहा है.
next round with a lot of ults, they could have gone control the
दूसरी
game
वाली
back. But
जल्दी आ रही है.
even still, they'll be happy.
Yeah, so
to
if
get
you
to this
watch
go
it
round with the
on
ultimate
your
gone.
stream, wouldn't it be the same thing?
Alex now.
हाँ वो
Up the
चीज़
game
है.
plan with them to ensure that they win
But I
this
wanna watch yours.
critical
If
round.
PRX
This gun
loses,
round
my
is
pickums are cool.
everything for PRX, and they've invested in it, of course, getting those orbs earlier on in their eco.
कौन था pickums के time पे?
All but the Hunter's Fury at the ready. That means, of course, Dimensional
Valorant,
Drift, there's a res
Valorant.
there if needed, and a Steel Garden for these side hits. It's a big point of contention, I think, between the Cypher and Vice choice on this particular map. And you can see that frustration here for Alex, because PRX
Wait,
are being disrupted
what is he wearing?
frequently by GX. They are very fluid on the defense side. You watch them, they look like they kicked anthill, even early in the round. Always
तो ऊपर पहना हुआ
repositioning,
था with the
always
DX का बंदा.
establishing
अच्छा.
control
Wingman
of the
का
map,
टोपी था.
re-clearing in 2s and 3s, just drifting back and forth. Tough for PRX to put their thumb on them, and honestly, GX are stalling well enough to make sure they've got a decent shot at these holes, right? They don't want to play off sites for post parts. They want to get in an anchor and they want to throw down. Bloody hell, I mean, Grabinho sat inside Jing's smoke that he tries to, or rather Forsaken smoke that he tries to TP into. These guys are not giving any ground.
Just uses that as his own anchor smoke, basically.
I don't know who in GX was
All
wearing
right,
it.
what is the plan here for GX with a few players towards mid? They've been doubling
Now
up.
मैं 14,
You know, Flickless
13
towards
एक बार सिंग
Cat
करना
early round.
3, 2,
11.
1, 0.
What?
Do they try to go
Start.
for something proactive on the
Twitch पे
round
देखना,
where they know
YouTube पे देख रहा
PRX
है.
will have some kind of big ult
That's,
play in,
okay.
you know, as the idea? And yeah, they do. I think that's a good move. Try to
Yo,
do something to disrupt the
look
plan
at
that
this, look
Alex
at
has
this.
just provided to the team. And the timeout,
Looked into it.
Fucking
This is
hell.
not the first time we've seen this push up in the mid for GX.
Grabinho can stay
GX
pretty
is
damn
so
aggro because he can
aggro right
teleport
now.
whenever he wants. Yeah, he's just going to do
Like
that after getting the first
they're
kill.
making
Safe
PRX
line,
fault.
they've got the advantage. Just get out.
Go
It's
push
totally
back.
fine, right?
Gate crash at home, really.
Thank you so much, Envy, for the gift. And Mila भी देखो इसको.
Smoke
Anurag
off.
just
The
gifted
res
1
can come
membership.
through onto something.
Thank you so much, I love you.
One ultimate
Appreciate it.
expended for
मेरी
PRX.
बारी.
Very important one,
अरे मत
obviously.
दे.
So,
मेरी बारी.
though it always feels bad that your opening kill amounts to effectively nothing, hey, you
Alright,
got
B
the
rush, B
crucial
rush.
ult out of
Contact
PRX.
rush.
So.
But that's your early
Take
mid
it.
control smoke burn
Who's next?
by Forsaken.
And now an immediate pivot to
what
B
are they
main with his
doing?
dimensional
उसने footstep दे दिया
used
पूरा
by
ये
Yes,
इन्होंने
sir.
खाली
Soon
छोड़
learn that
दिया.
the site
Take it
is
then.
absolutely free for the taking. PRX can maneuver their way in.
Not
and
the
will be
site.
headed towards just a big
Around
5-on-5 retake in which Devi has the skill guarded, ready to go, but Morgan not smoked off. Patman, Cotton, GX, it looks like they want to accelerate.
They don't have the smoke because they had to use it in order to get the res up land. Already PRX's util is being taxed before they even hit this B site. The slow warp though
High
towards
currency.
defense side spawn denies any
Follow the
anchor, any
stream.
fight for space for GX. They have to play retake now.
PRX will have to get a really good timing out of B main.
Currency.
They have
Get
two
it.
players
Get it.
there
Yeah.
right now. Paranoia into the Steel Garden. It looks like they want to fight.
It's timely.
No, they're going to take it slow.
Devi and something opt to just stay in B main, just to ratchet the suspense up to 10. Primary's now going to be available. Devi tries to swing off that one end. West side inside the fight.
Shit,
Flick this down. Guarino finds his. And GX! Unreal! Gladiators inside this big side.
क्या हो रहा
Hard
है?
forward round that gets them the lead.
Eric, this guy, the Topa guy.
What a retake. That is astounding
Carry,
from
alright.
GX. They open it with this kill, trade it for the res, sure. But then from there, in the site, I mean west side, just deletes both anchors.
Enemy remaining.
He is
Karan.
in outrageous form at the
PRX
moment.
popping off. वो बहुत वो
PRX
है.
are fully divided 2 and 2.
And first time कोई PRX against उन्हीं का प्ले स्टाइल ही खेल रहा है यार.
I mean, Alex is questioning
नहीं,
why
खेलने का
they're
try
so,
बहुत लोगों ने किया,
why
but
they're
no
so
one has,
stacked up in
like,
main.
succeeded.
They get the paranoia with the steel garden out, but they can't really do much off of it because they're smoked off. But even still, that just caused so much delay that it felt like that would be enough.
Crazy.
If Westside gets traded on, they probably lose the round. He kills both of them. But how does he do that?
PRX never had market control. So those two players inside B main that were smoked off.
Hey, thank you so much, Marky, for
swing
the
that out
membership.
into the steel
Did one
garden and fight for it. But you don't know if
Alhamdulillah.
Ara is still sat in market. You don't know if there's still
Appreciate
someone there
it.
that can
देख
punish
इसको
the
मैं
campaign. You have
लगा
limited info about
नहीं सर like अभी
the
regulars को मिल
side,
रहा
no recon left
Crazy.
available. And PRX actually look reluctant in that round to go aggressive.
Alexis.
They do, in fairness, identify the risks of pushing a smoke when you don't have the info on the other side, but
Do you think he's the best
this
coach?
random smoke from Forsaken early in the round to get something back in the game, and they don't have it available to cover the B side
Yeah,
adequately
right now might just
when they
be.
hit it. And normally that's fine, because they go
And
to
how do you
that gets
define
them
a
in there
good
and gets
coach?
them the info.
Like you
But
said
no one
best,
shuts
right?
the
How
door.
do you define a best
They
coach?
have one smoke, I think, towards
I
defense
think
spawn.
results, right?
They've got to go. They've got to take that risk.
And
results,
PRX is
one
जितना
thing.
like improvement when it comes to results किसी team का रहा
was, yeah, just fighting.
हाँ उससे टीम को ट्रस्ट भी तो बहुत करा है, बहुत चांसेस भी दिए हैं, you know जैसे कोच sometimes
Because if they
टीम
do
कभी
go
कभी
to a
रिवॉल्व भी हो जाती
situation
है.
where it's just a straight up 5-on-5
PRX का एक बार ही
and
चेंज
they
हुआ है
have to
बस.
contend with the ults,
From a long
What is
time.
that
they're in a
keyboard?
terrible
What's it
position,
keyboard?
right? That's going to be really challenging.
You tell me.
Ara there, just
माउस
Shooting
तो वही
है,
था, I guess,
हाँ,
but
but,
तो पलट भी था ना.
best of
मैं
our
ज़्यादा चेहरे संभल कर नहीं चाहता था माउस
Certainly
देखा नहीं
seemed
था मैंने
all
माउस
good.
देखा
Yeah, no,
Given he's
सबसे पहले की था.
on one.
वैसे
He
तो
had
वही
some
दिख रहा
impressive
था. 2 या 1
maps
में मेरे को पता
against
नहीं.
Sentinels, that last Haven map, he was the top
It's
performer
simplistic
there. But this
इनके ये रहता है
is
वुडिंग
a
60 एच
totally
नहीं मैं ये देख
different
रहा था कि
level right now.
60 एच ही है या V2 है like which one
You
it
can see
was
just how
वो
much he
check कर रहा था
thrives under this really diligent application of util to set him up. And that's the second time now we've seen GX, you know,
इतना बड़ा pause
play
क्यों है?
around, send 2
Technical
people
pause
up
है
mid,
ना?
2 people off catwalk.
Sorry,
That's definitely
technical pause
set
है या
play
normal
that
है?
they're
टेक
leaning on
है
fairly
टेक
heavily.
है उस डिस्प्ले ने किया इनका
But
ओवर
PRX,
प्रेशर शॉट से
I don't know, don't ever play a tile
अच्छा, अच्छा.
or don't have any mid presence at the start of the round. That is quite punishable.
वर्जन 1
That round, that was the round that PRX invested.
People are
Dimension
mad
drift.
क्योंकि
Distinction.
PRX के
The
matches
resurrect
में
obviously was drawn out.
सबसे
अरे
ज़्यादा
नहीं
tech pauses
this is
आते हैं.
not is this waxy
It was
कौन
a
सा
round that
mouse है
they
ये
really pinned their hopes
That's
on.
not super
And for
late.
that to go up in
is
smoke,
it
you absolutely need to get in the boys' ears and sort something out here.
That was Viper
ये वाला
Three
नहीं,
player.
वो पिंक हाँ वो
We'll be
तो
getting our
पिंक
reaction
वाला एक
just a
पिंक
moment.
कलर का था लाइक पिंक
जापानी में क्या है thumbnail में that's Korean
Coming back
no,
into
it's
this
my
Vapor
name
X, just
think like
going to
मेरा branding है उस पर
forced into a
I'm just
half-fight
using that क्योंकि कुछ और
situation.
मैं thumbnails बनवा नहीं रहा हूँ इसलिए
Economy has been pretty tough for both teams throughout most of this half. So now GX, with a string of rounds, have a couple capped out players with the money. They are in position to take down their map pick. One we haven't seen from PaperX much at
उसका
all
GX
this
में
last
किसी का है हुआ
stage.
है
In fact, it was only in their most recent
Ramzu
outing
में आया
they beat RRQ in the grand finals.
Okay.
For GX, a map that they've had some success on, a couple losses as well.
एलेक्स की एज क्या
Of
है?
course, both these teams home map.
I
being
would say
Sunset, neither of
25,
them really wanted
26.
to, like, waste their pick on it
This
in a
is
way.
so
Just
young.
allow it to float into that
It
final
doesn't look
position.
26.
And if we get there, that should be an absolute.
holy shit no
banger game.
no
Both these teams on that map
oh
are
1989 का born है इसका
unbelievable
11
to
साल
watch.
36 का है
We had, of course,
It's
a
30.
support change there for Ara.
भाई
Feel like he needs some
Crazy.
LEDs in his life. I respect that. It's very late
It looks
2010
very
gamer coded, but
Ah, dude.
and like do you know like his background like what was he
Bring it
before
back. Four
he became a
stingers here.
PRX?
PRX.
zero idea okay.
are GX the kind of team that are going to be surprised by this? I feel no.
No, I mean the money was good enough that there's going to be a half.
Come on, guys.
So they'll certainly be ready for that. It's just so important again to note as we get back.
Something
into
तो
this
PRX से like
round loss
कुछ
for
कितने
PaperX
मैचों में
on the
MVP रह
prior
चुका है
one.
अमन?
They used 3 ultimates, 3 of them.
Currently
Blaze,
he's a
Steel
I
Garden,
think the best
Dimensional Drift.
currently.
GX.
नहीं Zing also
commitment.
is up there and it's not
Hunters,
okay it's
Fury,
not about stats right? it's
and
about
the
how
null
the team
command.
gels together
When
and
we
कौन
get
कितना
into the buy
contribution
round after
for me
this,
जितना मैंने
PaperX
देखा हुआ है
would
Dawai
love
is
to,
the
at very least,
best player in
force them
PRX
to
right now because
use
he's the
those
pillar
ults
of
on rounds
PRX
here where they've bought stingers. That would be
Jing जितना
a solid
stabilize करता है टीम
consolation
को
prize.
जिंग ने सॉरी
Look at this
अपना
dynamic.
दवाई उतना कोई नहीं करता
setup here for GX. Now into mid. R is now taking
I haven't seen them play with
map
Pat
control.
now. Like वो कौन
Confident
से
that he
सुना
can
है?
post up here and look towards tiles.
Pillar मेरे हिसाब से तो
Coming from
forsaken
B-main,
है
R is
यार.
going to try and wrap around pretty quickly, if I'm not mistaken.
So
West side
किसी भी
goes.
Pillar
से
नहीं, I'm talking about like filling the void as a. Oh my god, what the?
अरे
These
यार.
guys, man. It is against Stingers in fairness. But they have got
Holy
each other's backs for real. Forsaken is to fight inside the site under the effects.
He has to fight it. He has to fight it right now.
Can't make use of any of that util.
Ever.
And Ara
They're
pops in.
cooked away.
So that
They're
is
cooked.
one ultimate expended
Alright.
for the sake of GX to
Don't
win
leave him
that
hanging.
round.
Don't leave him hanging, brother,
Can't blame them for
brother.
using it. Those side anchors were under a hell of a lot of
Why are you
pressure.
looking like an uncle today?
With the teleport right on top of West Side.
Chashme की वजह से.
Cloud
Onk.
had his
Onk.
back.
West side was
Yeah,
done.
it's
Not
unspecs.
ready for that. And then again, just
हटा दो
he
ना.
gets on that angle and the
मैं
crowd
तो आंखें देख रही है, मैं
was
क्या
there
कर
in
रहा
that, on the headshot angle. He is a crazy good anchor.
GX already emerging as one of the most compelling stories of this Valorant Champions 2025. 3 rookies taking it currently to
Alright,
They
DRX.
into the battles push straight away, but PRX already. Hunter's Fury a bit too late.
They were expecting it. PRX was ready for
Crouch
that
probably one of
shot.
the least novel plays in the GX book.
Does it even
Nice.
work in 2025, bro? Like,
That one is shut down.
B में ऐसे push करना
That
तो
is a classic Ascent play. He's been running that since the dawn of time in different variations, but hey, it still works.
जेंजी बहुत अच्छा pull कर देती है.
Nothing wrong with mixing it in. Cloud catches something on the cross. Now 1 versus 3.
बेचारा.
They have an opportunity to isolate anything else. The IGL for GX, but individually has been no slouch in this
यार
tournament.
ये
Far
मरना
from
afford
it.
नहीं
In
कर
fact,
सकते. इनकी कुछ सही नहीं है.
23 and
Please.
9 on
कोई और
Sunset
मरना
against
बताओ.
Sentinels.
Replay system आ गया गेम में देखा हाँ आज सुबह मालूम पड़ रहा है मेरे को replay system आ गया. I haven't checked it out yet. Game से निकला
Taking
ना.
on that crouch angle.
Nice
a bit
one.
too quick for Cloud to deal with. Crosshair not ready
Alright,
for
this
that.
is
So,
the deciding
PRX able
round.
to capitalize on a round where they absolutely
उन पे अच्छा buy है. I guess वो
from
तकरीब comeback कर लेंगे.
GX.
I think.
And the timings end up being a little bit off because Cloud is waiting for that recon to land before sending out the Hunter's Fury. So the pace of that was a little bit too slow with the players actually pushing down, with R getting through tiles.
Why is
push
the
out of B main.
like?
Rare
Why is the
moment also
Pookie
for
Vandal
GX.
sounding
Things
kind
are
of
not
nice?
Quite line up.
too tight with the timings, and so
Building
PRX, obviously with the quality of shooters they have, they're
Fair
able
coach,
to
I guess.
dismantle that somewhat disjointed effort.
So tech pause here, it's Ara's in-ears, if I'm not mistaken, that are now being just handled. You've got a
देखता हूँ.
player who's
Oh,
newer to
देखता हूँ
the
आपको.
stage, maybe newer to some of these match conditions, but obviously an MEA plays
Yeah,
under a
GX का
very
heretic
similar
was
setup,
आवाज का इनका
just wants
show
to make
right
sure
from
everything
किसी
is
का.
ship shape. As we're getting towards the pointy end of this
That's
map,
right.
like I was kind of saying, before that tiles crunch came in, this is a team that's considered by many to be the
Guy.
best in the world, PRX.
What do you mean
The
अच्छी
favourites
बात है
in this
भाई?
tournament. GX came in with no expectations. They've been very clear about that. And they start by rocking
अच्छी
Sentinels.
बात है. हारनी चाहिए.
I mean, the performance on Sunset was like a 13-4. Sentinels just look horrendous by comparison. And GX have been able to, despite being matched up against a team,
PRX is
plays
just
so
you,
fast,
man.
it's
वो किसी
hard
को
to
trash
actually
talk नहीं
put
करते
things in
कभी
place
भी
against them.
कभी भी.
Have been
क्या
able
बात
to
कर रहा हूँ?
execute
trash talk
a
नहीं
number of
करता.
set
हाँ,
plays,
मैं नहीं
not
करता.
just on this defense side, but obviously
I
also
never
on
do
the
it.
attack side in such a way with a util.
I'm a
Was layered
sportsmanship
almost
advocate.
effortlessly by GX, and they're able to find edges against some of the best individual players
मैं
in the world. As a
on stream बात
team,
कर रहा हूँ. जैसे PRX भी अभी on stream देखो कहाँ trash talk
such a deep playbook as far as it seems to us.
हाँ मैं तो on stream
No
off stream
two
भी कहाँ
rounds
करता
really
हूँ.
look the same.
I'm definitely impressed by the fact that in no situations
Yes.
has it felt like they are shook by going up against the best team in the world.
DM
क्या
ने
लगा दिया उसने
Defending
उसको?
champions from Toronto heading into champs.
Is
They
that
are
probably
IEMs?
new set
they
of
are playing
IEMs?
that
Okay.
underdog mentality.
IEMs, हाँ.
Players are making individual confidence.
तो ये
in
IEM
plays,
से sound
taking
सुनते हैं headphones
timings.
इनके लिए mic के लिए
We've
होते
seen
हैं.
that
हाँ
from
headphones
Aura,
are like noise
especially on this
cancellation. Like
defense side.
समझ अगर कोई बड़ा play हो रहा है and if the crowd starts screaming.
Those wild. हाँ हाँ.
But फिर भी like they still hear it, bro. They still hear it.
इतना वक्त नहीं करते हैं. Close room से होना चाहिए.
No, it's not
So
about
back-
the voices. It's about the vibrations. Like लोग इतना खेलते हैं ना, jump करते हैं और चिल्लाते हैं, like the whole auditorium vibrates. इसके वजह से उनको मालूम पड़ जाता है. Which is why knives are so difficult.
We see from his, like his breach
These
on
matches.
Sunset as well, right? And that is just
Hi, Anna.
that is the duo that was added. Flickless, Aura.
An insane flex player. And again, that experience with, playing alongside some of these players in the past
I don't know.
as well in challenges. I mean, don't forget, at the end of stage 1, GX make wholesale changes, pick up these players from challenges.
ये
and become a
headphones कौन
force
से
to
हैं?
be reckoned with. in stage 2.
चांस के है उन्होंने अपना नहीं बनाया शायद से
Group stage as the playoffs, so they really came alive. These guys are the real deal now. They've had enough time to get settled. And in a blink of an eye, they've gone from playing their stage 2 into going up against the...
होगा कोई ब्रांड के
अगर
साथ
ये राउंड PRX जीत के तो मैच जीत जाएगी पक्का। समथिंग ने क्या कहते हैं आयरन का वो लगा रखा है शायद। कौन सा बड़ी है?
Yeah, bronze body है। Wait, let me check. Yeah, bronze है। Main का तो set है, they're not fighting him.
आयरन ही है, आयरन बड़ी है। हाँ, ब्रॉन्ज थोड़ा ब्राउन होता है।
But in doing so, they often give up mid early, which is allowed for these plays from GX through it. This time, 3 players up mid.
Look at the B split. Look at the B split. They're going boat house either. They have a paranoia for backside now.
Oh yeah,
Holy
double
shit, so what
okay,
करें?
nice.
Oh my god.
But he got two.
नहीं, no.
The setup is too good.
Oh.
Ara gets involved.
It's Iron? Okay.
Cloud's able to hold his own. And PRX are down to just Patman.
Bro, they just had to mark it. वो so wild कर रहा था. They just had to mark
Behind
it.
his Hunter's Fury. Now he's going to do it himself. This could be the map.
30 seconds left.
एक टाइम पे तो उसमें रडार भी दिख गया होगा। How did they mess this up यार? ये राउंड उनका था।
Purple गए रे, purple गए।
गया उनका इको गया when
Yep.
Arts उनका भाई नहीं।
But then you watch them play it, and look at the timing on this. The flash over the top with the double bounce.
फक रहे वो फ्लैश बहुत अच्छा था वो KO का वो दोनों फ्लैश हो गए थे वो KO के फ्लैश की वजह से। अच्छा फ्लैश था।
Good job, bro. Good job. Good job, bro.
Flickless adds another 2 assists.
Fuck रे, क्या vibe रहता होगा यार ऐसा round जीतने का।
24 now. 1 round away from taking map 1 against PRX.
Ara is basically walking on palm fronds this game. That is how well he is being set up for success.
Right, just straight up beating
They're
off the
cooked.
steel guard and the device, been able to get quite quickly. West side relegated to just that. Sheriff is
Yeah,
PRX
right.
on the entry. Cage about to drop. Can he get this kill on it for a second?
you.
No. Sheriff not
नहीं
strong
गलती
enough.
खेला इन्होंने like 4 second अकेला swing करा था वहाँ पे but ठीक है लगभग
Massive advantage weapons
For
wise.
second thank you.
They're able to leverage it to get this B side control, but eventually GX can reach for those primaries once more. Sage Wall that's got a
कुछ
gap
भी
in
हो
it, so
सकता है
Flickless has to
क्या हाल है
show
और
himself
good
briefly
है
with
ना
a little
सब
gap.
बढ़िया सब बढ़िया 1 second let me
Some
set
work
I
in
want to
those
set
angles pretty effortlessly, and there is a slow warp that will waylay Flickless further.
Rubinho working through B main. We'll discover that there are no PRX players there this time.
Lead
Everyone
the year
on
on so.
site.
No way they
No
messed
reason
this
for
up.
GX to not go for this. Only 1 round left, and they have a ton of money, but it's something who's ready to clean things up.
Okay, don't know who wins that one. Flickless at 10. And we know just how solid things have been for GX.
Please don't lie, you don't have eco, thank you.
Now to get 2 guns out of the hands of PRX.
Dawai
As
ko bhai de
Pacific's
dega.
number 1 seed
didn't
stays alive in
Doable अभी भी doable है।
have economy deagle पे क्यों था इनका एक बंदा हाँ ये deagle पे क्यों है
नहीं वो उन्होंने अल्ट करा था वाइसल करा था।
West side is always
Oh,
playing.
हाँ
No
हाँ
one's gonna
हाँ
catch him right. So they get in, able to
इधर को
draw those
थोड़ा
cages,
सा
they wait things
यार
out. The Forsaken swings
Maybe.
through. He's only got the Sheriff West side. He can't win that.
Devi had to
Wow.
pop his ult really hastily because that 0
Maybe that's hindsight,
turned his
okay.
abilities off.
hey Devesh
Well, they had
hi
to go there.
konnichiwa welcome to the stream
So round 24.
wait Team Phoenix is that you or is that like
The
someone
map
else
win at their fingertips.
Okay, okay, okay.
No.
No.
But look at his mid tank again. PRX play more towards an A side of the map. They don't get involved.
Never
They
mind.
don't see Ara coming.
It is the last round.
क्या
of this
खेल रहे हैं लोग?
intensely, and GX play with no fear at all.
What the
And a real
15 सेकंड का राउंड था ये।
You know what they're doing?
Single rounds like
Oh my
शट
god
डाउन कर दिया इन्होंने घुस के। What the
taking that mid
as a Euro you need to play the map you need to take mid and ये लोग mid ही लेने नहीं दे रहे थे that was the whole game plan Holy shit, mate.
Much more interesting.
ये क्या कर दिया?
26 kills topping the board. 5 first
Crazy.
bloods. He was lethal.
अरे यार।
Into an analyst nest to break down map one with a very pleased, I'm sure.
ये फर्स्ट मैप था ना?
oh हाँ
लोटस चलो ये मैप इन वैसे पिक किसका था?
पता नहीं I haven't checked it मैं लेट आया
मैं देखता हूँ हाँ ये GX का पिक था नेक्स्ट PRX पिक है
कौन सा बात है
लोटस आ जाओ तब तक एक 1v1 करते हैं अपन जब तक हाफ टाइम है
नहीं, I think I'll play Wordle.
वर्ड ओके आ गया मैं स्ट्रीम पे आ रहा हूँ
Now that I'm a mom, things are different. Verizon's different too. They let everyone in my family choose different plans. We get what we want and we
अरे
save
फेस कैम
money.
कहाँ गया
हाँ, मैं सेटअप कर रहा हूँ, बैठ रहा था.
अच्छा 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 डेस्क नीचे करा आपने
An update is required. Financial system updating.
Yeah, let's go Wordle.
चलो
System updated.
We will dance together.
wait that's words on stream not wordle
क्या Words on stream? Wordle खेल रहा हूँ
तो
मैं.
अरे तो हम कैसे खेलेंगे
Just watch me. I don't care.
what the
I'm not gonna read chat.
okay
I don't know what to mute this. Last time. Without चश्मा भी अंकल ही लग रहा है. Okay. Very very supportive Adu. Appreciate it. Love. किधर गया वर्ड?
words on
अबे खोल के तो रखा था मैंने. I don't know. Right. No, that's well.
try games
Yep. Trying games रुक जा. Next वाला try करता हूँ games.
हाँ okay
Need to use this for alphabets clearing.
turbo okay टप्पल ट्राई करना टी यू अच्छा नहीं यू तो
यू नहीं है ना. नाइस. थैंक यू. टीम मिला अपने को.
टेट्रिस
वेरी स्मार्ट. कितना अल्फाबेट्स होते हैं टेट्रिस में? थॉमस.
अच्छा टेट्रिस का सिंगुलर
Titties. ओहो. टी से वर्ड्स ही नहीं आ रहा मेरे को.
ट्राइड हाँ TRID
आर है. अच्छा आर है.
कुछ लाइक वो तो मिलेगा एक
ओके उससे बेटर है फिर मेरे पास. देखो ऐसे ही करना है तो ये कर देता हूँ. Alright, okay. Alright, that's nice. Right teeth. Fuck रे, खराब कर दिया भाई माऊ ने. I think it is. Has to be right. Has to be. खराब कर दिया.
करो एंटर करो एंटर करो
ट्रायल लेवल खराब कर दिया रे
Try
माँ, हमने
level
क्या ट्राई
level
करोगे मैं?
that. Like words on stream. Let's go. Hey.
थ्योरी से एक ही वर्ड आया माइंड में। आई मीन एक और गेस कर लेना रहता है हम लोगों को, एक और गेस।
Mouse good. Mouse good at this.
लड़का गूगल खोल के बैठता ना पूरे टाइम। कौन से शेडर्स? दीज आर क्या कंटेम्प्रेरी अनबाउंड राइट?
Complimentary.
कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री। और रुक जा, मेरे को फोटो ऑन करना है।
रात होने वाली है, अब यही रखो ना। रात होने वाली थी।
चेक कर रहा है कहाँ रात होने वाले। सूरज उग रहा है, उग नहीं रहा है।
Currency Edison has joined
हाँ
the
उग रहा है,
line.
उग रहा है, उग रहा है, उग रहा है।
आ रहा है। आई डोंट नो, हिंदी नहीं आती भाई मेरे को, फकदार। फोटोन चाहिए था मेरे को। भाई फोटोन लुक्स सो मच मोर प्रिटियर वे। एंड विस्तारा बोल रहा था फोटोन में भी ऑरोरा है। रुक जा, ऑरोरा देख रहा हूँ।
हाँ करो, सेटिंग में जाओ।
स्काई,
स्काई में ही होगा
ऑरोरा। हाँ
वो रहा।
ऑलवेज।
फ्रीक्वेंसी थोड़ी सी बढ़ा दो, ब्राइटनेस हल्की सी बढ़ा दो।
फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या है?
जितनी जल्दी अपीयर होते रहेंगे आई गेस।
ना रे, isn't that like everyday वाला ऑलवेज वाला किया है ना?
ओके
I think it's about the density of the aurora. Possibly. You're coming from Phoenix account? Oh, he. तोड़ दिया ना शील्ड। रुक जा,
कहाँ तोड़ा?
क्लाउड्स भी चेंज कर सकते हैं क्या इसमें?
फोटोन के क्लाउड्स बहुत रियलिस्टिक हैं।
स्काई, क्लाउड्स। Minecraft looks so good with the shaders. Otherwise, I don't think I would have played it. Look at that shit. ओए अपना वो किधर गया? केव किधर गया? ये साइड आ जा, ये साइड आ जा। रुक जा, देखो एंट्रेंस दिखा दो दूसरा।
ओ आज फ्लोट है, कहीं और चलते हैं ना। रुको मेरे पास खाना नहीं है, वन केव में जाने के लिए ज्यादा मेरे को खाना है, मैं लेके आ
मेरे से
रहा
ले ले, उसमें है, घर के अंदर है।
हूँ। हाँ मैं लेके आ रहा हूँ।
घर में रखा हुआ। Is it lunar client? What is lunar client? ओए lunar client क्या है रे मार्कस?
लूनर क्लाइंट शायद क्रिएटर का नाम होगा। I don't know. Otherwise.
अब किधर ऐसा लग रहा है रे घर पूरा अपना। इसमें है खाना, ले जितना चाहिए ले ले इसमें से।
एक मिनट
हाँ मेरे को सामान रखना पड़ेगा। फक, I have a lot of stuff. Oh guys, look. Marcus,
coming guys.
where is my orange kitty?
इधर कम है।
उधर कैसे पहुंची?
अपने आप गई होगी।
हाँ अपने आप गई है, ऐसे चली जाती है। आजा लड़के। अबे टैन हो गया देख, ब्राउन हो गया।
कुछ धूप में रख दिया ना मैंने वहाँ।
Wait, is he actually mine? Is he you? I think it is, but oh नहीं, हाँ मेरे।
हाँ मतलब आप राइट क्लिक नहीं कर पाते उस पे।
Wait. क्या मैच है सीन है?
Played from GX.
ओए चालू हो गया आजा.
PRX did end up losing to RRQ in that Pacific final, but this is where they feel their bread is buttered. And they're choosing this over the Haven, which is a good map for PRX.
Ultimately, though, PRX across this year, I believe they're 18-5 on this map. So I
Come
think
on,
Euro
PRX.
using it in the
Wise
cloud
on
maps. I want to feel that that's not indicative of some kind of downtrend. They're sticking to the same comp. GX played this a couple times.
Oh, getting a membership player.
Really against only the
wait.
crop EMEA teams. They seemed to only
Wait.
play this map against some of the best in the game.
Oh, I didn't
This
thank
one
her. Thank you so much,
obviously
eh?
follows that
I missed it
trend.
completely. Hi, and thanks, Kitty, for getting the membership. Welcome to the ring.
B door opened up by GX. They get that
Fuck
mount
it.
shot.
GX
Ganda
love
bool.
this play. They love taking C mound, opening door, fighting into B main.
Kitty, now you have these.
They'll do that as well
Now you
later,
have
but
these.
PRX, they are just on the move. They want to get into this A site. West side is anchoring, heavily committed.
This rapper's going to come from GX, but it's going to take some time to get up from Rubble. In the meantime, Westside has to hold
Nice.
on.
Nice.
And the clone catches him out.
Yeah, that's the wrong Yoru, my friend. GX, obviously.
Twitch पे हो ना मानो?
Twitch पे, Twitch पे.
उसमें कोई डिसिंग तो नहीं होता ना from client to client?
Look at the way they position
No, no,
themselves
no.
on the site. Taking space towards heaven is a really nice idea. Jin can even wrap back towards stairs. This is going to be
Well,
tough
that's,
for
I think.
GX.
Taking shots though through the smoke. Robinho pushing up on the stairs. That's Jing out of the picture. Now PRX knocked down to 4. Paranoia comes on through. Something no found clouds. He attempted to get into the site, and now the challenge towards upper. Ara wins it out, but finds himself alone, and Forsaken will swoop in.
Crazy round,
Give
भाई, crazy
PRX the
round.
start they need.
उससे मैं अभी PRX
They really, I think,
launcher.
inevitably
Okay.
set
It's like T
themselves to
launcher.
win
Got
when
it.
they just flip the site, get into heaven. Even Jing.
नहीं, हम लोग T launcher
that
कर रहे हैं.
upstairs, a little unfortunate, but ultimately still, they're at a man disadvantage, having to retake with 2
Shut up.
players in heaven for the attackers. Like, PRX just positionally play that well.
If there's a fast rotate coming, PRX know they can't afford to be slowed down by stalled util. That Viper wall on A, they're just disrespected. They've got to run in.
सीरियस प्लेयर है भाई, मौजूद छिड़े हुए हैं उनके शक्ल पे देख रहा है.
Give themselves player advantage.
फर्स्ट राउंड के बाद में भी लाइक स्माइल भी नहीं किया
Now,
उन्होंने अच्छे से.
Anti-Eco here for GX. They're again really active on look at what they're doing over at A, right? Really a lot of dynamism here. How do you punish this?
करेंगे वो करेंगे. 3-4 राउंड अभी ऐसे धड़धड़ निकालेंगे फटाफट fast pace.
GX's rotates by drawing them really quickly.
No.
West side just- all right. Brandon Bright. Oh my God.
Flood करेगा वो भी.
Shots to buy.
Down to 20. Cloud has to back away though from this paint shell. A lot done here by West Side.
वो आरा का पेंट चल रहा है, it
The
missed.
side as the smoke clears, but something cleverly picks Ara off with a wider angle and then waits for GX to walk into his crosshairs. 3
Crazy.
something. PRX, no nonsense on this
Gang
entire
play
On the
chess,
verge of
mouse
some
head.
real danger, but they are able to win out the important duels at the
The only
end.
game I've bought is
Let's go
Minecraft.
for that multiplayer swing.
कौन लिखा?
Rotate
अच्छा.
the most of their superior weaponry, and they can have a pretty competent bonus round now with a couple of those rifles. Coming through for GX. Looks like they want to go for some of that early mound presence. When they do that, it is always initiated by Cloud.
Who's your favorite player in PRX? Something?
PRX में तो वैसे Forsaken. Forsaken.
No C's nade combo here out of GX, so they know the raise probably isn't here.
Same from GX, pushed all the way through door. Then
Star player, I would say Jing, and best player, I would say Dawai.
Now into the site we go. Something trying to push in deep. West side has the prowler to deal with it.
Best मैं something कहूँगा. Currently तो मैं something ही कहूँगा. ये क्या हो गया यार?
Nothing but scorch marks on this A site.
I'm gonna need a replay on that west side kill.
Run it back,
Prowler. Not gonna lie, gonna need a replay on that. Was that intentional?
तो viewer POV बार-बार change कर रहा है, समझ नहीं आ रहा वो कहाँ से क्या कर रहे हैं वो लोग.
अरे कुछ नहीं, हेवन से फ्लड कर लिया जब वो बैक साइड कंट्रोल को मिला भी नहीं था. They flooded fast.
Specifically west side, there's a prowler in his face.
And if this GX anchoring is moderately successful, there's enough time bought for the entire rest of the team on these fast rotates through B main to help out.
Yeah, but I'm not mad at that.
Why is this thick as fuck?
From PRX of just okay, they're pushing with
Hey.
3 players on C again. GX love having 3 players on C. Just hit into the site with less players, but tough to do so when the anchor is west side, where he is at his most.
Why look at Grobino. It's marking the B push spawn में बैठ के.
Look where these trap wires are, basically untouched.
सेव नहीं करने देना चाह रहे, पुश तो नहीं करेंगे। हाँ 10 seconds अब कहाँ पुश करेंगे?
Wait, I think दो updates से अपन ने agent changes नहीं देखा है ना? Have you noticed any like changes to agents?
नहीं। अच्छा नर्फ वगैरह तो हाँ सेज हुई थी ना अभी लास्ट।
Sage, okay, yeah. Sage के अलावा कौन चेम्बर हुआ था?
चेम्बर भी हुआ था।
I think
हाँ।
that's it. Other song with the stream, brother.
I guess neon भी तो हुआ है।
Neon का क्या change आया?
I don't remember, बस मैंने सेज के साथ neon भी कुछ था एक।
Holy shit, भाई. West side guys.
जिंग तो बहुत sad मर रहा है यार।
PRX now onto their full buy. Something just one orb away from getting the dimensional drift very early. Has started both this map and Ascent really hot in terms of the kills.
That's a good flash.
Getting an early dimensional drift.
This looks like much more of a default defense side setup for GX.
And now it looks like PRX, they want to make some sound here towards A, and then something can just teleport over. Thought maybe they were gonna try to bring
The Y needs to throw one
decide to
utility.
get the orb. They had mound control.
Something just did not like the prospect of being dug out of rubble there. So opted to leave instead. Going to work this rubble, re-clear it slowly. The horn into that B-side reveal Ara.
This time, obviously set up adjustment.
तीनों देख लिया उसने.
GX on this defense, having that duo of West Side.
जरा टेढ़े मेढ़े लेके आया.
टेढ़े मेढ़े.
Emphasis on a already fairly committed position. Fabinho trying his best to support, trying his best to draw attention, and he does.
That's right. Nice trade. Holy shit.
Nice
boy.
one.
He took a lot of damage just crossing.
एक और अब भी जाएंगे वो भी जाएंगे. Oh nice.
Let's go.
Round निकाल दिया.
They really needed that. GX looks very strong right now. I think they're very confident in whatever they're trying to do. उनका plans बहुत अच्छा है. The pre-plans that they're making. Pre-rounds. I don't know who's the
ज़्यादा
IGL.
एसेंट में खेले थे PRX के हेड में घुस गए थे वो.
Mao, who's the IGL for GX?
Mentioning to you before this game, I feel like watching them on this map compared to some of the others like Ascent, especially Sunset, where it feels like they have an infinite amount of set plays. I don't think they have that
Cloud.
same depth on Lotus. The map has been okay for them. It's been
zero kill IGL.
Close in, win.
Nice.
Close
अच्छा कर रहा है. It's
enough
okay.
in their losses, but you know, like those other maps,
ये lucky shots निकाल रहा है.
they have the same.
The only two people that I haven't seen अभी properly is Grabino and Flickless. देखना क्या करते हैं.
Up until the playoffs, Lotus was only accounting for about 16% of the picked maps in EMEA, the lowest since 2023. So definitely, you know, EMEA teams gone off the boil on this map a little bit, especially Fnatic.
Competitively, what would you play on this map as an agent?
They have not really touched it.
कौन सी टीम में? दोनों टीम का बता comp. मैं बताता हूँ.
Very different to PRX, who played this map
Yes.
20 times.
Lotus aficionados.
In general पूछा था बस.
They probably have played
No,
as many
like,
Lotus maps themselves as have been played entirely in
The
Competitively.
most comfortable would be
To the triple on C.
Viper or a Sentinel. Not Sentinel, more like Viper, a controller.
One for one, Forsaken happy enough to just teleport away after the kill.
They had to know there was going to be a mount fight brewing here, PRX.
One-on-one trade.
It's to fake shadow
was
step
Jinko's-
after the smoke. Fake shadow step.
Smokes that one way is going to be renewed by Garbino. He is insisting on
Jinko's
maintaining
space नहीं मिल
control
पा
of this
रही.
part of the map. PRX are going to have to allow it.
Now
B
Pat
pivot?
Metal, yeah, work towards this B main off the Prowler.
ले आए टेढ़े मेढ़े.
Show some presence in different
हाँ,
areas of the
खा भी रहा
map.
हूँ.
Something in a position
कितना
where
छोटा वाला पैक बड़ा वाला.
kind of rotate or at least just make some space towards A.
Oh, Cloud! Unreal.
Hey,
Batman has a
God.
feeling for the timing.
20 वाला. 20 का पैक आता है. थोड़ा सा बड़ा है.
Something has this dimensional.
मेरे को बचपन से ही
drift for
कुरकुरे से
late round.
पसंद आए हैं ज़्यादा.
GX have pivoted two players towards this C side, which is
If we're talking about like crisps like that, I think I would pick Solid Masti over everything.
Solid मस्ती वो जो येलो वाले होते
Yellow
थे.
ones, yeah.
Garbino does not have a paranoia to work with, and this is
उनका टेस्ट थोड़ा मैगी जैसा करता था man. This smelled like Maggie.
Cloud a little bit low after that exchange with Patman earlier. That was a clone scene.
Oh.
Here come PRX with the throwdown. Get their hands dirty on the site, but the rotates are coming in. West
Something.
side,
नीचे देख, नीचे देख, नीचे देख, नीचे. What the
Bro,
fuck?
क्या timing हो गई.
Quite ready for it. Swings a little bit wider than
दवाई भी expect नहीं करेगा.
Oh my god, the way we winnable round. Actually winnable round with us.
Doggedly
Needs to
defended
fight
that
it
spike
fast.
rotation, and this will slow things up for the retake.
Swing.
My guy, they won't peek you. They won't
Swing.
peek you. Why would they peek you?
Once those weapons return, they'll be ready.
Never end यार. भाई बहुत गंदा टाइमिंग हो गया.
To hand over the second round is even a skilled guard and it's not enough.
Respect the usage though from Divai.
I did something. Flash.
Something all good. GX go 1-for-1 on the early C fight. They're kind of standard. This was a pivotal moment in the round. Obviously, like it's just some random spam from pay.aman onto a commonly held angle, but then the Tracers are spotted. Who's
My Flickless is flicking like crazy. Nice flash.
Cloud is less so responding to the Tracers and just thinking of the same timing as Divai. Very, very solid. West side up to 5-2.
वो last वाला shot Flickless का ही था.
हाँ, Flickless का था वो भी.
Already will be populated with Seaside. We might see a rubble fight instead from GX now with their raise and fade over here. Here's the haunt.
Oh, look at the split.
teleport across from Forsaken to play towards that door.
C fake करके ये लोग B split मारेंगे. C fake करके B split है ये वाला.
Kind of bouncing, ping pong west side back and forth from that A site to the C site to keep PRX guessing. You are fully invested into this round. Would love to get that showstopper access for
Yoru के ऊपर है पूरा. Oh my
Nice
god.
shot.
There's that
Nice shot.
Prowess
Whoa.
with something on display. Now, get a weapon upgrade for himself. Going to baby door. We'll have some backup that might pivot towards a B hit from that. Flickless is going to be the one that has to stand tall in the face of this level of pressure. Steps up, knows it's coming, going to try and take matters into his own hands.
Yeah, he's on. He's on.
Oh my god.
Come on, one more.
Okay.
Let's go.
Something is pissed.
Refuses to be stopped.
They're not even going to the B site. PRX are just on their way over to A.
Flawless. और flawless भी क्या? Pay.aman को भी सिर्फ एक damage लगा. बाकी सारे without damage गए.
Stunner from back rubble.
No, the shot was insane, and I don't know how he whiffed.
Shot, then swings a bit wider, instant tap.
I guess उसने expect किया था वो वापस से जिकल ही करेगा तो उसने हल्का सा पिक्सल देख के ही just shoot दबा दिया but ठीक.
Rubino Omen ulted over there.
Here's the round score now for PRX.
What the
That
fuck?
time, yeah, no aggressive mound presence. PRX didn't actually see the raise, I think, off the rip, so weren't sure.
The Russians.
No
He's
explosive fight
already
like we thought
8-4.
they might have
Damn.
been.
Super important round in terms of the economy. Both sides were quite low, but now PRX with
Really
the
old though,
opportunity
eco
to
round.
really stabilize if they
Nah,
can
no.
clean anti-eco, but GX want to get in quick. West side 1 for
Got
1.
Forsaken. अच्छा TP कर रहा है.
This time,
Nice.
the Prowler,
He
yeah,
doesn't
that's-
shoot through the Prowler. I killed
that's a
you.
wrap. That's a wrap.
Where is the second spot?
BRB में Coca-Cola भी लेके आ रहा हूँ.
Very aggressive, though. They have a chance here to really just stack up an important 5th round for themselves. Rubino belatedly going to take that door toggle. Ara joining him in mounds. There's an Arc Rose out there that does confirm the two players.
Ara needs one.
And they
Ara
know
needs
full
one over
well
here.
that Razor Vine is going to be in their way. Divide decides to step ahead of it though and get this one out of the way nice and quick.
There's something where pay.aman would love to get another kill here to get close to their ultimates.
Okay. See that smile? See that smile?
GX for this buy round have the full arsenal, 5 ults ready to go. PRX at the moment have just been having their just installing their will upon the map. They are taking space everywhere, pretty much anytime they want. Moderate amount of success for GX with the mound fights, but
Wait, why is GX smiling?
outside of that, yeah, they're getting away with everything.
This is 3 rounds in a row they've gone.
Dude, क्या सालो? Everyone's vibing and shit right now.
Leaving West Side solo on C as opposed to
Crazy.
on A.
This is a fast flood. They want to keep up the pace. They're not gonna let them slow down.
Could be the case.
GX को pressure बनाएंगे लोग जितना हो सके.
Through main,
Nice.
Showstopper in, Jing blinded up and a lot of trouble. Doesn't know
nice
what the
try.
hell is going on, but something able to catch out Flickless.
Why is Grabino not smoking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
showstopper now coming from GXR needs to get back in and it goes 1 for 1. Trade of raises. Beautifully done by Grabino. Something out there on the
3
side.
versus 3
Must get
अभी.
picked off. The Nightfall for Cloud helping to a great degree, and there was no plant, no full commitment for PRX. Now they're going to pivot off this side, but West Side is going to see it coming.
Yeah, now they know that
उनको ये नहीं जाना चाहिए.
lone hanging player towards B, trying to cause some distraction with the Prowler. Forsaken out wide, wants to jump, try to bait out some kind of shot.
Devi's got the op here. He can post. This is still dangerous.
Yeah.
But do they expect
Take it. Dawai,
काफी
take
काफी
it.
अच्छा crossfire है. काफी अच्छा crossfire है.
Nice.
Now this should be a
Nice
swing here.
shot.
Yep, Grabino looking to try and take the fight from Baby Door, but Devi quick peek and gets back.
Alright, let's go.
Nice.
Grabino will be
Nice.
working into a triple
देख रहा है तू दवाई का वैल्यू देख रहा है तू.
हाँ 11-2 जा रहा है वो.
couldn't connect the
बोल
shot.
रहा हूँ
It's
मैं.
all on west side.
गरम हो गए लोग अभी.
His way through heaven.
Spike planted.
Pillar. If something's falling, he's
Drops
the
himself
pillar.
down, take the fight for sake of the first to go. He has a feeling for the fight on that corner. And chunks him down to 6.
West side is gonna open the door and come back.
Unfortunately, just has no util to work with. Even a cage could be nice.
Oh, that's
here. Just
spammable with Phantom.
temporarily throw in front of tree.
PRX is trying to make sure this doesn't get isolated off.
Is that spammable,
He's ready to
guys?
be up. Nicely done. Devi opens things up.
दोनों side से.
Out of that position behind the
It
box
shouldn't
near
be
Baby
though.
Door.
That's a hyper wall, right?
I'll tell you, the attack off Sentinel, I think on Lotus in particular, is just so strong at the moment.
These guys get his hook. Oh, man.
It's going through off that showstopper.
Look at him. Look at
Just
him.
do a great job slowing the game down there, pivoting away.
Okay, Devi.
Aura.
Yeah, it's really feeling like PRX are just.
They're feeling it right now. It is penetrable with Phantom and one.
Lower
Okay.
in the pool for GX.
I actually didn't
Seems
know.
like they made the right decision.
Towards
in
orb
terms of
only.
the map
Oh,
feedback
like
from
in
Alex
that
here.
space.
And in GX's defense, a lot of these early rounds for PRX, they have not tried.
Like the
to
whole
find
wall or just the
bridge
orb
into
area?
rubble.
That's what I'm
Haven't tried to
confused
run
about.
out there since like the first couple rounds of the game. So as soon as
Orb area तो है ही है.
to the seaside,
Assistant
अब
coach
उस साइड
बोल
के
रहा
वॉल
है.
में तो
a little bit more, notice that there's actually not 3
आगे वाला वॉल नहीं है
Take that space from
जो
the-
और के आगे हल्का सा एक वो है ना.
On one occasion, tried
But
to, you know,
उसके आगे का
get
नहीं
that one way
और भी
going,
का तो है.
stand his ground there. There was a bit more
तो वही ना मतलब orb के ऊपर नहीं वो बोल रहा है पूरा है the whole wall.
He's slightly weaker held sides.
I don't know. I've only seen people do it with
Behind the nightfall. It was
Phoenix said towards orb only. वो orb का side वाला पूरा wall है बस.
When GX have
Ah,
realized
that's
success on
not
this map, it
okay.
has come
That's
through
what I'm saying.
being able to consistently
वो नहीं
keep
होना
up
चाहिए था.
in
बहुत ज़्यादा
RX's hands
hype है ना वो.
and play around that as
Hi
a way
Vijay,
to just
Vijay and
control part of the map.
look at the
Really
stream.
hasn't had a lot of
Hello,
chances.
hello.
And when he did, he got deleted by something with a Guardian with that.
सब
sick
बढ़िया जनी, आप
one-tap
बताओ, how are
right
you?
there. Dude, even at that, such an important piece of the success that they have had here is just not a factor.
It was so big against Sentinel.
Is it a contact or a rush?
Started to, you know, they lost 6 rounds. I think at the start of Haven.
Oh, they're
Then
just
they got
rush,
Ara going
rush,
in the
rush.
dying. इनको slow down ही करने नहीं दे रहे ये लोग.
Prowler goes under the trip. It's a
at
little
these
bit higher
guys,
up. That
bro.
is awkward. Jig is caught, but yeah, he is still. That's crazy.
Yeah, easily handled that. It's time for you till a big problem. Something.
No, ये क्या हो रहा है?
Remember, this is a GX Sheriff Eco round. And
Holy
shit.
shit.
Attention on the sides. Devi. Very little to do here.
यार उनका eco round था.
MVP was the Cypher trip, पता है? Cypher की trip में अटक गया वो. You remember me? So sorry for that. I don't like. Should I? Have you like? Do I know you from stream? Yeah, somewhere else.
Rewarded with some patience here on this look towards C-Link.
GX have
Trip में फंस गया बेचारा वो.
knows-
Died Jin.
Flickless knows that he should not be giving anything to Divine. Wall is up so he can.
Flickless round निकाल गया. 3-3
That is such a
shots.
funny little adjustment that works out. Just putting the trip
Flickless
higher
round
than the
again.
Prowler,
Sir.
but it still catches a player on entry. That is really sick.
Yeah, in theory, PRX have a ton to deal with that, right? They have the Prowl.
I mean, they have eco for next round. PRX is stable. Or maybe one more round.
Nicely done. There was Jing had
उसके
nowhere
बाद में
to go.
फिर
He
दिक्कत हो
managed
जाएगी.
to get into Baby Door with that judge. The perfect way to shut him down.
Wait, he's
So
trying the
Devi
way he
and
wants to
also
try.
something, though, really have put out strong performances, and both of them have made use of the op at times, or the Guardian, and made it look like an op.
Now, does Devi dare use the Steel Garden he's about to get?
might be
Used it in the
dying.
1v2, but yeah, now
Nice.
he can
They got the plant. अभी 2 round का पैसा आ गया इनके पास.
Or
Nice.
just,
चलेगा.
walks in, takes the timing, gets the free kill, gets the defuse, and GX. The Thrifties are what honestly propelled them back into the game on Ascent. Though, that being said, the score was much closer throughout that entire game. It was not nearly as dominant for PRX.
Oh.
Yep, and there's that high.
तो गन नहीं switch कर लेनी चाहिए थी वैसे.
One kill, and then just floods right back.
Oh
into
my
the
god, that third kill. क्या क्या?
Baby door.
गन नहीं switch कर लेनी चाहिए थी अगर वो
GX to convert that.
किसको?
try ही कर रहा था. Devi को.
You're very much within your effective range. It's in your wheelhouse. Great Mastercard.
No, he never got a chance to go back to the guns, right? सब लोग B पे मरे थे, correct?
But Aura was able to
When
recover
did
that
he
one kill
have a
on
chance?
Defi
Never.
at the end there. He was still carrying that.
वो
So
चालू हुआ तो उसका
see if that
thinking कि
can
मैं save कर लेता
show
हूँ.
them getting back in the game.
But then
They
he thought,
want to
okay, let's
fight
try.
around here, then open
They have
door
the
and
money.
have Aura already on the angle towards B main.
Nice
Yeah,
out.
and that is going to be the case, but you know, no one really.
Look at
wanted to
B, look
fight
at B, look at
so they
B.
Hold the distraction towards B
Oh,
right now.
bro.
A pinch on the B here from Upper could be interesting. Something!
What
Okay,
the
FTG push out of there. It's going to be Ara opening up the account. Jing was found first. Op in the hands of Ara. It's always a danger.
वो अंदर नहीं जा पाए.
Sheriff Guarino can't find his
Okay,
way out of the
okay.
corner. The Steel Guard and
Why is it Dre? Why is it over?
West side though.
West
And Ara still able to populate the site. And as soon as he got the Phantom back in hand, he put it to work to the tune of 2 kills.
Westside saves Aura's life there, guaranteed.
It's a weird angle the Cloud's on. It's going to be hard for Divide to dig him out.
Yeah, much like this last round. GX don't want to give anything to
He has to wait for something to do something.
But he's giving opportunity for something to just flank all the way through spawn.
He's making the right choice here going from...
Wait. Why is he not expecting it? Why is Ara not expecting it? Hello. Ara, the other route. Okay, yeah, he has an idea. Fucking.
GX just adjusted the setup.
यार 2 सेकंड और हो जाता.
सुन लिया. Brother heard us.
On Divide to say these B-holds have been pretty standout from GX.
Divide makes a choice in the previous round, White, to try and plant, to try and win in a 1v3 and not save that up. He hands it over to Ara.
यार एकदम से स्ट्रांग लग रहे थे फिर बहुत ग्राफ ऐसे जा रहा है up and down.
अरे because they can't let GX condition them. Right now they lost 1 round on B, but they need to take the pressure back some way or the other. So इसीलिए like PRX doesn't want to slow down, but it's also harming them right now. If they slow down, they're essentially letting them have the momentum, GX को. But it's not working out. Double-edged sword है essentially.
Going up against it off. Westside comes up so huge to save Aura there. And then they just maneuver that setup a little bit differently so they can actually cover that flank through spawn. So much time had expired that they had to have a sense that something could be on some kind of really big wrap around the map like that.
So first it's a MasterCard Thrifty with a Sheriff Sing on the B side. And now
they need to show the same pressure on B. Otherwise it's a waste whatever they did in the last 2 rounds.
Heavily invested into this round. If GX take it
nice,
here,
okay.
on a, bad by PRX that last round.
Someone shot this.
Bringing this back to 6.
They don't want to deal with this mount fight this time. PRX instead head over towards A.
Bro is on some shit right now.
Side.
Oh my god, he's using that angle.
Just really don't want to be headed towards Westside site.
Where are you supposed to go? Home?
You roll the die, 3 off.
And he went ADS Phantom right now.
Alright. Flickless here, Razor Vinops blooming in front of him. No success with spam through that cyber cage. But Westside wants to get active on the side. He
nice.
Up on Jing, who this time is ready to throw down into the
But he wants to push, okay.
Full side control for
Thank the Lord.
And Giant X have Ara and Cloud. We need to work together to piece this out.
And those anchors who have typically been an absolute wall, just depleted by PRX on a very round for their money. Aura into this 1 versus 3. He's gonna risk it with the op. Actually, yeah, he has a ton of cash. He can go for the play. Why not?
और कोई मत मरना please. Eco तुम्हारी अच्छी नहीं है.
Time is short. The harder he can make this next round.
अरे यार.
Yeah, he knows. Ara को पता है कि बस eco damage करना है.
Holy. बस फक जाएगा वो. और क्या?
Alright, I think we are looking at a 6-6 half. Sorry, 7-5 half.
Out of the round with that.
Messy round for PRX. Mentioned a big investment there.
GX
should ideally on this round. Next one. Finally, you're doing watch per day. Yes, sure. Your request is my command.
GX in 2v4 end up taking 3 players though. Make it expensive. PRX owned in this last round and a half. Still mostly bought up. Couple of half armors here. Forsaken not with full util. Had to buy down completely. Gonna have to be enough. No op here for Ara.
Instant seized with the nade this time. Not gonna catch it.
Oh my god.
PRX knew exactly what they were walking.
He's back.
Alright. They understood the pressure. PRX understands the pressure now. Let's go. मुझे भूल गया आप. So sorry, Johnny. So sorry. Tell me, talk to me.
Genuinely, was that 5 seconds? 6 seconds?
We're about to see. All right. While we do see
I think they were Yoru flashed. Yeah, they.
The next half of Lotus.
Crazy how one flash can ruin everything. Ended it in 3 seconds, yeah. Yeah. कौन है यूरोप पे कौन है जाने दे 4 सेकंड ही होगा और कौन होगा समथिंग है अरे हाँ स्विच कर लेना इन्होंने समथिंग खेलता है
समथिंग कर लिया
तोड़ रहे यार तोड़ रहे
Yeah, I didn't feel good about this until I saw something how he's performing on Yoru. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's the best part, right? Forsaken is a flex right now for that particular reason. कि अगर कोई और वो role पे comfortable है, he just switches. He's like, okay, take it. I'll do something else. I'll do something else. Dad joke, dad joke. 3-4 दिन stream नहीं किया. Okay. So the first 2 days, I wanted to play games, but वही time पे VCT के matches चल रहे थे, ये champs के matches चल रहे थे. And yesterday I wanted to stream because there were no matches. So game बंद हो गया. Like the game died entirely, like for like 2.5 hours or some shit. So I was like, fuck it, we'll just start again tomorrow with watch party. Rest is history. Here we are. Server issue, yeah. But still respectable though. I think that was the update for the replay system. And they did all of that with just like 2.5 hours of downtime, which is crazy. Like props to that. Because what bada update hai wo, you don't understand how big of an update it is. Like recording each and every single POV, like 3 to 4 matches ka I think like unka ye offer hai.
Side of GX been impressive, but it's Divine that we're watching who's got the op in his hands a couple times. You mentioned Wyatt how that sort of, you know, attack side senti with the
GX काफी अच्छा खेल रही है आजकल. The last some matches were also really good, and even here with PRX they're killing it. Crazy. I haven't watched the other match, but if you say so.
Also looks pretty good when you get the operator for free.
Sorry, मैंने बोल दिया.
You just are getting kills off the back of that as well. There's a great half from Dubai.
And that last round was 6 seconds of Valorant.
That might be the fastest round.
सारा नहीं दिख रहा वो तब से गया उसके बाद आया नहीं.
Well, maybe.
And I guess the last
14, 13, 12. Oh, there's a 2-second delay on the stream and the live.
PRX now, potentially more confident, ready to take those kind of fights. We've got Jing and Divine with sheriffs to hand here.
All of GX
Post production man.
looking like they're just ready to go at this B site. Stacked up with 4 players.
We commit.
Yeah, it's a weak commit. Contacted and they got a. My god.
ले लिया उन्होंने.
Stack, so full retake protocol in effect now for PRX. GX get up on this B side.
अच्छा वो 4 second टिप नहीं किया अपना something ना.
Walking down out of A. Westside is going to hear all
अरे यार fuck.
He hears everything.
Fuck bro.
Fucking hell. Oh wait.
He even damaged like a dinged Omen.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
Able to take the fight with some right clicks, but once again, PRX disrupted as they try.
How are they not expecting a sealer though?
late round situations have we seen Deviant like this? And he had some crazy numbers, but he's in on
अभी Alex का काम आएगा देखना कितना चिढ़ेगा. 100% Alex का काम आने वाला है किसके बाद.
ये वाला तो बहुत ही यार silly mistake.
3, 2, 1.
नहीं आफ्टर पूरा वो आएगा आई गेस. हाँ ये replace के बाद है.
well played. Here's all the steps. Patient picks the perfect timing. PRX is just not suspecting there would be someone
My god.
waiting outside of C.
Bro is looking just like me out there.
Maybe अब आए.
Good. Hi Prophet. What's up? Just watching the match, brother. Join us. Welcome.
At the moment.
देखा नहीं Alex का fuck.
So again, GX still want to try and throw curveballs, no matter what side of the map they're on.
PRX is losing. Yeah, they lost first match already, and even second match is looking very dicey right now.
We'll see some health bars affected there as they're decayed briefly by that.
Pistol round नहीं हारना था उनको बस.
GX here, a lot of noise.
I read that.
So
अच्छा
फिर तो
बड़ी
like one way win ही था उसके बाद.
they're saying, hey, we made a lot of noise. They're probably going to leave. Let's go to the other side of the map.
They're pinging the expected location of the arc rows there as
It's a
well.
start
Okay,
though.
okay,
It's a
okay.
start.
Wait. Okay. It's
Sides
good
में आने वाला है देखो
workout.
मन का.
Very ready for this.
Good workout. Just good workout.
Ara trying to make
Smoke
this
Nice.
risky business, trying to post up with that angle and
Nice
something
nade.
to push him now.
Nice one.
The paint shield catches West
No,
side.
it's it.
By the heel as he tries to abscond quickly.
इनकी लेकिन
सब स्प्रे डाउन होंगे.
Speak themselves into wood chipper. Robinho.
अरे यार.
More than happy to
Developer is back and watch the game. Is it? Again? Okay.
सबका माइंड ऐसे लग रहा है कि सेम ही चल रहा है, एक ही बंदा ऑपरेट कर रहा है, सब एक ही जैसे सोच रहे हैं, कोई एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रहा कुछ.
Just couldn't resist. They had to. They had the stack. Maybe they could have waited.
नहीं इसका जो पहला बंदा.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alex is he's livid.
Oh
He
my
is
God.
livid as to why they tried to go that fast. Is that
May the Lord have mercy, bro.
Parano was much
fuck
earlier
is
on the
like that?
cloud. It's that element of rascality in PRX that they can't deny. It takes a will for them and it runs them
Out.
headlong into
Yes.
a brick wall.
a very quick take of A now.
Stairs fight
from
karega Omen.
GX, already working their way into tree, which
Nice.
is no off, but it's Rapinho who's gotten into stairs.
No, please, please,
Omen
expect,
Omen,
please,
Omen
please,
be Omen,
please,
Omen be
please,
Omen.
please, expect.
Forsaken thought he was clever getting up on the corner, but Grabinho was
Shit, I think comms flood हो रहा है PRX के.
Paranoia lineup for backside as well. It catches Batman.
Batman out in the open. Are able to take that fight, and Jing knew he had the dark. He knows to question the better part of Valorant now. And the pressure
Nice,
is on.
nice!
What a correction! 3 for Jing in this
Lord.
fight. Goes loses at the
Sorry,
back of
Aman.
the site.
नहीं रे,
GX
it's
have to
okay,
get
it's
Flickless
okay.
and West side up here to wrest it out of his grip.
Don't worry about it. Desktop volume
बचा
is
लिया
close.
उसने round,
Yeah.
बचा लिया round, बचा लिया उसने.
How are they bringing it back, bro? Jing saved the fucking round.
To support Jing, who really
Yeah,
does
that's good.
it all.
Thank-
The weapons for GX just not good enough, and the aim from Jing is really sickening.
But Grabinho got so deep. The kill upstairs, pick on
Got
something
3, I thought he got
Surely
2.
that's enough to work with.
3-3.
But the timing's not there. The space.
ये Batman का ये वही है ना, super light.
They only get the one kill off it.
देखा नहीं
That
था.
first
Pink
play
वाला.
was a little
Pink वाला I think इन्होंने बोला था ना वो.
not really
Yeah.
enough for the trade
Lamzu
there either.
Maya.
Really,
Someone
really
said.
sick sequence of kills though from Jing. That was beautiful.
Oh. If they win this match now, it's all thanks to Jing. Not even kidding.
Now in the 10 spot.
Could go for some kind of crazy double sack.
वहाँ से उनका बहुत momentum loss हो जाता है वो round हार जाते हैं तो. Eco भी होता फिर अगला.
Insane distance if he wants to do it.
Right, Alexi
Abhi
long
de-
fight.
It's so great. You never see two players stacked up. That is so silly.
Oh, देखा नहीं.
थोड़े के लिए बचे.
Second back onto the A side now.
Committee होगा, आप तो पीछे नहीं जाएंगे.
Paranoia drawn out. Now's the door
Wait.
opens. The Grabinho's hoping to get ahead.
Jing on the rotate over towards
come
A
back.
heaven. If GX commit, they're still.
Alright, 4
staring
second,
down
now or
the
never.
showstopper.
4 second, now or never.
They had a timing. but Grabinho has room to
He-
recover.
And now
Okay, Jing
is
with the
just
same
going
angle.
all alone.
Done this again. Done this before. He gets chomped on. Paranoid, Prowler out, and still something controls that high ground. He's gonna.
Holy shit.
Nice one.
Grabinho can't get away in
Third.
time. This time, Jing relies on his teammates for success.
आ गया
That's also
सही.
solid strategy. West side of the back of the side, it's something felled. Pac-Man around the corner, sees
Nice.
the place, and West side is an easy target. A tasty.
Bro, hero round चालू है अभी 4 second ने निकाला. Just spam
नहीं, 4
two smokes. Yeah, 4 second ने निकाला अभी. 4 second नहीं अपना
For
something
second,
है. Something.
that हाँ वही he died first.
No, I'm just used to watching 4 second on
So,
YouTube.
हाँ,
that's all.
for second on.
Come in, he wouldn't have been able to support. But look at this.
God, that recon.
He also just creates space for that showstop. Look at Robinho immediately trying to get away. No.
अब वो IGL कर रहा है ना तो फिर वो हटा दिया duelist अपने आप से.
Great flood there by PRX. Something so important from upper there.
You heard about the IGL change ना? दवाई की
किसका?
जगह
दवाई की जगह कौन है अभी?
दो मतलब दोनों मिलके ही कर रहे हैं वैसे तो अकेला for second में नहीं.
दवाई and 4 second.
Yeah.
हाँ, I mean makes sense. The other two pillar ये ना अपना backlines पे है वो.
Pretty tough.
Parts
Something को उन्होंने complete
like
like main duelist पे ही डाल दिया. Duelist and sometimes initiator depending on
PRX. Determined mount control. We're opening
Who's gonna win this
door to
fight?
force the attackers back further. This map control now is being
Nice. चलो.
Alright, map 3.
Good.
What are we playing next?
Damage भी निकाल. मरना नहीं.
Drive in this scenario. Grabinho was able to get deep now. The iconic Bucky skin will be shut down. Divide for 4.
Map to sunset.
See, total
Sunset
PRX
पे-
is winning this. भाई वो.
Honestly, putting up
Sunset निकाल
Jingle.
लिया प्यारे.
for 6.
I think they're gonna play Sage. उधर भी. पता नहीं. I'm not sure if they're gonna change the call. क्या बोलूँ?
उधर device Sage खेलता है yes. And something goes Sova. As मतलब as far as I remember their lineup. Something on Sova.
Dangerous than they were, honestly.
Devi Sage. Jing Rays.
They're too few and they're too
For
fast.
second Omen. Batman का याद है शायद Fate or something.
chair assemble कर दी? Crazy. How was it? She told you it's gonna take you like 30-40 minutes once.
On A, but PRX
अरे. Nice one.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, now they're expecting, now they're checking those angles.
Here's PRX.
Alright.
Finally, yeah.
Give up कर दिया
Maro,
GX ने
Maro.
give up
Nice.
कर दिया.
Nice.
They're going map 3. They're going map 3.
Done some very fast rounds of Valorant.
Wrapping it up.
The PRX relentlessness, that willingness to fight.
This is the
Yeah, see, GX ने छोड़ दिया. They're just like balling it right now. Look at it.
Even though Aura is able to
वो
capitalize
literally किधर TP गया? Just look at that guy.
those double satchels and catching him immediately, just
Next round क्या करेंगे लोग?
by the nade. And look at the way the PRX does all the rest of the
कुछ भी random force by रहेगा हाँ.
Yep, same
वैसे
thing.
इतने थे नहीं क्योंकि
There was a rubble fight that followed a mound.
they have utils though, and दो ult भी.
Up on the defense
Let's
side,
see.
they're going to go for a mound variation here. There'll be nothing to see for them, but maybe a fast flank opportunity.
वो लोग भी slow नहीं खेल रहे, वो लोग भी fast ही खेलने का try कर रहे हैं पूरा.
Again, just out of A, but PRX have map
Oh.
Oh wait, दवाई, wait.
Swing, I would say.
Oh, तू टॉप चेक नहीं किया? अरे
But
Cypher.
reveal.
Not enough to guarantee
Cypher,
success.
वही.
Well, it's a PRX round, one after another.
Cover दिया उसने जिक्र भी इन्होंने.
Really wanted to
Forward
get this
pass.
one over with
बारात
that.
बचा लिया रेस को यार.
But the eagerness to do so has extended us by at
Yo,
least
दवाई is having
ये
too much
com-
fun right
com-
now.
PRX. And I
He's
get
having.
it. I get it. Divine got a lot of kills, doesn't have a lot of deaths. Well, that one is bold. That one's bold.
Yeah, there's obviously a player right to Devi's left there. All right, some breathing room here for GX, but as the finisher identified, 7 rounds.
Is that actually a thing? Saving energy for next maps? बहुत rarely करते हैं bro, बहुत rarely. But it depends on the team's mental. Like if they know for a fact कि it's a done deal, then they just like try to like ramp up the speed. So if it works out, well and good, they'll try to win. If it doesn't work out, they just like end it.
PRX just flip-flopping
But slowing
this time.
down at this particular stage is very risky. You don't slow down over here.
In the seaside at all.
At such a crucial point, you don't slow down. Look at GX. GX will not slow down now. For the next 2 rounds. 12-9, GX reels it back.
Canvassing the ground. This will slow things up slightly, but already GX have purchase in the back of the side.
PRX are more than happy to play this for some kind of retake of Flood. All right,
अब जीत जाएगी PRX, अब जीत जाएगी PRX, अब जीत जाएगी.
कोई है ही नहीं बेचारे के लिए spam करने के लिए. Something is marking him.
Certainly can't commit at that time and will give an opportunity to hang out for the nade though.
Okay, west side inside the pit. It's a clone that he ends up taking.
Bro, he's like spam kar.
Somebody thrown in. Just keeping a toe in the pit to keep it standing, of course. That's been set in place by Flickless.
This is so much pressure from PRX. GX have not for any moment felt comfortable enough to try to actually get this spike down. But at this point, they've drawn out enough utility that they can.
The pre-plant pit, though, is always kind of dangerous. It gives PRX time to set up and start spamming in. Ara has fallen.
And one more kill for Jing will result in a showstopper. That could be enough to close out this game, bring us to sunset.
Something's had the time now, the freedom to start to swing around.
They have the time for this, though.
C has been smoked out and shut down. But there's Westside in cloud. Stave off this attempt at their flank. Now
अभी इसके बाद PRX का
That's all she wrote on the round. They need
broken
to
से ही
save
buy
those
रहेगा यार.
so they can get a full buy into the next.
2400 credits मिलेंगे
Dimensional
उनको.
drift, Steel Guard
Maybe कर
off
लें.
the table. Some of the very
They should be going Eco. They should go Eco. Eco B round swing आएगा PRX का mostly this round. नहीं Champions Hotel कैसी लगी? I didn't like it till I bought it, and I bought it because Mau gifted it to us.
We're about to have showstopper nightfall for PRX.
So I think I like it now. It's a good one. Hi Shu.
But I mean, it's worth pointing out that it's a Steel Guard and a dimensional drift that don't really give them an edge in all of this round.
Let's go, we can do this.
Yeah, what can they do with that pit up, right? I mean, there's just no real
Can do
way to
this.
get back in effectively at any juncture. Now PRX want to call this timeout. Alex wants to get
Agree that PRX will save करेगी for five. Nah, it's too risky. If you feel like you can get around, you try for the round. 5v5 में you don't just save us.
Sunset, a home map for both team, and we get there. That should be an absolute banger.
I do wonder if this is a round where PRX decide to slow it down a bit because they've been virtually gambling with like aggressive.
एक fun fact बताओ Marcus.
And they've been alternating
Yeah,
between the C and
Alex never rages
they've been missing GX a lot of the time. GX got to hit a
on team
C-side
comps.
there, which had some vice
Never.
control, but no one
I think
actually
आज तक
in it. They played a 0
कभी नहीं हुआ रहेगा. Maybe like once.
Wait, what about during timeouts?
Never. But that's what I'm saying. On comms,
Not all too
he
good for
never
PRX to
rages.
get back into
So
this round. I'm interested to
he
see what
rages
Alex has
off screen
in store
while
for
he's
them
like
here.
watching the stream, but he won't rage when he's on comms or in timeouts. वो clear cut उसका अड्डा है.
There's now a
He'll tell what's going wrong, and he'll tell the team how to fix it and what to do in the next few rounds. That's it, straight up.
Low, you lighter armors, still a competent buy.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard this
Yeah,
first hand
it's
is low
not-
बता रहा हूँ.
Throw that
Like
Wanna
कम
hear
से
a
कम मेरे
complete
को लगा था
series
कि
Over towards A, so
Yeah.
PayPRX can
time जैसे
go
timeout
out
चालू
inside
होते हैं,
the
he would
map.
start with
GX,
a
let's see if they try to go
Gali.
No, nothing. Like you won't even feel frustration in his voice. Okay, guys, no worries. We do this. We do this. We do this. Basically, just starts giving the pointers. That's it.
Just instantly
फटाफट
opening
like
that
जितना time है
tree door.
utilize
Yeah.
कर सकता है.
Entry player for GX.
And that's the
removed.
sign of a good coach.
Now they have to get their bearings.
won't let his
figure out how to win
personality
this
come
out
in
a
between.
4 versus 5 with
Oh yeah. So
zero
Bolo,
ultimates
what's up?
available.
What's up? क्या हो गया? What did he do? You should have ulted late when the whole team was there. Yeah. थोड़ा सा preemptive ult हो गया.
Yeah,
But maybe they
without
wanted to clear
having any
close
spots, no
close
reason
halls.
for PayPRX
Close halls
to
wasn't clear,
adjust
right?
here in any
Anyway,
way. They
let's
can
focus on
retain
this
these
one.
spots on A.
Oh, Ara died. I missed it.
They're prepped for B if they need to be as well.
The B split coming out. There's that sheer wall in play. How will that be handled? Flickless though, and West Side. The two players.
Something नहीं.
They get past the sheer wall.
Oh, if he doesn't, then
Aggro play, but Kuden was
they need
delayed.
to pressure
Jing now
to
doubled up though.
maybe
Had
कर
to wait for
लेंगे.
that wall.
no, he
He
doesn't
was
have to
like,
peek. He just has to pressurize them.
हाँ वो तो ठीक है. वो
Yeah. Look at this Omen flash. Oh my god.
Holy.
Paranoia comes out.
Can't
Doesn't affect
flash.
Fabinho, though. He's touched
Trade,
on the
trade,
corner.
trade. Nice.
One.
Nice.
Yeah.
He gets overrun, but
Negative
Jing
trade
elsewhere,
was.
picked up by
Crazy
Westside,
now.
and followed up Grabinho. Great upper presence here for GX. Money's on
Oh
the
no,
PRX.
bro,
Now
ये क्या हो रहा है?
start to bring him down one by one.
Oh,
Something has to
अब उनका next eco रहेगा यार PRX का next.
Hey, no worries. Thank you so much, brother.
Into that
Welcome to
second
Ring
kill
Bro.
from Cloud.
Let's go. Appreciate it.
That
Big
was
time.
so
Were you a
lovely.
coach? I didn't
And I think
know
that
that.
GX
Yeah.
did an excellent job playing into
I used to
heaven
coach
there.
a few
Despite
teams
being
on the
at that
individual
man
plans here and there.
disadvantage, the
Just for like
paranoia that,
7-8 months
Fabinho
maybe.
threw out was
But I just
excellent.
didn't have the time
Connected
after
onto
that. So
everyone from PayPRX that were
was
stacked
working
up
as well,
there.
right? Full time.
He gets wide, takes that first
Crazy,
engagement,
bhai, crazy.
instant swing from West Side to get the second, and he backs up at the right time, just plays around the shorty. That was so well done.
कैसे Oversee? Why you not streaming?
Look
Yeah,
how
it's
deep
this
the
moment
beat
here.
is.
Look at that perfect little peek from West Side. And look at that adjustment right back to the sidestep from Cloud.
I think that's Cloud,
So
right?
much map control off that paranoia in the upper.
Sorry.
Characteristic frustration.
Alex का POV नहीं सुना था मैं.
Snatch out from under PRX's nose.
3 chances for PayPRX to close this out now. Again, back to the old seas with the nade to take this control towards Rubble, which has been
अच्छा अरे यार
Okay,
मैं
PRX is ready for this charge and रहेंगे C पे 3 जन.
many rounds in a row
When it's
now on
committing.
this map.
TP करेगा Yoru.
Shoulder pick and see a fair few players here. It's going to be a frothy push on towards the seaside.
What did Alex say?
It felt like GX are really just keeping it
देखा
simple.
देख.
Big
All good
execution.
champs के
That's
time I
what
don't stream
has
because no
begun to
bombs.
work for them.
Afternoon streams कर रहा है.
And then one off that Nightfall for retake. Showstopper also there for Jing. So DRX likely let this first push go through with a
अच्छा.
Playing the full retake.
They forced Divide all the way out. But can GX really fight for any additional space? No. Look at the status of the utility. It's very low, just a season a haunt. That is all they have access to.
Batman with another kill here. Something to open things up. Ara goes low. Clone there, of course. Complicating things. And there it is. Ara taken down. Not the start they're looking for at all. PRX looking for a retake now as Jing found that showstopper. And it found Flickless in turn. Cloud tucked here by the side. Sees Batman go across to Divide. Might look for a swing off.
अरे,
It isn't ready for Cloud
Divide?
to take a timing of his own.
Oh my God.
He was watching that angle, but he.
Already off the sides.
Why did he
नहीं
stop?
उसको लगा नहीं था कि swing कर जाएगा.
That was PRX going for the full retake behind the showstopper. Doesn't quite get him there.
And it's
Yeah,
already
with the
crunched on
ready
Cloud.
sneezing,
He's come
it's
to
crazy
light
reaction.
these past couple rounds. Beautiful play there. Didn't work out, but it was kind of cool in the midst of that retake. He threw a haunt over to Waterfall to see if
We are very
Jake
different,
could
bro.
spam onto a player. Weren't able to.
अरे मेरा
Just after
allergies
that
trigger हो गया.
happens,
Yesterday I had like
they make
pizza
their way back in.
and
Jake gets that great showstopper
I've been
off.
sneezing and like coughing and shit since then. Not coughing, sneezing.
The little
stuff.
Yeah, it's just these
repositioning
little
that he does.
repositions have been
Reminds me of Scuba.
great.
Pizza की वजह से कैसे हुआ?
In the successful round
I'm
for
allergic to
NRG.
wheat and
Goes
cheese.
back in, gets that perfect kill on Divide. That gets the nightfall,
Oh.
backs up to
Yeah,
use
so
it.
pizza is my
Really
kryptonite.
excellent stuff.
So
I can't
why
believe
would-
GX are still in this, and they really have
क्योंकि I wanted to
gone back
hurt myself,
basics,
alright?
just hitting
Calm the
sites,
fuck down.
hitting sites, winning out retakes. They're winning them out.
Alright,
with
last
men
time PRX का.
as well.
DRX forced into that round to some degree, right?
Last नहीं है.
It's a bit of
Come.
a jump
This is the second time out, right?
They probably don't
But for
want to
dot
play
नीचे.
retake.
Yes.
अच्छा, oh, it's blinking. It's the
But,
last.
uh,
Okay.
Cloud has that nightfall.
Yeah.
And they've been forcing into the last couple rounds, so it's not
अपना
like the
DX के पास एक बचा हुआ
bad, but
GX
they're
was.
not coming into them with full buys, like Divide with just the
What the
Sheriff
fuck am I
there,
hearing?
some weak armors the prior round, a lot of
That's
you
not
know,
good,
lighter armors, Guardians. And again, if they force up
So
into
wait, what is
this
PRX
round,
doing?
yeah, you know,
PRX is
at this
fine.
point, you know, the
No
loss
eco.
bonus is kind of high, so they can afford to
Yeah, they're
buy
playing for
down
extra.
a bit.
It's not
But
great.
yeah,
Are they?
not great. They've
नहीं.
you got sheriffs, just a mix, a smorgasbord of random weapons here. GX full intention.
Paid at 9 minute combo आएगा
which has
सीख के
been the
लिए.
location that PRX have been most happy to go for early, you know, as of late, but this time ultimately pretty free.
There's no C's nade combo as the Fade and Raze both over at B. PRX trying again to gamble on the right position, but this allows for a faster
अब
recoil.
हाँ अब बहुत स्लो हो गए GX फिर
Very
उनको पता
fast,
जीत
so we
सकते हैं.
find three players. There is obviously
Coughing and
pushing
wheezing the
behind
hook.
by West Side that'll need to be broken unless maybe
I
they
like
want
where
something
your
to
head's
just
up,
teleport
Visions.
across
I
and go
like it.
elsewhere. Regardless, very fast from GX into this very
Like,
free
look at this,
site.
okay?
Forsaken's mandate strictly do not die.
If they
Hold the
get one,
corridor until we're
they
ready to
combo
try and
it.
flood in.
Paid and no
So
minute
much
combo
danger.
it.
There's a player
They
in
need
blue
one.
room as well.
Grabino here sees the clone. Now the Viper wall comes up. This is going to allow PRX to get in position, but also GX to defensively set up behind it.
एक और लगेगा. Nice. अब करो do it दोनों पे है.
2 minute backside.
At the most important moment. Now the knife
Not
will
ulting.
come through onto the side. Cloud here playing through tree. That door is opening. He sees it. Wouldn't have heard it otherwise. It's Jing toying with him, trying to keep him busy, keep his attention. Catnips.
Nice.
Oh my god, we are going. Done. They're going map 3, guys. Let's go.
Nice one, nice one. और अभी वो थोड़े से आदमी भी tired हो जाएं.
Couple of Bulldogs in the mix. That Nightfall, and again, Patman with important utility to tilt the game in their favor.
Yeah. GX did not make it easy. Respect for the comeback attempt, but PRX just a cut above on Lotus.
Quick break here. When we return, the analyst desk are going to get us set up for our third and final map of the series.
Okay.
Game Changers. It's about competition, pure happiness. It's like a crazy experience. We're making history. It means so much to us. It's good to be back.
Who's this?
The beauty of gaming is it doesn't matter who you are. And as long as I'm good enough,
Everybody's getting a 4K.
I can go as far as I want.
That's what I like to see, baby.
वो MV कह रहा है एक बार DM देखो.
The editing is clean. Oh, he was setting up the chair. ये क्या रे इसे बेटर कलर आता है ये कलर के लिए. I think the slate one is better. Slate या cloud या कुछ तो नाम है उसका. But yeah, it's nice. किया ना अच्छे से lower अच्छे setup किया ना. The bar and shit. हाँ सही है. Perfect. बहुत प्यारी सेलर है. Congratulations. Let's go. Soul Sunset, right? What do they play usually? Yeah. Sage Rays. Wow, Viper Woman. Okay, so an entirely like different comp. Woman, right? Alright. So sides क्या सीधा sides में बता रहा हूँ वही करेगी PRX elbow control setup है इनका elbow control and B so they have like a couple of options okay so number one they wanna elbow control and reset number two B contact rush इनका बहुत अच्छा रहेगा contractors. GX, on the other hand, would have like more contact
Anurag
base and
Binder
reach
just
के ऊपर
donated
reach के around
200
करेंगे
rupees. New Cherokee party. Well,
GX का attack side पे. This is I'm talking about attack, by the way, guys. Yo, I'm a hop off your stream now. I go watch myself. Bye bye, Sam. No worries, brother. Take care.
Hit back on Lotus and they hit back hard. We sort of saw this coming, you know.
New Cherokee party. Congratulations, man. Happy for you. Happy for you. Thanks. Thank you so much for the 200 as well. Let's go.
I'm happy we're going to get to go all the way there.
Both
teams have really put their best foot forward on that map. They picked it in their last series as well. It is a fitting way to end a close battle. Okay.
Thanks again for the 200. बता मेरे को कैसा लगा? Like, can we use it? Use it. Tell me how it is.
To just acknowledge that I nearly said David. I'm going to double down with David. That David is one of the best players we have in the tournament and one of the most consistent too.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he's basically just had an insane match overall. Like performing.
It's so comfortable. Told you, bro. It is worth it. But how much did you get it for? कितना मिला? 18, 19, 18, 19. How much did you get it for? Rishit.
Cheers इतने महंगे आते हैं.
Yeah, and that's like the base one. Like for you to have a good chair, like good chair, 19,990.
I had no idea.
Okay, महंगा ही पड़ा. दिवाली तक वेट कर लेता ना. पगले बोला भी था देखो मैं. Told you to fucking wait till Diwali. 18,000 drop होगा, 17,500 तक drop होगा शायद से.
They've got a taste of their own medicine. Pipson said it on the stage. When they come out and they hit us, they run it down. We're going to do it.
Chairs are always expensive, right? Marcus.
It's a dangerous game to play against this squad.
बहुत महंगी होती है.
Would they be able to bounce back? And they most certainly will. As you said, David Devaya, he was very impactful. Not a single opening duel when it came to that.
Yeah, that's Green Soul Vision Prophet, the one he's using.
Well, that's because all of the opening kills pretty much went to the side of GX.
Upside up, we have this
only winning 7 out of them and through a 5v3.
Yeah,
This is
that's
why I
nice.
get worried because Mitch, if you cleaned all that up, it could have been a 2-0. It might haunt them. It's also their biggest issue before they got good was just throwing these advantages, and I don't like seeing it back on the global stage.
I do think, though, that it's more prevalent here on Lotus than in any other map in their pool, where it's a big map and there's a lot of individual mistakes that are being forced out by their opponents. I don't think it's going to be the same when it comes to a map that they have played, what, 7 times, not including the one that they played here, which they won dominantly over Sentinels on Sunset. So I think those problems fix themselves with the shift in map.
Yeah, I think it definitely has been the case, and also with Cloud, I think having to focus a little more on like mid-rounding and where they're actually going to be going. You saw his individual sort of position drop, whereas I think on Sunset he was fantastic. So I still have a lot of hope for them, but PRX are still PRX.
Yeah, and they sort of take turns, right, to see who shines and who gets to win the round. And for this one, in the Verizon high-speed momentum, Jing just had enough. He was like, let's just go to halftime.
This can just happen sometimes.
Oh,
where
this
you have a
round
setup, you have a
way.
plan, you're trying to get aggressive.
I'll go to the washroom and come back. I am Marcus. बात कर लेता हूँ तो chat से चलो.
एक सेकंड मैं भी आता हूँ.
A split second. And this isn't something we've seen like once or twice, maybe every once in a while. This is something we feel like happens every single day, especially when you have a player as talented as Jing.
Yeah, and seeing that level of confidence be re-hit by PRX, again, going back to the Alex interview where he said they were slow to start up against XLG, but once they found that rhythm, this is a team that snowballs. That's the worry now for GX, because they're now the ones that come in having to bounce back.
I mean, we wanted to see Sunset, we're gonna see Sunset, and this is where, in the beginning of the day, I felt like this is such an even playground for both of these teams. I mean, looking at how close map 1 and 2 has been so far, I'm pretty sure we're going to get a close map 3. But my problem is PRX are not getting out PRX as they were on map 1, you know. I don't think they're scared to play anymore, and that's when they're the scariest.
Yeah, for sure. And I think as well, this has been a map for a very long time now that is incredibly comfortable. The composition that they like to run with the Sage in the mix, where you're going to see these like cool little set plays that are based around the wall, but then also having just a load of potential delay. They can lock off a lot of angles as well, the way that they play it. And I think the differences in these comps is what makes it very interesting for me. It's that Sage facing off, I guess, in essence, against the Breach. It's like, those are the two that are missing, I guess. And I think that the way that I look at the Breach is, Flickless is fantastic at putting players into position, especially Arrow when he's going for these aggro plays. I think that on the other side of things, sometimes that is a little bit more reliant on Jing, but they do the same thing with the Sage Wall.
Yeah.
Like, they put him in spots that you go, well, Jing shouldn't be there, but he is because of the way that they set him up in that manner.
Yeah, and on the other side, for PRX playing with the Sage, not having like a traditional Sentinel to back you up, it does leave you with some gaps, potentially, depending on what else you bring, in terms of that defense.
Yeah, किसी ने बोला था, I think Prophet नहीं बोला था. Prophet also tried to play. That's not
and they
working.
can certainly have no shortage of it on the defense. The problem is on the attack, the occasional gap being left open behind. I think
Marcus,
that's something
hey
that
there.
GX will look to exploit when we've already seen that aggressive face come out of them. And I think backing up your point as well, Flickless coming into today, he is taking out Smokes players. He's third in terms of assists per round for the tournament so far, and he had a really tough time when it came to playing the Viper on Corrupt.
Comp reveal.
That
Yeah, it's
pulled
the
his
same
stats
fucking
down
comp.
a little bit. You see why he plays.
I mean, obviously they
Breach,
can't do anything else.
especially in map number 1 with how good the supportive utility was. Some of the flashes on retakes, one down the rounds, they were the difference makers, and I think that's going to carry through to the Breach here.
Yeah, I think as well, then putting that focus on Westside. He's been fantastic in these first 2 maps. I think when you have this, especially on the defensive start that Giant X will have, you're going to have one side of the map that's very proactive, looking for fights, looking to take space. The other side of the map is Westside. If he gets shut down in this game, I think they're really going to struggle, because especially that attack side start coming out of PRX is going to be rapid.
Okay, PRX is attacking.
PRX, they performed better, at least in their last matchup. They were dominant when it came to that defensive side, didn't get to see much of their attack. But GX also fielding a better attack side. So in that second half, we get to see sort of the strongest parts of both. And Ara, in terms of opening duels, he should be dominating.
Well, this is it. The winner will be going straight to playoffs. Uber and Wire, let's find out who that's going to be.
What a map for a decider in this series as well. Sunset floated by both teams, as neither probably felt the need to be picking it here. But for GX, it's been one of their best maps. So we've already got to see it on parade against Sentinel, and they smoked them. That was not a close game.
This is the map where GX have the most depth in their strat book, which is really, I think, juxtaposed a talking point from Lotus.
Yeah, their favorite
I would
ones
say that's very similar for PRX.
Neo Frontier.
They have
Neo Frontier and Konami are very good.
They like to throw out there with this Sage, which they liked before Sage was even buffed.
GX वापस वही walk down वाला bullshit mid walk down again.
Both teams have already shown their Sunset at Champions. Will that tape matter? Was there enough time to start to integrate an understanding of how one another play?
Something does play great over here, by the way, as he just shuts down the flank with some very smooth taps. Patman says, why not me too?
Yep, I'm gonna get involved.
Hey Marcus.
One ghost headshot.
Marcus.
And it's down to 2 GX players.
आँखें
One
चला
of which is
जाता है
now
बार
on
बार.
way in spawn, the other which is staring down 2 players over at Link.
Pixel Pro 10 Fold or iPhone 17 Pro.
And something just gets poor. He has been
Don't get Pro.
absolutely lethal on pistol rounds today.
Let's stop. थोड़ा सा आवाज़ कम कर दो. I don't know. I don't know your use case. I don't know what you use it for. But I would say either get 17 or Pro Max. Pro on the other hand, right now it's not worth it. Plus hota na, then it would have been right there in a good segment. The Pro is not at all worth it, because the upgrades that you're gonna get in Pro are not worth it for you to spend that much. 17 mein already basics hai. Like, you want 120 Hz, you get it. You want the new layout, you get it. Like, best option, and you get it for very cheap. 17 बहुत सस्ते में मिल जाएगा. So if you wanna upgrade higher end, oh my god, look at this guy. And go 17 Pro Max. Go 17.
I mean, just seeing GX
Search कर लो आराम से. Figure it out. I'm Moinka. Welcome to the stream.
And are taking it to the defending champions in PRX, the best team in the world right now. What an ascension for this team over the last few months.
Yeah, what have they changed? They've just added some rookies to their roster. This round, of course, it's
Nice
a very
one.
lightly held B side, and the Cypher setup is circumvented only the cost of one
Alright,
play.
elbow rush ya to B contact rush. Let's see. Let's see if you're right.
Bonus, that is got a couple Vandals in the mix. Looking well brought up, all things considered.
Obviously, for as talented as this newcomer team of GX has been, PRX, they're experienced.
Thought of streaming but Val again not working. Yeah, मेरे को भी बोला इन्होंने. Profit ने बोला कि Val is dying again. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a replay system that's like glitching out.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, it is a B elbow. I'll take. Hello. किधर घूम रहा है भाई?
अरे
यार मार्कस तेरे साथ होता है क्या ऐसा कि तू Are you okay? Do you consciously take showers or do you go on autopilots? पहले ये बता.
यार अगर जैसे मेरे को घर से बाहर निकलना है ना, so it doesn't matter कि मैं मतलब मैं सुबह नहा लिया हूँ, मेरे को एक बार होता है कि नहा लेता हूँ. कभी कभी तो ऐसा होता है.
Not talking about that. जब तू नहाता है, are you alert about the actions that you make, or do you just go on your routine autopilot? कि जो तेरा like you know how you start, how you end, everything.
काफी टाइम से तो ऑटो पायलट ही है. सेम थिंग.
मेरा ऑटो पायलट खराब हो गया रे. Like there have been times where I shampoo my face and face wash my fucking hair, bro.
नहीं उल्टा मेरा तो एक वो है कि होटल क्लीन फर्स्ट देन मेरा पूरा एल्गो कहाँ से कहाँ तक जाऊंगा.
I have the same routine. Everyone has routines, okay? But मेरे शैम्पू की बोतल और मेरे फेस वॉश की बोतल they are like similar, okay? Like looks like same shape के है.
कौन से ब्रांड के हैं?
CeraVe and शैम्पू नहीं बताना है मेरे को. वैसे फेस वॉश बता रहा हूँ, शैम्पू नहीं बताना है.
Alright.
ऐसे forget bare anatomy का.
Oh
wait, Monica's also here. That's it. Monica को ट्रैक कर देना. What are you thinking about to while shower? अरे मैं अभी वॉशरूम गया था ना, तो I was like, fuck रे. अभी परसों ही मैंने अपने फेस पे शैम्पू कर दिया वापस. Hi Monica.
Yo.
बालू डाइंग again.
Monica.
Game disconnection issues.
अभी भी आ रहे हैं?
Yeah. इन लोगों को छुआ है शायद से, I think.
यार अपडेट तो अच्छा दे रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर इनको एक बार ढंग से एग्जीक्यूट करना चाहिए ना. सर्वर्स कंप्लीटली ऑफ करके आराम से कर ले पूरा.
यार एकदम सही बोल रहा है वर्कर्स. बहुत इजी होता है ये सब चीजें.
अरे
बहुत इजी होता है. लाइक तू अपडेट मार, अपने आप एआई सब फिक्स कर देता है.
I mean,
यार
बड़ा अपडेट है थोड़ा तो.
क्या खाना दबाया है ना मैंने आज. Add grilled chicken, आलू पराठा and रायता.
क्या दबाया? अच्छा.
A weird combo, but it was very nice. And grilled chicken.
What is grilled chicken? Is it like grilled chicken sandwich or?
No. It's like your whole chicken roasted with your green chutney and all of that.
Like paneer tikka?
I can say हाँ.
I mean the process.
नहीं होती है हाँ yeah. Process it's just like flame grilled. Yum होता है यार. Tandoori. You have seen tandoori, right?
Then yeah, I have barbecue, right? Isn't barbecue and tandoori are the same?
No, it's different. Sauce paper dependent. Barbecue is more of your like. Barbecue is known because it has barbecue sauce.
Wait, what the fuck is going on in this round? Ek second.
Why is this streaming?
Nice.
Dude, मुझे लग नहीं रहा था कि वो PRX previous map जीतेगी, पता है?
अरे वो जिंग ने राउंड निकाला ना, उधर से खींचा सब कुछ. Jing brought it back literally. Yeah, like grilled paneer tikka. See? Yeah. Okay, that's it. Hi Negi, the stream.
Paneer tikka as well. Chutney तो same ही होती है.
Hi Sunit, Mr. Charcoaler. What's up?
Yeah, for the first time I tried chop. वो भी Bangalore.
नहीं रे. I've tried it
I was
once
disappointed.
Wait, what? You liked it?
No, I was disappointed. It was some Malai something.
Malai
tandoori
chap
chop
ना.
or something.
Malai
Yeah.
chap. I had it in Delhi. That's the worst part. फिर भी मेरे को नहीं पसंद.
It's like tasteless यार अगर seasoning अच्छी ना हो तो.
पता है कैसा लगता है? It feels like tofu. for some reason.
Oh yeah, I hate tofu.
Yeah, the texture feels like tofu for some reason.
Hey, do you know that paneer जो sweet shop में मिलती एकदम fresh जो निकलती है?
But that is all just, sort of minor.
Like normal paneer, right? Like fresh paneer, essentially.
हाँ, वो तो मैं कच्चा खा जाऊँ.
Like Amul ka you can't have it like that, but
वो क्वालिटी अच्छी नहीं लगती है, मुंह पे मिल तो जानी चाहिए मक्खन. Sorry, एमपी भूख लगा दी तो.
मैं हमेशा भूखा रहता हूँ, it's fine.
मेरे को लगा दी.
Boys in the voice shop, we have Marcus and Monica. Two people right there. अच्छा ये लोग
किसी को नहीं पता होगा मार्कस.
हो गया खुद को डिमीन कर गया. सबको पता है क्या दोस्तों.
The black cat.
Forsaken also lit up there as Flickless is able to take him out of the game early. Pay.aman trying to get quickly up from Market, and he does. Into Boba. Now Jig, Showstopper on site. It's a bit wayward, but the buy is there to deliver. Now Cloud tucked in that corner.
Yeah, GX is crumbling right now. Nothing much to need to just watching the match.
Are ready to fight for it now. Relay bomb thrown out, but didn't quite have the depth. So
Didn't get the plant.
handles him.
GX का this map is stronger, right?
किसका?
GX का?
GX has won more, but PRX has played more matches.
I guess Sen versus GX में वही थी.
But PRX ने यही कॉम्प के साथ में ये मैप बहुत बार खेला हुआ. So they know like all the ins,
True. I had to go office tomorrow. I'm so disappointed. After 2 months, I have to take my ID card. I don't know where it is.
Couldn't be me. Have fun. उसने उसको वॉल पे कर दिया बेचारे को.
Sage is fun now.
If he waits fully for
No, he's enjoying himself.
maybe someone to run towards it, then relay wastes a little bit more time.
I think the relay pulls up a little short. I don't know if it catches on the Jing, but either way, he still loses that duel. Again, GX getting busy. Behind that one-way
Oh, that's a nice smoke. PRX का smoke मस्त है वो.
GX who have
Spicy wall here, why?
Oh, it's a orb, or better, even better.
Just for top mid.
Pay.aman on this map has a number
कौन है साथ में?
of balls that
I
will be throwing out
tried
the
adding the
game,
bubbles. It's not
constantly
working for some
guessing
reason.
as to the
Game overlay
intentions
आ
of
नहीं रहा.
PRX.
Just gives them that top mid smoke, quote unquote. On
It is enabled everywhere.
गेम ओवरले अभी तो हम क्रोम पे है ना, तो क्रोम पे थोड़ी आएगा.
No, it should be on the screen. It's not application specific, right?
It is, I think.
It is अमन.
Chrome का option होगा फिर देखते हैं. Chrome का
Try adding Chrome to a custom, like कैसे बैकग्राउंड में कुछ चल रहा है. वही माइंड सेलेक्ट करो.
नहीं ऐसे ब्रेव का ऑप्शन ही नहीं. ब्रेव क्रोम कोई भी ब्राउजर का ऑप्शन.
Brave.
All good, that's fine. So we have these two fuckers. Let me show you this.
Been on a tear this round. Oh my god!
The M demons.
Just the individual gunplay here is ridiculous.
Holy shit, West Side.
Something now has to stop this. They know where it's going to be something mindful.
ना lucky है वो.
Inside main, but it's going to disrupt the plan. Gravino now's gotten it to half, and something needs a better gun instead of.
Oh my god!
Come on. अरे यार ये ऐसे राउंड्स तो नहीं यार, मतलब ठीक ऐसे राउंड.
And don't fucking call someone lucky in Valorant. That's not luck. How is that luck?
Oh my god, what a round.
तेरे जैसे लोग हैं जो हारते हैं और फिर बोलते हैं गेम की गलती. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
This guy PRX का जो कोच है. He's a
Raiden
poopy.
Rankush में busy हो? Not really. But we are enjoying playing off stream. Marcus खेल रहा है थोड़ा सा off stream. It's fun.
Behind the pack.
Cloud.
Might have a good match today.
That was back on Link. Forsaken thought he had gotten deep, but now he's been dug out. I'm just waiting for a GX.
Any idea when Dabba is coming back?
वो है online ही आज भी. 20, nice try. He invited me to play today. He is online.
Flickless not able to assist, didn't have a stun there.
The game is opening now. Let me check.
Wants to pick up the line.
मतलब अभी ऑनलाइन है नहीं पता. He invited me like 4:30 something.
Flickless a little bit too eager, and now Cloud caught in the corner by that showstopper.
Nice ding. चलो back on track.
West side है ना भाई alive.
नहीं मारेगा ये lucky shot.
Jing has just been a menace in this game so
शर्म ही नहीं
far.
बिल्कुल.
नहीं वो smoke के through मारेगा तो lucky है ये. Don't care.
किसको मारा उसे स्मोक के थ्रू?
Last round
उसे वैंडल का स्प्रे दिख रहा है उसको कहाँ से आ रहा है.
ना lucky है.
So MP, do you think it's a nice idea to add my setup right behind my window area?
Like on cam?
Not on cam, but I don't want the window on my cam, right? So I want
the issue is like if अगर बारिश में या कोई भी सिचुएशन में धूप या बारिश कुछ भी नहीं आता है विंडो से, then you can put it. It's a good idea. Yeah. But अगर बहुत ज़्यादा ब्राइट है, पहली बात तो सेटअप हीट होगा, बारिश हुई तो पानी गिरेगा. तीसरी बात, if there's sunlight, it will fall directly on your eyes, and आपका स्क्रीन का इशू हो जाएगा. You won't view it properly. You won't be able to see it properly.
do check on your space then.
I mean it's okay. You're gonna be shifting right anyway.
हाँ वहीं पे.
अच्छा उधर क्या सोच रहे हो? उधर क्या प्लान कर रहे हो?
हाँ. Did I show you?
No. After the stream, show me. मैं देख के बताता हूँ किधर बेस्ट रहेगा. कौन सी बात है?
And then just patiently waits for the moment to get back in and
Which company are you working for? No comments.
after the play.
I don't want a Kaide moment over here.
Exactly as you need to. He's been here.
Kaide थी Juna थी. What is that shit?
Batman's been on this roster now for quite some time, but his addition really
Ananya Pandey.
well-rounded
Smart रे एकदम.
PRX no longer just W gaming, right?
एकदम smart.
That was the turning point.
Someone is waiting in the
Yeah.
wafting
Okay.
VC Minecraft. I don't know.
How many things do you have to put in this room? Bed भी है?
नीचे rocks है मन.
हाँ rocks बैठे हैं. ले. कुछ नहीं.
To play around that push up mid.
What the hell?
Haven't seen any team
Hi.
Oh, you're playing Minecraft? खेलो.
outside of Liquid online.
मैं तो
when
बच्चे
they
को
were
थी.
at their absolute
We are live, Roxanne.
Armadillos के.
Sentinels on this map. Really only
Wait, say it out loud. एक बार. Say it out loud.
Yeah, she's just covering up. She actually said the truth. She's covering it now.
but can't discredit the fact that their play during the EMEA playoffs run.
हाँ तो मोनिका आपका बेड भी है क्या ये रूम में?
हाँ queen size.
Queen size. Okay. Yeah, that's a very fucking weird layout. But you're good. You can put it. That's the perfect place to put it. विंडो के सामने रखो.
एक टेबल तो आ ही जाएगा आराम से.
विंडो के सामने रखो and
It's fucking long.
have blackout curtains. Like पूरा ब्लॉक कर देगा. मस्त रहेगा. अच्छा बहुत अच्छा स्पेस है वो सेटअप के लिए.
It's very long.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So active on defense. The fact that you
MP bleibt nie.
and can use that to nullify defensive aggression, like one of the best tools in the game to do so. That's just even.
Did I hear what you heard? Yeah.
We're seeing more of that attack side.
We have sussy people in the VC right now.
Meta generally, but yeah, more from Divide. He was
Right on
so
Lotus.
on Lotus, he was just.
Yeah.
Wow.
This time, PRX back to B main, all the way grouped up. They've been doing a good job of just removing these west side trips from choke. Again, it's just depleting, it's putting this one main, but the shock is breaking it from something.
There is a trip here.
Spiders
though,
मारते
that
हैं.
Jing, who likes to tuck in that corner after hitting
Oh, बेचारा. He got Jing on the उस पे race satchel पे. Oh man.
I mean, Divide maybe
Flip, no?
to a res on Jing, but
क्या?
he also dies. So
His body flipped.
no one will be
It was
getting
funny.
raised in this round. And we've been
He
talking
thought he
about
avoided it, but
4v5
Cloud.
for PRX,
Welcome back, Avi.
how much-
खाना खाया? What did you
or
have?
how absurd their conversion rate on that has been in this series, but the 3v5 surely not, right? Surely our 3v5 conversion rate isn't just above 50.
Yeah, Ara is not gonna fight it. He wants to keep the advantage. To
Why
this
are they
game.
not spawning?
already set for the shot, forcing Lara off the line. Trained out by Flickless now, who makes a solo venture.
Forsaken needs 2 for this round to work.
The last moments.
Nice.
Oh no. Forsaken was making a lot of noise in B main. West side.
Bro, I think PRX is gonna get the round.
Oh my god. There is an op there by Forsaken, so he might have to take that up again.
I mean, what is going on now?
Something is cooking.
No, wait, isn't that Omen bad? They'll start watching Spawn and shit. Oh, time nahi hai, spike chahiye.
12 seconds, has to get back to the site. Look at the mini-map, man. This is chaos now. Forsaken said, okay, bet I'll take your positioning and spawn. And might catch Cloud. He got it. He got it.
Wait. Oh my lord.
Dirty work. That map was
उसको प्लांट से हटा दिया ब्रीच आउट करके.
Oh my, I mean, it just pandemonium across the mini-map. But Flickless plays to the out of
Fucking
just
hell.
throw him up into the sky.
Poor guy. CT प्लांट ही कर लेता है सच्चा शायद CT तक बच जाता.
3-round win. I'm taking that trade every day of the week. Oh, the Sage wall there makes it a bit uncomfortable.
ये देख CT प्लांट करता वो प्लांट हो जाता था.
Alex.
I mean, chaos round. Somehow they almost brought it back, by the way. They had me believing they were going to win
3v5 to start.
I was very invested in the fact that they were somehow going to win that 3v5, but Flickless, the cool hands prevail.
Ara's pushed up here. Waiting for an Aldrin around this one way. We'll give that space up. Flickless not
No one is there to fight with them.
Aura has been pushed up a lot in this game, and it's yet to really net too much value. PRX have been exploiting his forward positions by getting entry kills onto him.
Flickless has used a lot of his util here. Just the flashes now. Ara with the relay bolt. Devi already up on the
वेट कर रहा हूँ कब वो सेम वो वाला प्ले करेंगे.
वो बॉक्स के ऊपर वाला जेनी के ऊपर.
yeah.
I don't think they're gonna get a chance this off.
PRX sniff this out. There's obviously the chance to.
करेंगे भी तो शायद वो expect कर लेंगे.
He's seen that whole time.
Viper on.
In midair. Just wins it out. Gets deeper on the wall. Think Grabinho at least shuts him down, but that was ungodly, and it's an opener for PRX. They can now look to exploit. Forsaken crouches into the shot. Nara is dashed aside. Cloud trying to work around this wall. Grabinho finds the corner. There's a player trying to stop down. Grabinho's found 3 here. Devi is indeed trouble. Up the proverbial without a paddle. Spike out of his grasp, and an Aldrone looking to sniff him out.
What was that plant? Why was no one covering the plant? Jenny पे कोई नहीं था.
GX have to lock this one up. They just make the call for that full rotate towards the A site. PRX have been going.
Oh shit. He wanted to plant for main and वो elbow वाला बंदा main जाता था. Makes sense. हाँ होता था. ये bitch का.
They still just have
उड़ीता.
more than enough players to lock it down. Kind of goes for more, and Grabinho's just ready for that swing through.
And then he finds 2 more.
Yeah, he wanted to plant for main, बेचारा.
I don't know if there's a lack of awareness about the fact that he's sort of poked around the corner, or maybe feels like he's been covered from box there. But Devi, in theory, could have had that corner held. A little breakdown.
मैं बट कितना लेकिन ये लोग conscious नहीं हो जाते क्या? इनके मुंह के सामने कैमरा लगा रहता है भाई.
Closed up to 2 rounds. The money for PRX is it's okay. They've got 4 ultimates to work with here. I can see why they're frustrated.
Alex has definitely been frustrated at the last couple round losses. Great time to get a timeout in. They've got all the ultimates up, as you mentioned. Ensure that you're getting 7 on the board using all these ults, right? It would be a massive disappointment for PRX if they can't close one of these rounds out.
सबका कैमरा का डर नहीं होता लक्ष्मण. Just me. Okay. Lucas. क्या क्या मार्कस?
कैमरे का डर?
हाँ.
Use some for this round, use some for the next round, and that can be enough to win it out.
She's saying they are not conscious about camera मेरी तरह.
Maybe a fast play behind the scene.
Yeah. I'm very like मेरे को नहीं जमता है camera on my face. Like it, I just very shy ऊपर से है दिक्कत उधर है.
That can be cleared, of course. The Shocks have been good at taking out the B main trip, for example.
Yeah. Pretty little baby.
Really invested in changing.
So I'll just stream video even though I'm still conscious of that.
क्या
Has been getting consistently.
No, but it's still very comfortable, Monica.
But all right, very fast ching up mid.
Or maybe you've been doing it for so long, इसलिए comfortable हो गई. Probably that.
मेरा ध्यान अभी भी मेरे खुद के फेस कैम में रहता है कभी-कभी. और मैंने ऑलरेडी एक गलती कर दी, I told you ना.
Let's not mention it.
There's no eyes on main for West Side. There's not much he could have done. Ara might want to try and play into the site early, or at least
4v2.
He's done so with his fast lane.
Diamonds?
Another round.
मेरे वो मेरे.
Done. Only one ult necessary for this one. That is so ideal for PRX. They just have to stop Aura and Flickless.
Nice try. I think it's jumpable. पीछे वाले से jump करेगा jumpable होगा.
Look at this delay though. They're slowed on one side, walled on the other, and Jing is going to be standing in their way now as well. Talk about
nice
utility.
I would mind you.
Nice one.
Nice.
His troubles, his woes continue. PRX have made 7 rounds now. And like you
Welcome
mentioned,
back,
the
Mau.
cost of the showstopper there.
They just bring that round to 0 to 100 straight away. Jing through. Yeah, it's like a basically direct on the Gravino. That's crazy. What a rocket. And then pay.aman had just been on that late lurk, waiting in mid to cut off the rotators.
And that's such a hard spot for Westside to be in. He knows that market's compromised.
कितने लोग left-handed खेल रहे हैं
And with
आजकल?
the advantage PRX have in terms of the numbers, they don't even feel like they need to take backside control or anything. Right? Just pull it off. We'll slow the other side, delay. It's fine. 3 ults for this final round. PRX to get in the lead. 8-4. This is GX's best map. But realistically, I think you could say the same probably for PRX.
And they didn't play much of it in stage 2 at all. They played Bind 5 times, Haven 4 times. They actually had a narrower map pool of played maps in the stage than most of their contemporaries.
B split देख Marcus, B split देख अभी. Look at the Viper wall and shit. अरे बेचारा spam हो गया.
अकेला है यहाँ से वो.
नहीं Omen भी है.
Nothing to see here though. Shorty for
मार देता.
Where it doesn't quite cut the mustard. Flicked us down to 49, but
The
enough for him and Gravino to way back into the side. It's on the
Alright, 7-5.
He's looking for a wrap. Something that Flickless is.
यार ये राउंड विनेबल था पूरा. ले गए थे वो.
Wait.
Something looking to the corner of the
Ara.
Sees Ara
Okay.
first. Gravino is in no better shape than he is. 21 plays 46. Spike out on B. And something is slowing it down.
The Gravino in serious shock dart danger. Unfortunately, not one of Omen's abilities. There's a recon back.
या तब इसको थोड़ा जल्दी जाना पड़ेगा. जितना clock tick होएगा उतना दिक्कत है इसके लिए.
From his perspective, Gravino could basically be anywhere.
For something, it could be nothing or it could be everything. Wyatt.
Okay, now he knows. Now Omen knows.
Position for Gravino, but this time. Gravino hits the jackpot.
7-5. Pistol जीत जाओ, बस pistol जीत जाओ. मेरे को वो नहीं चाहिए. Stress नहीं चाहिए.
Very scrappy, very competitive first half. And
Marcus तेरा guess तो गलत हो रहा है. ये देख इसका Flickless का देख spray. ये देख.
with the conclusion of this decider map, winner goes to playoffs.
9 bullet खाया बेचारा वो.
रॉक्स जब रात हो जाएगा बता दूँ.
दिन तो हो गया.
रात.
But हाँ ठीक है.
Right. Yes.
I'm going exploring.
बच्चे हो गए. This new UFO when you were in school.
बच्चे हो गए.
How many are we talking?
Like 2.
कितना टाइम लगा?
अरे इनको टाइम लगता है यार. We need spider.
Can you be specific, Aman?
I mean, give them time, bro. It's not an easy task. No? There are like steps involved.
और कुछ.
यार 4 सेकंड को विक बना देने से बंदी दिखेगा. क्यूट सा.
एडजेक्टिव बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था ना एंड में.
हाँ.
वरना बहुत रूड हो जाता. But yeah, he is I don't know, a bit. Is it the right word to say this? Feminine, I think.
Yeah.
Features, his features.
Themselves on this first half of Sunset to potentially put themselves into playoffs over.
Juicy face.
But I think that's more of a Korean thing, right? किधर का है 4 सेकंड? कोरियन ही है ना? हाँ, so like jeans ही वैसे रहता पता नहीं होता क्या.
Hard hitting on towards that B side especially.
Yeah, so crucial for the.
अब ये कहाँ से आर्मी बॉय लग रहा है?
Last round's that really fast-paced double satchel with the showstopper into.
आ गया ना reject हो गया.
Reject हो गया नहीं? They don't reject.
I'm kidding.
they match PRX on
Third, previous was his last, no?
Yeah, so apparently he went to the army, and whatever falling out he had, like he just quit. He was like, no, I want to come back. I want to come back to Valorant or some shit. Indonesia se ho
He was Korean.
ये लोग इंडोनेशिया बोल रहे थे मोनिका.
कोरियन. हाँ नहीं वो तो इंडोनेशियन है.
हाँ तो अरे वो इंडोनेशिया में पैदा हुआ रहेगा, but I'm talking about genes, right? Where you live, don't really specify your genes.
In one clip of him speaking Korean as well.
One agent that is also great at slowing down the pace of attackers, stalling them out. It will be that Device utility should have big impact here on the defense.
Five-man hit है.
Anchors B with the wall is sick, but right now be ignored by GX. It's an effort to work up towards this A side. PRX, who had been triple facing.
His family is Indonesian. Okay.
They're mostly just stacked up towards Link on account of that.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Some contact here via Link, and outside of that retake, wanted to slow down this push in towards elbow. They know what's coming.
He's multilingual.
Given that part of the map up on purpose.
Oh, बेचारा. Tight. The final boss is dead.
Meow.
Final boss is dead.
Meow को बड़ा पता है सब कुछ.
Flickless has two flashes. He's got the aftershock.
वो बोल रहे हैं मैंने.
Look at the situation he's in. So dangerous. There was a shoulder pick, not full committal.
Nice discipline. Nice try though.
Something again, and that's Flickless down. The utility removed. Yep. For the retake.
I'd mark a series wish पूरी हो गई.
Something.
He wish?
Yeah, he wanted PRX to win the pistol round.
I thought उसको राइट भी नहीं मिल
नहीं. वो तो आपकी मम्मी दिलाएगी ना. यार, I hate how good this guy is. दवाई ये सब चीजों में उसको पता है exactly कब jump ही करना. Phenomenal है. He's a team player.
I set it back on map 1, but something's formed right now. I think you could argue is maybe his all-time peak, but it's definitely one of his highest peaks he's had over the last couple months.
But more than half of his kills have come from Ghost and pistol rounds.
It's great.
Just want to put that out.
Those rounds are pretty important. He's stepping up when they need him.
Second
and now
pistol, one for
got
PRX, you're right.
It's crazy.
All right, here comes Ara, steps up to the plate.
No, break the recon.
Something.
West side, bhai.
Second for himself. Jing doesn't want to be left out. Refuses to be a footnote on a round like this, but Flickless will get the drop on him. Stinger always dangerous.
By the way, we've had zero time to mention it, but that was a force from GX. No time to mention it because they got absolutely brutalized by a util combo play from PRX, a late nade. The recon comes over top. We've seen that from Something's point of view.
Yeah, this best side की गलती है. Best side की गलती है. Bro is trying to go for kills, but he is a support player. You don't do that in the start of the round. उसका काम तरीका होना.
Tough pistol round to run into. Losing both pistols on this map, never great.
On the first half, it was a thrifty round win that got them back into it. It was West Side with a Sheriff. She's got right now.
Whoa.
Well, but yeah, Something he is just simply not easing up.
Expecting more from that, and he was right, in a sense. Mid definitely swarming with GX players right now, but Jing is feeling himself.
Alright guys, are we calling it quits? Is it a wrap?
It's just Cloud. Spike is in mid, all but impossible. And so Pistol and Anti-Eco, they pass without much event here. GX down by 5.
How are you supposed to stop PRX on one of, if not their best maps, when you have
honestly respectable. That's
in
fine.
top tier individual form? 36 kills currently between the two of them. That is madness.
It's a very early showstopper picked up for Jing.
And one away from a Hunter's Fury for Something.
Yeah. Talk about ideal kill
Oh,
allocation.
look at these guys. 2016.
Best players to have those orbs fed to. Ara. Only one kill so far this half. It's been quiet to be fair, but now gun round here for GX. No thrifty for them this time around, so they've got to do it the old-fashioned way. Get back into this game with the rifles.
Dark cover for top mid, so they can just contact their way up here. Devi holding the angle with a very early operator. Something GX will be ready for, might not even matter. They're trying to go through top mid, they're trying to split through Boba.
Slow warp to slow down this market push though, and yet GX haven't gone in there. They've got that top mid control, they're looking to try and exercise that into Boba. Devi had to heal himself quickly, patting with a double back over towards Mark, and that's massive!
And everyone top mid, they're just stalled out
the guys.
The wall. And how they're supposed to get this back? Flickless and Cloud, both the ones at the util.
And it is the pace that GX have just being stalled out entirely by the existence of this Sage. It is the counter to their play style. And that's exactly why. What a response to that split execute from Devi. And then Patman, 1 versus 2 in market.
Yeah, so Mao, you were asking about the second match, right? We are watching it. NRG and who is it? NRG versus?
We actually saw that on Ascent on a number of occasions.
145, dude. 145, dude.
Showstopper used. Now, something. Hunter's Fury. Still no one on GX with an ultimate.
And look at where something is sat. I think he might be ready to rip this.
DRX, so good.
Something is up. He's going to cause a split here for Westside. Eventually, on his own.
And this is a split again through top mid, but this time into A. Aura with a crucial kill onto Forsaken. That keeps GX in the round.
This elbow presence, though, for PRX is something of concern for GX. They have to dig it out. And look, the other arm of their pincer can't actually get past the line of scrimmage onto the A side. There's got to be a wrap, but Devi's waiting for it. Aura, though, wins it out. Now it's on Jing. He has to fight his way out of this map, but they've not checked the corner, and Jing got himself 2. That puts PRX up in the round, and Cloud at least has the spike to recover. But the net on him is closing too.
The late flank from
GX से pressure handle नहीं हो पा रहा इस point पे यार.
He's feeling the pressure, the walls closing in, stuck in.
That's the thing, right? That's what PRX is all about. If you try to match their pace, they know exactly how to deal with that. They've been doing it the whole life.
Intuition from Cloud. He's expecting the flank.
Patman is not the player that's going to fall into this trap. The last member of PRX that's going to be fallible to it.
Something open, facing this angle right now.
Cloud is going to have to walk
GG.
has to hedge his bets. The last
Eco round now.
there for
Set up.
GX goes by the wayside. Another attempted split through
DM
mid.
देखना.
This is the kind of execute that they love to run, and it almost brought them the success that they needed, but they just didn't suspect that a second player would be an elbow, that Jing was tucked, and he saves the round for PRX with that 2-piece.
Pace hasn't, so PRX का gameplay, it's a bit more fast-paced. It's a minus tempo, and they know exactly how to deal with that. They know exactly how to use that tempo. And the only way to counter it... Oh, wait 1 second.
Cloud pinged out, Forsaken. Hears all of this and chooses not to step forward. Now gets under the side of the bubble. Patman controlling it from one part of the map, and he gets his. Gravino, though, 3 players now inside this elbow, and they're going to go for it. Ara throwing caution to the winds. It has to be now.
What is the maneuver?
They're going to flood. They're going to flood.
Surrounded. There's a flank coming from their spawn side. They want to
oh my god.
Away from the defense spawn. But Cloud is caught. It's a 2 versus 4.
The head of the snake cut off. It isn't a Hydra.
Right,
it doesn't look to be the case. It's Ara now in a 1v3. Trying to relay ball his way out of this now. Waiting on the other side is something. Waiting for his just dessert.
What the fuck?
He's found himself 4. A Red Bull clutch to keep GX in the game.
He's been silent for a while, but comes back in crazy fashion with that. Oh my god.
Relay bolt. Might have bought him the space he needed.
What a moment. Devi can't connect. You hate to have an operator against a slime like that. How are GX
Jinx कर दिया. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a hands-to-head kind of moment there for PRX.
I was ready for the arena music to cue, players to stand up, fist bumps to start, but we're still going.
GX have been able to
1v4.
a little bit more in terms of weaponry. A lot of half armors, in fact, all of them out there, but Hunter's Fury is ready for Cloud. They're in this still.
अंधेरा हो गया. Marcus.
है वो इधर.
One-way refresh there for Forsaken.
AFK.
Fault line comes
क्या?
through. This is going to pull
Marcus AFK.
Sober of something over to Link.
Tries to get a bit of pre-fire off, and now recon paranoia just stalls up GX.
Kick मार दो अगर चाहिए आपको तो kick कर सकते हो उसको.
GX do look committed to this.
Console है आपके पास.
Jumps out to get a little bit of info.
Online नहीं है वो.
अच्छा.
Westside caught on the cross.
really hoping to be a thorn and deny a wraparound, but there will be a reflank coming from PRX now, and GX know it. It's time to go. Onto the side goes Ara Cloud, trying to set him up with the Hunter's Fury. No tags, because they can able to jump away from it for the most part.
Seeds खिलाते हैं ना, wheat seeds.
Little uncomfortable up PRX.
What?
Minecraft.
कौन से seeds?
Wheat.
Okay.
What do you hear?
I heard wheat as well. It's okay.
Comes alive, and Flickless solo on the side. Hunter's rolling thunders there. He can make use of it now. The 1v1.
एक कैटनिप जैसे होता है वैसे पैरेट निप नहीं होता है क्या?
Human nip होता है.
Shooting power of this PRX team will
Very cute.
Thank you.
PRX when Jing and something are playing like that. I think this last win for PaperX here.
In दोनों में अच्छी टीम कौन सी है? I would say PRX has more experience as a team right now. Crazy bro. Well deserved one.
On their best map, they look well prepped. Between Jing and something, the two of them combined have dropped 44 kills.
Next match is NRG versus DRX.
Is that a parrot?
Yeah, it felt like PRX really able to feel themselves on this sunset map. There are moments for GX. Thinking back though, man.
This one.
Sentinel Lotus gave us some incredible
Marco is someone to look out for. Priing has been playing nice. Scuba कोई पता नहीं is. I've never heard about him, but he's a very good player. क्या हो गया?
Exactly.
From PRX, who were able to read these splits through mid on multiple consecutive rounds.
ये क्या है? Blue color का.
बड़ा सुंदर है यार. I don't have seeds. इससे मिलेगा.
सो जाओ ना रोक्सान.
मैं बहुत दूर हूँ घर से.
तो लीव कर दो, मैं सो गया.
अच्छा. हो गया दिन.
Done. आ जाओ.
ये देख. And then there's another blue one.
This bracket में I'm not sure. I don't even know the bracket. I just know the schedule. Okay, आज का क्या है? I haven't seen the bracket. I want to check. किधर से देखता है? Go to this and let's see. So Giant X gets dropped down. Yeah, ये दोनों का बात मैच बाकी है ना? XLG and Sentinels. You're right. That is the next match. And whoever wins plays against Giant X. This match is going to be bonkers. माइनक्राफ्ट कैसे हुआ? कर रहे अचानक से मन किया एंड वी आर बैक टू दिस समहाउ. और किसी लड़की ने कॉल करके खेले पूरा. आई वंडर हु. Madan Som and their Youngblood Scuba. Yeah. अरे स्कूबा का लास्ट मैच के मैंने शॉट्स देखे थे ब्रो. He's nasty. वैसे मोनिका व्हाई डोंट यू जॉइन अस? आपके चलेगा लैपटॉप में? माइनक्राफ्ट तो चलेगा आराम से. I wanna go to
मैं वो ढूंढने आई हूँ. Hidden treasure, hidden chest. I am very close.
treasure map?
Yeah.
What if it's the same one as before?
वो जो 3 थे same. I threw 2. Marcus को दे दिया मैंने. I don't think he realized.
अभी उसको गैसलाइट करो. उसको बोलना कि नया मैप है. हाँ. Let him go to that location again.
I am very close.
Can I join? We've only invited 4 people right now, and we can't add more. छोटा है हम लोग का. We can't. Oh shit! I don't even have a sword. What am I doing? बस कहीं डायमंड्स पड़े हैं क्या रोक्सान?
हाँ पड़े हैं।
I need one sword, that's it.
कहाँ पे हैं? In the wait, I'll tell you. It's in the most left chest, I think.
It is in a chest, right?
Yeah, it's in the chest.
I figured it out. मिल गया
क्या
क्या
चीज?
मिल गया?
अरे जियो के उस पे क्या कहते हैं, जियो के डीएनएस पे जिप्स नहीं लोड हो रही थी कहीं पे भी, किसी भी ऐप पे गिफ्ट्स नहीं लोड हो रही थी।
All right. And
तो डीएनएस चेंज करके इट वर्कड।
and it took you that long to figure it out?
बिकॉज़ प्रॉब्लम नहीं मिल रही थी ना, प्रॉब्लम की जड़।
2 no F3
ये
पूरा
laptop
मैच
पे
मिस कर
कैसे-
दिया प्रॉब्लम की जड़।
अरे यार
इतना अच्छा मैच
अनॉय हो रहा था मेरे को। जीत गए, मैंने देखा जीत गए। धोया जिंग ने।
Hi, Mijamo. Welcome to the stream, man. What's up? क्या डम लगता है? Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft is not something that you can just look at it once and be like, okay. थोड़ा quiet taste.
Oh shit, TNT diamonds. See मेरी उस पे आओ मार्कस।
वन सेकंड,
इसमें से क्या अच्छा है?
वन सेकंड। हाँ, टेक एवरीथिंग एवरीथिंग एक्सेप्ट फॉर द हार्ट ऑफ द सी, टेक एवरीथिंग।
ओके
मार्कस मेरे साथ आना। किधर है तू?
मैं इन गेम नहीं हूँ, मैं एक सेकंड ये फिक्स ही कर रहा था।
But are you at home?
हाँ, आई वाज एट होम।
हाँ तो घर के पीछे वाला जो वाटरफॉल है ना, उसके अंदर से केव में आना सीधा।
आया, एक सेकंड बस आ रहा हूँ। मेरे फोन पे तो फिक्स हो गया, तो अपने इस पे
Some by hard mode is brutal.
It is.
जो वाटरफॉल है घर के पीछे, उसके अंदर वाले केव में कुछ नहीं है वहाँ पे वैसे।
We've gone twice. 2 बार ही जा सकते हैं।
स्लाइम है ना, स्लाइम चाहिए ना अपने को।
स्लाइम कहाँ है? स्लाइम दिखा
मेरे पे स्लाइम
है।
ओह, put the slime chunk then.
मैं मरा जल्दी आ रहा है तो। I'm fucking dead.
Oh yeah, slime. I'll get him.
आ गया तू नीचे?
Yep.
Okay, I'm fucked. I need to leave. Help कर। या तुम भाग जा। क्या है ये?
तेरे चैट में कोई लिख रहा है डायमंड चुरा रहा है। कितना डायमंड लिया?
भाई वो तो इसके डायमंड चुरा लिए होंगे भाई।
कितना डायमंड लिया?
I mean,
सारे
दो डायमंड, दो का तो बनता है।
इन्वेंटरी खोलियो।
Pretty sure, हाँ खोलना मन।
इन्वेंटरी खोलना।
Okay, why am I being gaslit right now? Can I be trusted for once? What if I don't want it?
नहीं ठीक है, तब देखेंगे।
अरे तो लॉयल्टी को क्वेश्चन कर रहा तो मेरे को भी कुछ रिवॉर्ड मिलना चाहिए ना। If I'm like standing
it took this guy to stream PRX versus GX watch party to finally stream Minecraft on stream. Right, buddy.
I'm just waiting for this.
Yeah.
next match.
DRX energy next year. I know. Guys, remember that he has robbed you of peak Minecraft content.
क्या ना?
Dude.
मित्रा एक सेकंड रुकना। हाँ मन इन्वेंटरी।
रुक जा भाई, मौत आ रही है।
हाँ मैं कवर दे रहा हूँ।
मैं कवर दे रहा हूँ।
इन्वेंटरी खोलो।
तू इन्वेंटरी खोल भाई। मैं दूंगा कवर।
ये दबाए देख ले भाई।
हमारा पॉइंट प्रूफ कर रहा है।
रंगे हाथ पकड़े गए। डैम अमन दुर्गा कॉलिंग
कुछ
यू आउट
पकड़ा
ब्रो।
नहीं गया, झूठ बोला जा रहा है मेरे को। लाइक सॉरी,
बता
ब्लेम
दिया।
किया जा रहा है फालतू में।
हाँ हाँ
ओए
हाँ।
जितना आयरन निकाल तो निकाल के ले आओ, मैं भी आ रहा हूँ अभी।
बहुत है, ऊपर ले लेना।
I have to
अरे वो
install
बहुत
all
बड़ा
my
है।
mod packs.
अबे नहीं रे, और नीचे
Fabric.
आना पड़ेगा मार्कस, दिस इज लेवल 9। इधर आना, ये साइड
अरे
पर।
यहाँ का हम एक्सप्लोर कर, मन कैन यू सी द टॉर्चेस, हम सब एक्सप्लोर कर
अरे
चुके
तू
हैं।
आ तो सही।
तब नो।
ओए नो बोल दिया,
मैं मर रहा
नो
हूँ, मैं
बोल
वापस
दिया।
लैब में जाऊंगा। वैसे भी यू गाइस थिंक मैंने चोरी किया है ना?
Oh, oh, oh.
ओह माय गॉड।
व्हाट इज दैट ओए?
Giving करती giving. Apple skin, Bobby,
जा रहा हूँ पर
Cicada.
कहाँ से आए थे हम यार?
ओए एमेथिस्ट वापस आ गए। पूरे ब्लॉक्स वापस आ जाते हैं क्या?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो पूरे ग्रो हो जाते, ब्लॉक्स नहीं आते
ब्लॉक्स आ गए रे।
शार्ड्स ग्रो होते हैं, ब्लॉक्स कैसे
blocks आ
आएंगे?
गए।
वो एक दूसरा जियोड है, दैट्स अ डिफरेंट जियोड वन में।
ये वाला तो उठाया था अपन ने।
Cicada.
Probably a different geode.
Distant Horizons.
Oh, this is the last match. We have 10 minutes. मार्कस आ ना, इतने किधर है?
मैं ऊपर आ गया वापस, खुद से नहीं है वहां पे।
मैं genuinely
Barrel roll.
Damn. Oh my goodness.
fuck that shit.
ठीक है फिर
Wait, damn. Calm down again. Calm down.
I got
FTS बोल दिया guys.
Seppuku time.
Seppuku time. Top 10 anime references.
I got more trims,
Cloth
armor
config.
trims.
Nice. Where are the spider eyes?
You know what? I'm gonna dig straight down.
मिले ही नहीं, I couldn't find spiders only. Ooh, I'm
खत्म हो
close
गए?
to another treasure.
You have sodium.
Whoa.
खत्म हो गए क्या रॉक्स?
ओए रॉक्सन, you know where I
खत्म हो
am?
गए।
वो आपने जो
Where?
रेलवे ट्रैक बनाया था ना नीचे,
हाँ।
उधर हूँ मैं।
Oh.
Durability total.
अरे
Wait, why do I have treasure maps in my inventory? When did I pick up?
I few extra जो so I gave it to you कि if you want to explore also. सारे different हैं।
इसे तो भूल भुलैया बनाई है रे रॉक्सन ने नीचे।
सुनो ना, अगर कोई रॉक कुछ बहुत बड़ा केव लाइक ऐसे पूरी रेविन ओपनिंग मिलती है तो मार्क कर देना, वहां चलेंगे। Probably a ancient city down there. और अगर कोई माउंटेन्स मिलते हैं, अगर माउंटेन्स मिलते हैं तो उनके नीचे तो डेफिनेटली एंशिएंट सिटी होती है।
Understood. वो जो हमने जो उधर वो जो क्लिफ थी हमारे घर के पास।
हाँ।
What about that?
नहीं, that's no, it's a different one. Snowy Peak. मतलब sorry, that's Stony Peak. So we're looking for क्या कहते हैं? क्या वो Snowy Peaks? हाँ।
Okay.
Like snowy mountains.
ने क्या करके रखा है इधर भाई नुकसान?
मैंने क्या करा?
ये क्या रेलवे ट्रैक बनाया आपने नीचे?
तो अरे तो एक्सपोर्ट जगह में क्यों जा रहा है?
अरे मैं पहुंच गया उधर, गिर गया उसी के अंदर।
That sounds like a you problem.
चलो जो भी मेरे डायमंड दो मुझे, मेरे डायमंड दो मुझे।
बल्ली बोल दिया। मेरी बल्ली मुझसे माओ।
मेरी बल्ली मुझसे माओ।
And at this point now I'm lost exactly how she was lost.
हालांकि ऑरेंज कैट मेरे को बेस से दिखाई नहीं दे रही, कहाँ है?
कंक्रीट।
अमन वेयर इज ऑरेंज कैट?
उधर ही है।
नहीं
राइट, तुम लोग ने किसी ने मार दिया होगा उसको, वैसे भी
कुछ नहीं करा।
मार के नहीं, आपको पता वो मैसेज आ जाता है अगर आपने किसी को टेम करा हो तो, कोई मारे तो मैसेज आता है।
यार अब इतना सारा सामान।
अरे कुक सैल्मन फेंक दो ना, वो किसी काम के नहीं है, खाओगे क्या? छोड़ दो, बिल्लियां भी नहीं खाती।
लाई थी मैं तो।
गोल्ड ले लो ब्रो, गोल्ड ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है।
पर रिमेंबर करेक्टली दिस इज वेयर आई केम फ्रॉम।
ओ ये वो पोर्शन ऑफ वाटर ब्रीदिंग है। हार्ट ऑफ द सी से क्या होता है? व्हाट डू वी डू विद दैट?
अरे डू यू नो व्हाट अ बीकन इज?
डू आई नो व्हाट अ बीकन इज? या
हाँ सो एक
स्टैक करके रखते हैं ना।
हाँ रख लेते हैं, मतलब इससे बीकन का कोई काम नहीं है, बट एक सिमिलर टू एक बीकन चीज बनती है, एक अंडर वाटर बीकन, जो कि
नाम बोलना उसका।
कॉन्डुइट बनता है उससे। क्या करेगा वो, एक हम वाटर में प्लेस करेंगे तो एक 30 ब्लॉक के रेडियस में हमें इनफाइनाइट वाटर ब्रीदिंग दे देगा एंड थोड़ा सा डैमेज बूस्ट दे देगा, थोड़ा स्पीड बूस्ट दे देगा।
अरे पानी के अंदर तो ब्रीथ कर सकते हो बिना किसी दिक्कत के।
नॉट रियली।
अरे तू सिंपलीफाई करना।
गुड, मतलब लेट्स से वो काम कहाँ आएगा? अंडर वाटर में हमें मेनली क्या करना है? सिर्फ ओशन मॉन्यूमेंट की फाइट है जो अंडर वाटर होती है, एंड उसमें भी वी गो व्हेन वी हैव लाइक गुड सेट ऑफ आर्मर एंड टू हैव लाइक, अगर वो हमें चाहिए भी एक एफिशिएंटली, तो हमें वो 4 लगेंगे ओशन मॉन्यूमेंट के हर कॉर्नर में, बिकॉज हम उसके सेंटर में तो लगा नहीं पाएंगे क्योंकि हमें घुसना पड़ेगा पूरा ओशन मॉन्यूमेंट के अंदर। लाइक इट्स बेटर कि हम वाटर ब्रीदिंग पोशंस या कुछ ऐसे लेके ही चले।
हेलमेट भाई।
पर क्या हेलमेट?
माय बैठ गया, कुछ नहीं भूल रहा मैं मूवी नहीं भूलूंगा ना मार्केस।
मैं घर आ रही हूँ, मेरे पास
यही
बहुत
चाहता ना
अच्छा
तू?
सामान है।
यस
है कूद जा इसी बात पे।
मैं यार
या मेरे को सोना है, मैं फैंटम मेरी गांड मार रहे हैं।
What a phantom.
Oh, monument.
Leave.
Yeah, I'm crossing it only. बाहर तक भी मार देंगे क्या मुझे?
थोड़ी सी तो रेंज होती है इसकी, सारे गार्डियंस एंड इवन एल्डर गार्डियंस वो रेंज अटैक ही करते हैं। ठीक है, नाउ यू आर सेफ, फार इनफ। एग्जिट
भाई रुक जा भाई, मौत आ रही है एक्चुअली। और मेरे को म्यूजिक डिस्क मिला। राइट एग्जिट कर रहा हूँ। कोई लेटा हुआ है? एनीवन स्लीपिंग?
I am.
Okay, I also disconnected.
राइट आ जाओ।
नहीं
अबे
आ जाओ।
I logged in anyways.
और मेरा ज़ेरो कौन सेटअप करके दे सकता?
बस डाउनलोड करके पेस्ट करना है और कुछ नहीं।
ये क्या
ज़ेरो
क्लॉक?
कुछ तो सीन था, मेरे को
देयर वाज वर्ल्ड मैप, देयर वाज मिनी मैप, बस मॉड में डाल दो।
हेलो
और जूम आउट पे रखना है।
नहीं, सिर्फ वो दोनों वर्ल्ड और
ये देखना मार्कस।
हाँ क्या ये क्लॉक? नहीं, वर्ड यूजलेस। सिर्फ अंडरग्राउंड में काम आते कि बाहर पता चले क्या दिन हो रहा है, रात हो रही है।
जाना ऊपर जाएंगे ना।
You can breathe, वो मैग्मा ब्लॉक्स। हाँ you बताओ।
All right, I think if all of this means that I
Sucks
can
me
manage this shit.
down. अरे भाई साहब।
Okay, armadillo sex time.
हाँ?
What?
Marcus.
What did he
You
just say?
don't have to. You don't have to say it like that. I know what you said, but you don't have to say it like that. I know why it is important as well, but you don't have to say it.
Pimping
Calm down,
चालू है
bro.
भाई, straight up pimping.
Making time.
Oh, मेरा chat list. Hi Garima, welcome to the stream. Hi Kati. What the fuck? I miss so much.
Guys, he doesn't care about you.
I don't know. Whoa. Not mercy.
मित्र तेरा आईएसपी कौन सा है?
भाई समझो ये माइनक्राफ्ट में क्या होता है, थोड़ा कंटेक्स्ट दो।
मोबाइल सिम कौन सी है?
सर्वाइवल गेम where you like build shit, farm shit, eat shit, grow shit, kill shit.
So many shit to do basically.
Live shit.
क्या पूछता मार्कस?
मोबाइल सिम कौन सी है?
मोबाइल सिम जियो है भाई। क्यों?
दोनों जियो है। जिप्स लोड हो रही हैं? गिफ्स
नहीं हो रही।
डिस्कॉर्ड पे ना मेरी भी नहीं होती।
हाँ सो ये वही डीएनएस इशू है। अपने फोन में जाके नेटवर्क टाइप को एक प्राइवेट डीएनएस पे कन्वर्ट करके गूगल वाले पे शिफ्ट कर जाओ, dns.google.com।
8.8.8
ऑन करती हूँ फोन पे,
8.8.8 नहीं 8.8.4.4
हाँ वो गूगल का है, लेकिन ये पता नहीं मैंने करा ही पीसी में नहीं हो रहा, फोन में वर्क कर गया।
फोन पे तो आई जस्ट टर्न ऑफ माय वाईफाई 4G यूज करके काम कर जाता है।
Just show me the over again. Where are you leaving? Where are you going?
डायमंड्स
अबे क्या डायमंड्स क्या चाहिए तेरे को?
आई एम गेटिंग 4
मेरे डायमंड्स
किधर है तेरे डायमंड्स?
कहाँ लिए आपने? मम्मा ने बताया मुझे चैट
किसने
में।
बताया? हाँ जा जा चेक कर, कौन से ग्रेड पर रखे थे, चेक कर।
वापस रख के रखा है इसने पक्का।
मैं घूम रहा हूँ नीचे सुरंग के अंदर, वापस रखा हूँ मैंने।
अच्छा
कहाँ है किसी भी चेस्ट में नहीं है।
हाँ किसी भी चेस्ट में नहीं
हाँ
है।
तो इसी के हाँ इन्वेंटरी
किसी भी चेस्ट में नहीं है, किसी भी चेस्ट में नहीं है।
ओए देख ले देख ले देख ले देख ले, तो तेरी पोपट हो गई।
बज ना बज, अभी बज।
ओए ओए मार्कस, ये तो पोपट हो गया तेरा।
How far? How far? How far?
How far? Someone, one of us has to eat. I'm sure that's not me.
Okay, we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
ले चल।
चलो चलो।
Status enable general।
इसके नीचे हो सकता है क्या? सी माय स्ट्रीम?
मिल गया डायमंड्स मिल गए। किसके नीचे क्या? नहीं that's not a mountain।
बोलता है डायमंड्स मिल गए, अभी भी इसका दिमाग उधर ही है। चोर है ना, चोर की तरह ही सोचता है।
ओ देख ले मार्कस।
मैं भी 800 मीटर में आ गई।
पकड़ने जा रहा क्या
मैं आराम से चिल मार के आ रहा हूँ पीछे।
swing
करके। मार्कस भाई से ऐसा ना करें, ये शिमलेस एसी लाएगा।
Where is Marcos your IP?
We need hand cam. Right, buddy. I'll get you hand cam as well.
Why hand cam, bro? शक्ल देखो इसकी।
He doesn't like me, so why would he want face cam?
Let me load into this thing। पहली बार लोड कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा दिक्कत तो
खा लो कोई बात।
ना तो घूम रहा हूँ, कहाँ खा रहा हूँ।
हाँ distance horizons high vanilla render distance detected using a vanilla render distance।
ये देखो।
और कितना मांगोगे? पकड़ा पकड़ी कर रहा हूँ। We don't have anything better to do।
नहीं this
आ रही हूँ।
वो एक्सप्लोरिंग पे निकली हुई है।
मैं बहुत सामान लेके आ रही हूँ।
What is this?
ये this is a mountain।
हो सकती है इसके नीचे, यस हो सकती है। देखो ना कोई मतलब मैप पे आपको रडार पे दिखेगा कोई बहुत बड़ा अगर केव ओपनिंग अगर है कहीं पे, तो मैप पे दिखेगा।
बैसट हो गया? नहीं रे, वेट ही कर रहा हूँ। I think like 2 minutes more and we'll be sorted। I'm just waiting for that as well।
स्लाइम बॉल्स मिल गए 16, बट हमें लीश ऑलरेडी मिल ही गई थी तो यार ये पीसी पे क्यों नहीं वर्क कर रहा है ये चीज? डीएनएस समन एक बार यार बताओ योर स्ट्रीमिंग नेवर माइंड।
ओए आर्माडिलोस को you can't kill them?
You can मारना मत।
मर गया।
हाँ
वो वाले मत मारना जो
मर गया, मैं क्या करूं?
रॉक्स फायर स्विमिंग बोट क्यों नहीं बना रखी आपने?
ये ऐसे करने में मजा आ रहा है।
The band sunset। Fuck, चला गया स्क्रीन।
मेरे पे शील्ड नहीं है वरना मैं भागता नहीं, मैं फाइट करता।
अबे इसमें भागा क्यों नहीं जा रहा होता? Have you disabled running in the server or something?
What?
No, right?
तेरा bind check कर ले एक बार।
वही bind ही चेक कर रहा हूँ, मेरा भाग ना तो।
मेरे को सुनाई दिया तेरा माइंड चेक कर ले एक बार।
True, both needed.
Hey, I'm back.
ये normal walking speed है।
boost दे रहा था।
और ये भागने वाला है। What's happening bro?
हाँ सही तो कर रहा है, जा भाग।
भाग इतना हूँ देखो।
जंप करके भाग।
पॉइंट लगा दिया।
और देखा कहाँ भाग रहा है?
वो लगा दिया, स्पॉन पॉइंट लगाया कि नहीं?
हाँ स्पॉन पॉइंट लगा रखा है।
जंप करके भागना।
Why are you hitting me buddy? My God.
मार्कस के लिए
रिस्पॉन लगाया हुआ है ना।
हाँ फिर ठीक है। हाँ 5 में मुझे लगता है कि कैच कर लोगे, ठीक है। ट्राई कीप ट्राइंग।
ओए लाइक ही नहीं है बोल दिया।
कीप ट्राइंग।
अबे उधर मैच चालू है, तू फालतू गिरी करवा रहा है मेरे से।
नहीं बोल दिया, लाइक ही नहीं है भाई। हाँ तो नहीं चाहता।
रुक जा, चालू हो गया।
Big Marcus, he's saying he can't give you enough attention, bro. The match is more important.
Defend जा रहा हूँ, okay guys. Defend जा रहा हूँ, kill up आराम से।
Looks like they're already flirting that way. With flashback, the first contact. Already swinging out onto the side. You've got utility dumped.
My shot.
Mata in a really tough spot. He will be the first to fall.
I really like this approach from DRX with this flank as well, coming into A. Freeing still on low HP, and now that Scuba has dealt with him, now the post
VCD वाले guys कैसे लेते हैं VCD stream के लिए?
all of a sudden you have to worry about your flanks if you're DRX, but they've got 3 players stuck on site.
Remember, Scuba was a stud
Hi Sashi,
for
welcome to
NRG
the
in their
stream.
last matchup, but this time it's Bane who's lighting up the kill feed. Psalm falls, and all of a sudden this attempt,
going neon,
the
neon.
fight behind this retakes gets lighter and lighter, and they continue to crumble. Just Scuba and Brock left. 2 most recent additions to the roster forced to try to win this pistol out for the number 2 seed from Americas. Brock, too many targets to choose from. Scuba will find one left in 1v2. Mako weak. Time falling short. That dart's going to arrive a little bit late. If Scuba can get half, maybe there's a shot, but no. DRX will walk away with the pistol.
Banging a guy who hadn't even played with DRX at all in stage 2. Comes in as a major surprise.
Story mode games खेलो आप। Isn't Minecraft technically a story mode game? No, it's not. It's a survival game. Story mode.
The lineup, and now it's him picking up 3 kills in the pistol here to set his team up for success.
Oh wait, they're being toxic on round
prior to the match starting, and it really feels like DRX kind of has to win on Haven to get a shot at this. This is a great start.
I mean, when you look at Corrode and Lotus being 2 of the, I mean, just straight up
एक बंदे का नाम मादा है,
this is very much a must-win for them. Although now that means converting cleanly on a.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
There's this really crazy
वजह भाई
wall that's been
एकदम
thrown down into
dad
mid.
jokes
It can
super
threaten these
juicy.
walkouts of B out of garage. So I think DRX
This wall is
putting a
nice.
lot of resources in now.
This wall is nice.
This drone to make sure no one stepped up
So
behind
very
that,
like
but also
unique
leaving
wall.
freeing
Eco round के लिए.
in that space. Although NRG are stacked pretty
Come on,
heavily
Sam,
towards
let's
C,
go.
which is where the finish will be for DRX.
All huddling down C now. Again, utility dumped out onto the site. DRX in firm control of the space, and the kill feed suggests the same.
Yeah, the triple Guardian purchase for DRX just absolutely torching NRG in this round. And I think now's a good time to talk a little bit about the comp for DRX, because this is unique, you know, the Neon Waylay coming in here on Haven. But I think
Mother
the
gets
Waylay
one. Never mind,
and
he's
the
not
Neon
ready for it.
gives so much
Oh.
creativity for DRX to get into sites. You can already see it in these first 2 rounds, especially the verticality.
This is essentially checking which region is better, North America or Pacific.
Well, the dive into backside is coming in so quickly with the Neon. And you're going to see the same thing on these C execs with dashes, double dashes up onto platform or up onto default.
I wouldn't mind you giving PC will be here on Sunday.
Difficult for
Holy
NRG's
shit, let's
anchors
go.
to survive, and that's going to be a challenge for them with the double
Good fucking
smokes.
shit,
How
bhai.
can they use these
Congratulations.
smokes to just
What are the
stay
specs?
alive for the rotates to come in from their teammates?
What are the specs?
Got an Odin already online for Brock.
Has been doing this even in their last series, saving up, making sure it can get online early in these
Wait,
games.
what
Free's
is
already
this?
tagged down to what, 17 HP?
What?
There's a funky smoke as well that gives Mata a little bit of a peek, but It's not necessarily
I
ready
think
for
that's
Fring
a-
to be up in that smoke.
that's a plan
Yeah,
smoke.
there's danger in that. Tries to spam, doesn't connect, and so he moves on. But the trap lies in wait. Mako, meanwhile, backside. Besting the opposing Omen.
What the fuck is
And
happening?
DRX lighted up once more.
That was mental, Doug. The double TPs on site from Mako. This guy calling an absolutely ballistic round. You think about the Waylay and the Neon and how much
What just
activity
happened?
you can get on these
Oh,
exits.
he shadow
The fact that
stepped.
Mako is the one to be
Oh,
jumping
that's
it back
wild,
here.
guy.
Then Ethan just teleports
He
right
went
in.
top side and he shadow stepped back side. I might try that. That's a good idea.
Already the bonus round
If no one
paying off
sees you going top
massively
side, no one will
for
see you
DRX.
going back side.
And NRG in a miserable situation to open up the series.
Yeah, the finances for DRX should be good for a long time, and you know, you would generally look at this and go, hey, this is a really early timeout, but you know,
yeah,
conventional wisdom would agree this is incredibly early, but
Shadow step क्या होता है? That's
given how
Omen
these
TP.
last couple of rounds have gone, I don't know that I necessarily mind.
I mean, the thing is, NRG now need to deal with these just fast execs. That's what DRX
Right.
are running. We've seen 2 of these just instant B pops. We've also seen a lot of lurk pressure from Fring. In these B exec rounds, it's been 2 rounds where Fring is going into sewers looking for quick timings.
Ethan
One
has
of the
also
round
been
where
looking
DRX
lately.
were, you know, playing that anti-Q and setting up C, he still went for that late lurk through B and got a couple of kills on the flank. So these are the primary things NRG need to fix.
In their monitor settings,
And
evidently.
those two, yeah.
Something that needs to be tweaked in there.
Oh, this isn't even a this is not a tack timeout. This is a tech timeout.
Oh,
that makes a lot more sense.
Right.
Yep. I mean, we're still going to be thinking about how to fix these things
Right,
while
right.
you know, our monitors or whatnot get sorted out.
Yeah, that does make the early timeout a bit more. It does make a bit more sense now, doesn't it? Yeah.
No. It's yeah. You know, sometimes when the tech comes into play, you get a little bit of extra breathing
So
room
is
as
out
well.
there
You can
adjusting
try to
chair and shit.
Right.
Get your heads set back on straight again for NRG, but I have just heard that we are going to be jumping back in here in
Jokes
just a
है ना
moment.
क्या? पता है यहाँ जो भी ना.
Thankfully, you know, we hadn't had
Jokes
one of
है ना?
these in a little while.
Yeah.
I
Right.
kind of forgot what we were supposed to
Sorry,
do.
sorry.
Yeah, you know, it's we're supposed to like fill, we're supposed to talk or do
Right.
something. I'm
Right,
not too
right.
sure. NRG also have to figure out what to do on a round like this where they've got absolutely no cash, although
And monitor that we found on stream use Nicola. Oh, nice.
I'm willing to go as far as to say we were vindicated.
Well, because the thing is, we were talking a big game about how, like, hey, a timeout here makes sense because you've just gotten beaten by similar ideas.
Right.
Well, they are going to call the timeout.
Right.
on top.
मैं कुछ टाइम बाद jinx मत करना.
I'm gonna
Oh
for the
yeah.
sake of us being right, I'm gonna roll
Tada.
with it. Yeah, vindicated.
And
Sure.
you know what? This gives us a little chance, Doug, though, because I thought it was cute in that last round. You've got Ethan and Mako both playing the Omens. They're teleporting into each
Right,
other,
right.
killing each other. That time, Mako got the upper hand, but we were sort of looking at, like, what's the history of these two teams playing against each other beforehand, you know, because it's been a while since NRG was on the global stage.
बेचारा सॉम भी अभी grind करते करते chunky हो रहा है.
They've never failed to make it out of a groups, but the only real crossover history-wise with these two teams is Ethan versus Mako going all the way back.
The team can't talk during tech pause.
NRG versus DRX.
तो tech pause के time पे teams का comms off रहता है, but they can still type in chat. From what I know. नहीं, comms भी चालू है. No, comms चालू है, comms चालू है.
First time ever. So this is
चालू है.
uncharted
No, but no.
territory. Ethan versus Mako leading these two squads.
I do love a good bit of history.
Usually, so which is why some teams do unethical shit. Like जब उनको like tactical damage चाहिए रहता है, they take a tech pause. Say कि ये काम नहीं कर रहा, वो काम नहीं कर रहा. Happens in some country, in a region. I'm not gonna name the region. But if you know, you know.
Figuring out if they can actually stop DRX.
A girl killed a butterfly and her stepdad said you're not getting butter for a week. Next day she killed a girl.
DRX with a couple of B hits might end up pulling more members of NRG onto the B site to try and hold against this.
Yeah, Mata's already rotating that way.
Exactly, and that can
We
free up space
know,
onto
we
the A
know,
site
we
where-
know. I am at yes. Every stream would what?
Currently, it is
Every stream
just
would go
going to be
members
blocked,
only.
but I think the value of this
It's
white
the least I can
right
do
there
for the
is
members,
so
right? The
high
people who are
for just
contributing
bringing
towards
rotates in,
the
especially
stream.
that quick movement out of the neon.
Mata gets tagged by the paranoia. Quimman
Bro.
dashes out onto the site, and that's already another flawless double dive hit. I mean,
but this is where I think compositionally DRX just hit a gold mine up against
We stop.
NRG who are playing this old school
I
style
think it's best for all of
composition.
us if you do.
This Viper comp is all about flooding back into the site, right?
Cancel हो जाएंगे हम दोनों अभी और कुछ
Right, you're
नहीं.
gonna get a couple of kills.
But the fact is, the speed at which Neon is
Yo, we say, Amit, why were you
the
asking?
flood never comes in because
Yo.
DRX instantly have full control of the site, which in previous metas you'd never be able
My
to
back
accomplish.
hurts.
I think a lot of this, you know, as we were just talking about, there's that Viper Orb that just gets disrespected. Yeah. When you've got Wele dashing over the top of it and, you know, fully diving behind the line.
I think the trick now with that Viper Orb is I need to start seeing NRG players playing inside of it. They need to
The idea
allow
behind
the way
Viper on
they
this map
want
is
to get
nice.
past them, and then
I think I
find
see
time
why
to
they're
launch
trying to
the
like make it
backline as
work.
they scale in, thinking the space is clear.
But is it gonna work? Because
Solve another attempt at solving
they have a
this,
very good counter. DRX is a very good counter. Jitna control NRG ka hai, DRX is going fast paced. Double duelist.
Fights. Of course, that off only going to be so meaningful if DRX plays slower rounds, which,
Sit
as
wrong
you can
kar raha
see,
hai.
isn't really the vibe I'm getting from them.
No. Doesn't feel like it's been part of their game plan.
Yeah, so the other solution is you try to play full retake and, you know, use the smokes like this one into backside to threaten getting back in.
ऐसे भाई आपके पुराने stream देखने में अच्छा लगता है
That
ऐसे नहीं
operator that's now been chucked over to Psalm's hands.
Yeah, no real
Means a
option,
lot, means a
ultimates,
lot.
excuse me, to speak of on the side of the defense.
I'm glad it's helping you in some way. Not sure how, but I'm glad it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mada was like, hold the fuck up.
That was absolutely gorgeous for Mata. Mako, the sole survivor here, does end up taking Mata down at the end of it, but NRG will get there first here up against DRX.
So what was the difference there? What did you see that was so drastically different?
बताने या पेस क्या होता है? अरे हाँ. So PRX essentially flourishes at high pace rounds, okay? Like fast games, fast rounds, floods, minus tempo, okay? Things like that. And if teams try to match it, okay, which is the only counter by the way, you match it and you shut them down once. You shut PRX down once and then you reel it back. But if you can't shut them down once, then you're cooked. Because PRX knows exactly how to match, use that pace. PRX is the best fast-paced APAC team out there for a reason. They know how to handle that kind of a pressure. The smoke is nice, bro, whatever they're trying to. I hope that answers your question, by the way, Devesh. Which is why teams struggle a lot and they don't like playing against PRX. Because if you play slow, you can't do anything because PRX is gonna go fast. If they go fast, you have to go fast. If you go fast, PRX knows exactly how to play fast. You know, how to flood, how to counter that aggression.
I mean, Brock is within striking distance, I suppose, and yeah, there's a little.
This is a very important
I think
round.
the question is, where did DRX decide to go here?
Yeah, this is interesting calling from the DRX camp. After so many quick rounds, this
See
time
retail
it's slowing it
already.
down. It's a bit of a mid test. Now a drone doesn't find anything.
Ah, they're going back B.
Yeah, I mean, you think about it, it's always when Fring is A short, that's when they're
sure.
popping
B
into the
hit,
site.
or is it a fake?
I think one big difference here
It is a
the
hit.
ults that they have at their disposal. On
Cypher wants to lurk late.
Really good retake ults, even denying the plants here with Hunter's Fury.
Yeah, Brock is already set up and spawned to do just that. So tap of the spike leads to the ult committed.
30 seconds left.
Well, fancy footwork will keep them alive, but will buy a little bit of time.
Ooh, NRG are a bit scattered though. Now this Paranoia not going to be available in the retake, and Flashback is still fighting up.
Scuba has his ult. Flashback is in trouble.
Holy shit, Ethan. Ethan, what the fuck?
Meanwhile, the ult in exchange to try to clear out the
The
lockdown.
flashback couldn't even see him the whole time.
Looking to fight forward, stunned up, forced to take another one, and falls at the hands of it. Meanwhile, now Bane and Mako, two left standing side by side. And now it's just Mako in a 1v3. Brock sticking the defuse. We'll get
energy is warm now. They're warmed up. Let's go.
Push where it hurts.
Yeah, it's just these full retakes, and I think
मैंने जब last time देखा था Valorant का tournament and stuff, तब tens वाली Sentinel की थी.
but very good moment-to-moment.
Bottom से देखा नहीं फिर आपने Avinash,
First
right?
of all, they deal with that lurk, right?
Look at this, look at this.
All to deal with those lurks. But then NRG were set up. They're rotating 3 players over towards C-Link to start.
Wasting my support day. Always energy. I don't know. I have a soft spot for energy. Probably because of Som.
That forward aggression. And it was in that moment, I think, that NRG sort of saw the way to get back into the site.
Yeah, I think another thing that we have to mention there, I talked about him a little bit earlier and how pivotal he was to NRG's success in their last series, but Scuba seems to be warming up. 3 kills in that round, snappy with it too, as we have another quick tech pause. This one
Little
is
breather,
right?
Yeah.
Another tech pause gear. But yeah, I do think NRG have found a little something here that they can continue to rely on.
For sure. I am a little hesitant to be so overjoyed about how NRG have found success on the last 2 full retakes, primarily because of the composition they're playing. You know, you think back to, you know, the early days when this comp came into the fore, it was all about the quick flood onto site. It was about never really allowing the plant to go down.
Sure.
And that's important because this comp doesn't have the greatest retake
What?
utility. You don't
Why
have
is he
a
on-
breach done, the flashes, you don't have the drill to push people out of corners.
Right.
And
is he
I think
loading?
that this comp has gotten a little bit better than when you saw this comp back in 22 or 23. Because of the Neon, you have that extra stun. It's a little bit better than the Jet in that
Oh guys,
slot,
where's Asuna?
but it still shouldn't
Where's
be
Asuna?
so reliable
Is he
as
still
you
in
think
100 Thieves? What's going on with him?
unless Mata or Scuba are
Any
fighting those
idea?
3Ks like they just did.
Right, sure. So we'll continue to look into that and see how that plays out. I am being told that we are ETA soon on getting back into the action.
Is he
Is that a
playing?
technical
Oh, he
term?
is
Right.
with 100
Yes,
Thieves,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
TM, I think is what we call that one.
Right, yeah. And so assuming all goes well, we
Did they
will
get
be joining,
eliminated?
back into the game here in just a moment. If you are just joining us, welcome. You missed a banger of a first series, and now it's early days, but we do seem to have a bit of a fight on our hands between NRG and DRX. Both teams
Yeah,
again,
they I think
walk into this series
पहले ही लोग हार गए थे
both
अमेरिका
having a great
स्टेज 2 में
opening
निकल गए
starts.
क्या ये
First
लोग
half of,
Who did they
for
lose to?
NRG notwithstanding, we don't really
Cloud9.
Ignore that first half,
right?
yeah.
And I imagine they do too. But honestly, they've looked great up until this point, and now we're really getting to see these two teams.
But still
clash
new
with
to
such
Valorant esports
wildly
and
different
Valorant in
stories.
general.
I mean,
Got it,
DRX go 0-2 in their playoff run, and they get in as the number 4 seed. And NRG surprise everyone, making it all the way to
Who's
top
the
2
friend?
and ultimately falter. But talk about form coming in.
Who's his friend over here?
Honestly different.
Yeah, I mean, I think expectations were high for
Cortez,
a team
yeah.
like NRG because of what they did
ये दोनों
in the playoffs, and everyone's like,
और
DRX
वर्नो
in the
ये
fourth seed,
नहीं वर्नो तो
no
दूसरी साइड
points.
का ना
Based
ये
on
तीनों में से
that
कोई होगा
roster, that was a last second,
आर्टजन या
update,
तो
like,
फिर
what
कोटेजिया में
actually
से
happened
होगा
there. And yet, with DRX knocking down a number 1 seed, I mean, talk about how crazy this tournament has been. We've had 3 of our 4 number 4 seeds beat the first seeds from the
ईथन के सर से हटा ही नहीं रहा कैमरा आर्टजन
just
okay okay
absolutely wild stuff, but that has instantly put DRX into the conversation.
They've
among
been
the best teams.
slapping
Yeah, well,
right
it's
now
'cause, you know, they didn't get to play in group stage, and so they were a little
MIBR
cold,
versus Loud.
and they
Ah,
just-
right.
The number 1 seed bye.
We
it's
needed
so
the pre-group
Let's go.
group stage,
Right,
and
exactly.
then the number 1 seed's going to deliver.
Exactly.
The classic coping, notwithstanding, we are back into the game now. And this time, Mata has reclaimed that operator away from Som, but it's been always these C-long holds from the op, and apart from the anti-eco, DRX ran in round 2.
It looked like it held.
Just a
Maybe
bit short
not.
on that shock dart. That alarm bot will still be in play B. Wall goes up. Immediately proc the Nano 2. They're double diving onto this. That was really cool.
Fuck.
Neon into B, the waylay into garage.
Full armor he died vulnerable on KJ Molly
Mata backside with this operator has to be forced out, fully spotted up, but he gets the kill off the lasers. He's still fighting through this site, tearing apart DRX. Mata finds 4.
It was a
Crazy.
perfect call. I mean, it looked like he was the one who was in trouble. He was the one who was pushed back off the op, and he had the ace up his sleeve.
Yeah. The ace
Oh
is
इनसे भी एक
stolen.
बुलेट खाया वो
Utility
vulnerable
on
होकर
this B site. The combination of the Volt plus the Nano Swarm there, but my word, Mata,
right
just a savant.
NRG coming to life at just the right time, and now it's DRX who will throw a pause on the situation.
finger demon Avinash
Jeremy get
finger
involved in the
demon
conversation, and we'll see. I mean,
who's calling
so we saw early on the double dive was working for DRX, and it was working quite effectively too. NRG started to make some adjustments, and this time things fell a little bit funny there. You could, you could chalk that hit up to a couple of different things that maybe aren't necessarily macro specific, but what's the adjustment here for DRX?
I mean, ultimately, it's going to come down to the post plants. That last round, it's
Fuck,
a
I'm
big
hungry,
one
bro.
because they were running this like
I need to order
big,
something.
B hit with the Neon, who was supposed to pinch back into C-Link, but we just died to utility.
I'm
So
gonna cook
it is
something.
what it is.
Actually,
the previous 2 rounds are the concern for
let's see
DRX.
I think
They need to
I'll
look
just
at
watch
how they
this
are
map
playing in
that's it
tandem with one another
एक ही map
on the
देखूंगा
sites. That A-hold when Mata slides out of heaven. There's 2 players right next to each other inside the Viper Orb. Mata kills them both. Neither of them saw him. How is that happening? On the B post plant, maybe Flashback is fighting too far forward on his own instead of falling back and playing, good angles together off one another. So that should be the
going
way
after this map
forward for DRX. 'Cause as you said, apart from
maybe
that last
I'm
round,
just hungry
every
right
single
now
hit has been a
कुछ नहीं
success for DRX.
I might go and cook food And बहुत लंबा चलेगा. If this goes map 3, like
And so
too
NRG
much, you
will
know.
see
Drag me नीचे.
here again. It's time to op in the hands of Sam.
Yeah.
And it's Odin still for Brock.
Oh, नीचे you mean like उधर you wanna go Valorant?
Have it
Okay.
on to default over to the box, but it
Like
causes
Minecraft.
a really almost passive hold for NRG. On the C side, they're going to let their, Sam and Scuba take these more forward lines for information. I think projecting that level of threat very important in a comp like this where
NRG को भी for you.
Join Viper are the ones playing more passively.
Sir.
Have some rounds of that threat so that DRX can't just walk in for free.
Also, I hate Valen. Valen? Why? What did he do?
Here if they continue to commit onto this.
Scuba is locked in. He needs to get this. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god.
Hard to know for sure.
Yeah, and so the ceasefire continues, at least
Missed
for now. They're
him by
rotating
a
back towards 8 in the face of the
fucking
3 into Mata posted up.
Exactly, but this is where Ethan's going to have a paranoia going down the long angle as the hit comes in. That's
Right.
going to be big. Brock is holding on to a dart. He can
5v3,
shoot out from heaven
one
and then
side.
spam with the Odin. This will be NRG's best shot at holding DRX. Heavy exec onto A.
Paranoia at the ready as the wall goes up and the smoke goes through. The second
Nice
one
flash.
is rated. Mata's actually the first to fall. Flashback back sight. And Brock tries to do his best from heaven, but he's smoked off. Can't really get involved in the situation.
The molly's off by just a little
10
bit.
seconds left, the spike goes down. Yeah, Scuba ran down mid, threatened the flank. I believe broke a tripwire, so DRX...
Valen is so toxic that it is this. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that personality trait. मैंने कभी देखा नहीं है Valen को. Shit talk करते हो.
Tough spot to be in. DRX with the numbers.
Friendly banter is one
does
thing.
have his ult.
Being toxic is a different thing altogether. I don't condone
think
it
they do
either.
Yeah, they're calling the save.
And honestly, you look there and you're like, how is it possible that NRG failed to kill more than one player on the exec?
They can't retake with an op right now. Man at disadvantage, but they can't retake with an op. It is a great team, but shit personality. Who in general? Who in particular?
So NRG didn't necessarily have that forward information
That's
to
what they wanna get.
instantly react with the util. They had the paranoia, but still weren't able to deal with these players. I might have liked to see an earlier dart come out from NRG in hindsight. And that, of course, doesn't help.
No, I mean, when women's shooting like that, yeah, okay, sure. Snappy out of him. And so DRX hang on to a 2-round lead. They still have Flashback's ult. They still have Mako's ult. Meanwhile, the same 2 big weapons on the side of NRG,
Lethal
the
also
Hawk for
toxic.
Mata, and then the Odin for Brock.
Yeah, this
Isn't he like equal? Like very mature, respectful? Oh my god!
This time not choosing it. Usually when DRX have been heavier.
Cheeky little smoke from Mata to tuck in, not get tagged by the dart, and still hold that A line with the op.
I like that a lot, although of course this time DRX hadn't.
I'm gonna use. I'm stealing that, bro. I'm stealing that on Mumbai, bro. Watch me play Clove. Watch me play Omen.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they haven't seen that yet, so.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I imagine we'll see that play out.
As a matter of fact, NRG's A-holds have been very passive. It's usually been Brock scouting from long and then falling back into sight.
And so they put their star in this aggro angle. It does not look like he will be tested anytime soon. As DRX continue, I mean, the whiplash and change of pace, how they've approached this attacking side is almost, I mean, it's almost jarring.
Yeah, it's been much slower ever since that
It
time.
disrespects his stands of points when doesn't talk
See how
shit.
much, scariness there is behind that drone.
Mata's gonna get tested. The smoke just barely taking that line away at just the right time.
Cute little jump peek there to spot the players coming in. And this allows time now for NRG to shift back into the A site. DRX aren't going anywhere. Neither are NRG.
They're waiting on the other side of the smoke. They clear him out. The paranoia through a couple of members here. Brock once again smoked off. Cannot play. They've lost the sight. So NRG will once again try to flood their way out.
I think the slow was unnecessary.
All about Mata.
Slow could have been sparingly.
And get back into this site, but so much challenges. Now the smokes go out into the site. It's time for NRG to act.
Flood.
What's the go button? What's the spark? What's the catalyst to go? It's actually Ethan who takes first contact.
Som
with 2 kills of his own.
Som is logged in round.
Freeing. It's done so damn well, but Scuba up top, it pops into 1v1. Flashback with the ult. Scuba drops down, and Flashback takes them. 6 for DRX.
Flashback choosing to pop the ult there is just instant.
Maybe
checkmate.
if he dropped down with the rest of the team,
dropping out of heaven in a situation like
needs
that.
to have
Quick thinking from the Neon. And a bit of different hold this time for DRX as well. Getting right up on the other side of that smoke. Stopping them right in the corridor. And that's one of those adjustments we're hoping to see out of DRX in the post plants.
Track them down.
Play forward, don't allow NRG out easily.
Okay, so that was
Interesting alarm bot.
Much deeper.
Yeah, forward down into mid, and with the positioning of Mata as well.
Okay. Wait, let me pause it. So let's take an arc, okay, like this. So they're spamming from 2 different points to the same point, so that it'll take 2 bullets from each gun to kill a person. So essentially 0.5 seconds and you kill a person because it's going in the same spot from different angles.
Early.
Crazy, bro.
Worse for wear.
Crazy DRX.
I mean, but it's a effect of NRG just being denied any amount of information.
Ethan gets his pick though.
The person who's holding B can't even move at that point.
Now things slow down once more.
Yeah, the tides turn, whereas before it was NRG without info, wanting to step forward, get something done. Now it's DRX down numbers and flashback in garage, sees the gun.
And sees Som, gets one, and gets away. Might get a shot at the second.
I don't think they have the info that Mana is low.
This is awkward though, Doug. 40 seconds left on the clock. Look where the spike is, down on A short. They're gonna fake a pop into B and try to slip this guy up into A.
And that was a relief.
Alright, Ethan, now whenever.
Pressure they needed. Clear Scuba falling opens the way for them to go. Ethan has to win out all these fights just to have a chance.
This is forbidden technology. This is the legendary B to A split out of DRX. Gunman made it all the way around.
Did he hear him?
I think Freak knows. But he's gonna miss the timing.
No, he didn't hear him.
And so Mata slipped the net, but he's so weak.
Yo.
He still might have a shot at this though. 24 HP.
Mata is gonna trigger discipline right now. He has to.
Health be damned when you get a shot like that. Pain's the first to fall.
Okay.
What can DRX do? They try to white knuckle their way onto this site. They try to hang on, and it falls into 1v1 once more. Mata was the surprise, but now all attention, all eyes on him. A tap of the spike, a challenge, and Mata seemingly unwinnable. How do you clear that out? The cam falls, yes, but now the real swing comes through. DRX gets 7.
Yeah, nice try. I mean, Mada should have held, bro. He could have triggered
this walk-in from flashback, I think. Gets the team straight back in the round. He ended up falling, but his work into mid.
1 enemy remaining.
Just taking straight up duels. That's what won that for DRX.
We'll keep a close eye on those clutch moments.
Oh yeah.
You know, you've got 2 really good teams.
Look at this spam again. They're doing it again. Who's gonna die?
NRG want this walk down. They've heard the
spam. It's not. It's both of these corners.
No.
It's 2 corners at the same
On the
time.
right side, though, is going to stop them from continuing the encroachment.
It's the B entrance left and right, like Donan.
At a certain point, you just gamble when the cam goes down, or you just hold for the inevitable reclear.
I have the spike.
They're waiting for now.
Oh, the cam gets pulled back, and now we go.
Immediately.
Right, 5-man. Oh my god, look at the flank.
They have a trip they're going to have to deal with.
Jumpable? Nah.
I don't know how you get over this. A bit trickier of a problem.
They need to go fast or something. Yep.
So Mata tries to go fast, and you see they've separated their timings, freeing, looking for the second.
I won't expect Som though.
Couple of ults popped.
That was a whole
That
plan.
will clear the lockdown. DRX still in a position to hang on to the side while Scuba buys his time and waits.
Som is taking so much time on that flank. When he chooses to activate, he needs to find some kill. And yet Bane is holding him down on long.
Som need to push up and fight.
Up in heaven, looking to take that fight.
Yeah, start walking up.
The duel is just getting the best of him. Meanwhile, flashback holding them back. NRG are stalling out here. I mean, the Paranoia will buy a little bit more space there. Som getting active. Scuba getting 2 kills. And just like that, the site's cracked wide open. Mako and Freeing trying to hang on to this site. Waiting for the challenge. The spike has been taken for a little bit. The gun barrel's there and the double swing.
My god.
Freeing, hang on.
Nice try. Nice try, actually nice try.
Still just having rounds like that. Great work out of him. And the rest of DRX. Because things got so uncomfortable. The smoke that NRG keep putting down onto the side continue to divide up these DRX
Who saw him
players.
copy everything now after the kill? What happened to him? So he just ran up to trade and Freeing was holding
You saw
him.
it there. The observers pointed it out. The gun barrel was visible on Mata's screen, but so laser focused. Tough break, and DRX capitalized.
Nice try. Respectable. 8-3.
And so into the last round of the half we go. A couple bolts still in play. Mata taking the space. An aggro fight here.
NRG want to seize some control back in these rounds. You saw it in the last as well, walking down into B, now taking that forward A space. And by holding on to these forward lines, it tells them almost essentially exactly where DRX are going to be headed. And they can stack heavily onto that side of the map, but it hasn't really seemed like the stacks matter for NRG because of how overwhelming the execs are with the Neon Waylay.
Yeah, you can only invest so much defensively.
What?
It almost feels like NRG are praying for a spam kill to go right. So that they
What
can
is Bane doing?
some amount of
Bane is
utility out
shock
of the
darting
equation.
trips that don't exist. For the what?
Silence across the map.
Drone now comes in for the
He did the Cypher shock dart.
Brock is the trap. I don't think they're going to clear him. No, they're not. Beautifully played.
Lord.
But Brock feeling the corners closing in, feeling some of the pressure. Meanwhile, a pit invested mid.
Yeah, saw him playing right up in it with a shorty. DRX wanted to pivot back into the B side, but there's an alarm bot, there's a Viper, there's so much to deal with. 30 seconds left on the clock.
He's still in the pit. He's still in the pit. And Women gets
Alright, so
decapitated.
walk through.
Mad dash towards the C site. Still a
Yes,
turret
yes,
holding
good.
So DRX make the noise, now start shifting back to A.
He gets the third one. He needs to get the third one. He got
I
two.
believe Bok is going to ult over into A. They're pinching onto long.
They're not going to see him. I don't think they know he's there. Mata play spoiler. 10 seconds
But Som plays so phenomenally,
Mata
bhai.
is the thorn in their side.
He knows
Trying
exactly
to
what time
stop
to
the
do.
plan is exactly what they'll
Nice
do.
round.
3
Good up,
for
good
the
up, good up,
duelist,
good
the
up, good up.
flawless round as NRG get to 4.
Let's go.
That's a great round to close out the half for NRG, but they are still coming into this second bleeding. Down 8-4 and being tested really in every single round. It's only this little bait and switch that ends up working for NRG in the final moments. And these shots from Scuba as well. You cannot undersell how powerful
Nice shots.
Scuba has been on the global stage.
Yeah, I mean, both teams have 5 guys that are just frying. It's just the macro that's been the difference. We've got an interview down at the stage. Lou is standing by with a very special guest from the side of NRG. Lou, take it away.
Et j'accueille une nouvelle maman NRG à mes côtés. Guys, let's give a warm welcome to Carrie, Ethan's mom. It's a pleasure to have you here. First of all, an honor. So, and the first question I wanted to ask you, we see your dedication being here, rooting for your son. So I wanted to know, what's your best memory of Ethan on Valorant?
Of course, winning champs 2023 in LA.
I think it's hard to beat that one indeed. Donc c'est quoi ton meilleur souvenir de ton fils sur
Je ne
Valorant?
sais quoi.
Évidemment les Champions en 2023, le fait qu'il ait gagné. My second question, Carrie, is going to be very clear. You know, your son has been there for quite a while, right, in esports. But I want to know, do you think he is in his prime currently?
I think so. I love seeing him as IGL, and he's a great mentor for up-and-coming gamers. So I think he's in his prime, and he's got a long way to go still. So
yeah,
this is oyster.
Definitely. Donc, est-ce que tu penses que ton fils est à son prime, à son plus grand niveau? Et bah oui, je trouve qu'il endosse les responsabilités d'IGL avec beaucoup de classe et il peut encore s'améliorer, mais je le trouve très très fort. Indeed, thank you very much.
The language flows, right?
Merci. Thanks to you. And we're gonna see if NRG manages to bounce back on their opponent's map pick.
Thank you so much, Lou. Yeah, I think that's a fair question that needs to be asked, Chrissy, as we take a look at the Coinbase Econ report.
What is this? Coinbase Econ.
Like,
Okay, economy.
Is this the run that he hits again? Because right now, real tough spot in this opening map.
Scuba is the
DRX.
best economy right now. Like economy.
Champs, I say, yeah,
management?
sure, you win it again. You can be in your prime doing the
That's what
IGL
it is,
stuff
right?
this time around. Especially, I think, the way he was playing back during Stage 2 playoffs. He was very strong for NRG. But I think now as we come into the second half, I
Chat
would like
pro
to take
VCT
a
ki kya chal raha hai
closer
bhai?
of a look at
What's going on?
Flashback and Gunman, the double duelist for DRX, because while their mission was very clear on the attacking side of things, and they have built up a nice little buffer here of 4 rounds, on defense is
Also
where
knows what IGL means.
they have a whole lot more options in terms of
Who's
how they
more?
want to play. Obviously, I think their retake ability going to be
On
pretty
buff.
powerful in terms of breaking crosshairs and getting back into the site. But
Holy shit, I
also
know,
have some
right? Like,
options to
imagine
go
your
for
mom saying
more
that.
aggressive fights in
Crazy.
different areas around the map.
And so back into the fold we go. We take a quick look at the defensive setup for DRX. Not much interest in fighting for A main. A lot more focus on mid and garage.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see on pistol rounds this 2-2 setup between garage and mid. Mid players can hold a little double thing, and then if they run into any contact, the garage players can
watch
step out.
this set.
We've just got 4
Is that
players
a
sprinting over into the C side.
Where's the Viper wall?
Little test of these DRX retakes already in the pistol.
Pushing that narrow corridor of the wall. The paranoia is out. It's not going to tag onto anyone. Tap, tap, tap as the spike goes away. Flashback, the first to fall. And they continue to threaten, continue to stall out, but Ethan finally getting that thing down.
Yeah,
Freeing, very smart.
Threat of that NRG
Look at
flank,
Freeing.
and actually Freeing taking down the Killjoys, turned it around on the map.
That's right. And so you have to keep a close eye on that. Are they aware? Surely they know. Yeah, a couple of guns trained that way. No, maybe they weren't as aware as I thought. Freeing gets a free one.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they get a couple all over the site. You
Nice
mentioned
try.
they were going to test that retake. Aces across the board.
Yeah.
What's your
that
take
was a
on
little
relay
dance
comps
there
in such
between our IGLs.
matches?
Ethan and Mako calling circles around each other. Right?
Tricky to
As
pull
NRG
off,
try to reclaim
but
that garage
if you
space as
actually
soon as
pull
their
it off,
worker dies out.
then
Then all of a sudden they don't
crazy.
find Freeing. the
Because
guy that killed
Relays,
their guy.
also you were talking
And so
about
they go back into
PRX,
the
right?
C
हम
site,
पहले
but they
PRX
don't
वाला
see
बात कर रहे
down
थे.
long, so
I expected
they gotta
PRX to
turn around
implement Relay, and I'm
players that
surprised at
started
that.
creeping out. It was that pressure, I think,
आपको
that
कोई मैप पे Relay खेला?
generated by killing the lurker and then disappearing on the map. That started pulling NRG every
But
which
yeah,
way.
difficult to pull off. But if you do,
Maybe that
you might
forces the
just
scale
come
into
off on top.
spawn because they feel like they have a lot of threat behind them.
Yeah.
They double swing outside of that smoke and then
Come on.
immediately get dropped.
I think winning that pistol erases a lot of the concerns I had for DRX on this.
I want to see
app.
how Song uses this lock wall.
Converting
Look at
here,
him.
getting up to 10. Then you just need a few good ult rounds to carry it through.
Cheeky little smoke, but Flashback playing ahead of it with the judge means there's no real joy on the other side of it. So NRG will decide that they want to test the
Delete
waters.
code.
They have a
I
trip
used
that
to,
they're going to have
but I
to
didn't know.
navigate.
I don't need to do it right now.
Maybe
I mean, yes,
they can get away with one.
it
Thrifties,
does
Thrifties,
work.
have been so
We do
prevalent
get
in this
better.
tournament.
Yes, they have. And I like this hold from DRX right now. Even bringing a second player over onto the B site. They just
But I'm
closed
not
down
that
A1 as well. So
worried
they know
about their
there's no
DSA
hit
and
coming
shit.
on that side of the map anytime soon. They've got
Problem
Cypher
solving
util.
improve करना है sure, but I'm not
Comfortably
trying. But
guarding their
I'm already like working, right? Working and streaming.
They're just freezing on the other side of the smoke. The trip gets cleared and immediately utility through.
Look at Freeing step up into that cage. I absolutely love it.
Ethan's gotten some high ground. He's gone undetected, but a classic into the face of a bulldog like
Alright,
that is tough.
50.
A flawless round for DRX as they get to
Most
10.
important round.
I love seeing that little movement out of the Cypher. Taking the moment to break the one-way that had been put down on top of the site there. Use his own cage to do that.
मेहनती बालक.
As a matter of fact, gets up into it.
Jump scare, bro.
Wasn't expecting the Cypher there, was he?
And so remember here, take a quick look at the timeline and remember how the first half started for DRX, able to win the
बालक
pistol,
से
they win
आगे
the
बढ़ना है तो
anti-eco, and then they
बालकपन
convert
में
the
ही
bonus, and that
वो
really set
एंटी
off
सक्सेस
the
बचपन
chain
में ही
of
करना
events that
पड़ेगा
has
ना
us to this
मैं
point. DRX once again in a spot to try to do it again, and they're pushing for blood.
Bye, bye,
Aggressive
Mada.
down C-Long. Flashback gets the opener. They continue to crunch in, but Scuba punches back.
Yeah, 1-for-1 is good enough for NRG to try and equalize now. They can take a breath, filter out, and make sure that no more players have stepped up into the empty space. But you can see down on A short, that's exactly what Freeing's done on his Cypher.
Deny some of that space. NRG will have to deal with him if they decide to go back that way, but for now, attention towards C.
I believe Flashback was able to pick up the Vandal off of Som's body, or Mada's body rather, on the way out. That'll be the one bright light.
एक बालक को मर तो एक पसंदीदा वही नहीं बना सकते दिलवा दो sorry दिलवा दो
Generally, you look at this and you go, this is a one and
Poor
done.
choice of
but
words.
Champs is a different beast. One kill found, drops the cage, tries to cover. Can't find any more.
So Bane is going to be able to slip back into the site now.
नहीं please Durga ji no
Flashback's going to
please
be
no
one. Everyone
Bane
needs
gets two
one.
Yep.
He gets two!
As Bane gets both.
oh my god it's a wrap for this match
Back into the round, get back into the action.
खत्म है इसके बाद
But it's another mess.
मोमेंटम चला ही गया
These
पूरा हाथों से
bonuses
इनके
just
एनर्जी
keep on working for DRX. Bane just toying with him on the off angle. Ah! And that just takes NRG out of the game. Bonkar's gonna go ahead and smash the timeout button. The second time he's called a timeout after the round
Yeah,
3.
much needed right now.
Now, we have long talked about NRG's struggles on the attacking side, and we saw
I think these are sets execs जो भी इनका planned है जो use करना है and whatever plans they have to use most probably.
Comebacks like you're talking about, and I think truthfully, when I look at DRX's comp,
This is Kuba, right? He looks like Asuna for some reason. इसलिए मेरे को Asuna का याद आया था वो time पे.
DRX are a little bit lacking in that regard. You know, the Cypher tripwires are pretty easy to be dealt with when you've got Sova Util. When you play these slower rounds, I think, is what NRG are going to want. Threaten that lurk and taking the A space behind the wall. And yet with DRX just running that aggro look down every single lane. You think they pushed C-Long, they pushed Garage, they pushed A. They can just do that on 2 rounds, maybe throw an ult into the mix, and they'll have just won the game. So yeah, it's going to require NRG to dig real deep here to have any chance of taking out DRX's map pick.
Yeah, it's funny, they talk about swapping sides and how the double duelist can work on the defensive side. I'm pretty sure the approach has been the same. Play at super high pace, super high tempo, and don't let NRG get a breath.
I mean, it's the same thing right
God, can't catch a break.
Press it again to go back. He's fine to get the kill. And
Nice try, Scuba, it's fine. It's 11-4, you have to go for
And if
please.
they commit into this A hit, which it seems like will be the case, they have 3 members of the defense here.
That's good.
I mean, it's just an execution.
There's a shutdown for this map. There's a shutdown. मेरे से याद आया मेरे दोस्त का बड़ा भाई एक महिला लेके भाग गया शादी करने.
A high low like this, yeah, you get your one, but double, triple face.
Bro thought takeaway है.
Die to Freeing's lurk again. He's got some fully boxed in here. Nowhere left to go but forward.
Let's try
Snappy
some.
on 1, 3 on the round, and yeah, it gets that pit closer and closer, but the problem is they're running out of time. DRX are on map point.
And you know, NRG would be able to, you know, brush a map like this off. They've got a lot to look forward to. Corrode and Lotus, their best maps coming up. Sure. But the fashion in which DRX are just tearing them apart here, they're going to start sowing the seeds of doubt in the back of NRG's minds.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily inspire confidence on that side of the stage. Meanwhile, for DRX,
Look at the spam again. They're getting ready for the spam again, I think. Or a triple swing. Yeah, it's a spam. No, they didn't.
Bullets down into mid early on.
Oh, yeah, sorry. DRX does it, NRG doesn't.
cancel out, so they get the Waylay ult out, sure.
Yeah, and we heard the Omen ult canceled, I assume. Actually, DRX are still going back into their spawn to clear, just to be safe.
Right.
Corrode is fun.
Better the W, yeah.
It's
but now that they've
like,
cleared that away, they're like, okay. And now
I don't
what?
feel happy about it,
haven't
but also doesn't change the fact that I'm very good on that
left
map.
by going back to re-clear their own spawn. Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
a pretty
अंदर से कुछ ही नहीं
garbage
मिलती है
probe
map
from
देखते.
Bane sends that out from A-Link to
Not
make
a
sure no
Fraser.
one got onto the site, but at the end of the day, DRX are still in a great spot.
This trip is still up. Utility has not cleared it. Clement's gonna try to push the pace again, but Ethan feeling the
Too
threat.
ambitious,
Off the
you
spike, takes
mean.
the fight, but there's
Too
more.
ambitious.
There's a layer to it. Science behind it.
Wait, what?
And DRX again. Beautiful performance.
That spike sitting out stranded
Oh
on the B site.
God.
DRX have
I think
three
that was
players here
pre-planned.
holding it with an iron grip.
With confidence and conviction, DRX continue to push the pace. Continue to take the fight to NRG.
Right.
And every single time they seem to win it out.
Unless.
As close to perfect as you can get. A complete stop on their map pick. 13-4 for DRX.
GG's. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, guys, you didn't get a chance, right? हम लोग 340 RR पे थे. Like I was at 340, 335 something. Lost 3 matches इधर 60 RR गया. Like which is why I wanted to stream yesterday. मेरे को कल on stream खेलना था, but क्या करें? We can play it right now. Maybe. It's a shutdown. I don't know. This match is a shutdown. Radiant 1? Nah, Vijay bhai. I'm not gonna waste my time on that. I'm gonna play for fun If मुंबई सर्वर पे खेलते खेलते अगर मैं रेडिएंट बन गया तो वेल एंड गुड, नहीं बना तो कोई इशू नहीं. I just want to have fun, that's all. The only like good point is I just have fun if I'm winning and I don't like losing, so I'll try to win जितना हो सके. But mental boom नहीं करूँगा and I'm not gonna try hard for radiant. So anyway, do we Q1? Do we Q1? देखते हैं. Let's see. मेरे तो आप already radiant. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Takeaway तो है. Zing. Zing. Throwers, hackers, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, right? If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. I'm gonna try to win, but I'm not gonna let the consequence of the outcome bother me to an extent. Any extent, as a matter of fact. ज़्यादा माइनक्राफ्ट के लिए हाथ नहीं बैठ रहा. किधर है? कहाँ भी नहीं रहा.
Got there, Phoenix. Stay down. Chal hut.
Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, he's moving nice.
Got 4.
And the lag is insane. Dude, I have exit lag. Let me shut off a couple of things. 1 second. Last time कब देखा था DM? Yeah, it's waste of time. Doing it right now because Minecraft इतना खेल लिया है ना 2 दिन में. I forgot how this game is supposed to look. Is it enabled? How does it start? I don't know how it starts. Oh, it started on this one. Nice. I just got back match. NRG lost the first map brutally, 13-4, 13. And I might not watch the next 2 maps. Let's see. Okay.
Got ya. Got 3. Slow down, kid.
Where's the water? Let's go. Bye, Vijay. No worries, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing or watching the matches. Probably gonna play. I don't think I'm a watch party person. I wanna play. I wanna have fun. Maybe in the future we'll watch party everything. Let's see.
Got 3.
Look at the Jets name. Wait 1 second, I'll show you. $69, $720, Andrew rotate.
Alvida.
What are the other two maps, Vasa? I don't know. I'll check. Any idea? Can you guys take a look? कौन सा बाकी दो map? पहला map किसका था? वही बोल रहा हूँ. I didn't take a look. Fortunately. I know Karod is banned. I think I saw Karod getting banned. But that's about it. It's wild. Yeah, I think I made up my mind. Oh, I don't have the energy to play Valorant, and I don't.
To clean up the rest.
But the good thing for NRG, okay, sure, there weren't many, but I think Matter at least had some moments. Like, I think you could still see some of that individual brilliance. They didn't manage many rounds because I think it was...
Right, guys, I think I'll take my leave as well. Avi, who else is in the chat right now?
Get them into position where you go, okay, there's a possibility here, and I think in the next map that's going to be very important.
He was a part of a ridiculous amount of first engagements. It was always Mara at the scene of crime. And you
Yenso is so
feel for
pretty,
him a
bro.
little bit because he tried his goddamn hardest.
Yeah, for sure. Like, individually,
the
he still
visuals.
looked decent, but if there isn't going to be a follow-up...
Solo guys.
Well, NRG
think we call it quits.
not a terrific start by any means, but they have a chance to come back here as well.
It's okay.
Had to say ahead of
I wanted to stay for the whole
Mika here
double
now with
BO3s,
Lockar
but
of
I don't
NRG.
think.
Now, that was a tough loss on
I don't
the
think I
first
have the
map.
energy for that. I
I'm
want to
wondering
cook
what was
food.
DRX doing that was so difficult
what's
for
the
the
thing?
team to deal with, and how do you plan to remedy
Oh, by
that?
the way, I have a long weekend coming up. So मेरा ऐसा सीन है कि Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday is off. I have to work on Sunday, and Sunday anyway I take breaks, right? So I think we might be looking at a good couple of streams the next few days. पूरा कर लेते हैं. I know
They did not know how to deal with a DRX comp. Lohan said I feel like I got deja vu.
It's okay.
The exact
At least we
same
tried,
thing.
right? We did it halfway.
Prepare
Next
for
up,
the wailing at
full
this
kitchen.
point. Prepare for it.
I think it's similar
Chalo.
though to when...
Thank you so much for watching. You guys have been amazing as always. Take care. Have an amazing night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Bye Devesh, bye Avinash. Bye Durgaji. Anyone else who's lurking in the background, take care guys. See you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Wait, let me set up that. Is there? Yep. Night. Peace.
Can't find my way back to you. I'm lost again.